Okay, because it was so quiet while you hear but
Zelda, the station 26.
How did FT is down?
that's the thing is that Clay's just playing with no respect right now, which is great because it's working out. But until Ronnie can really find that way to counter it, you know, get those grabs, find that spacing, and get those punishes in, Clay has no reason to respect it. Just keep on the pressure. That's how you win. This game is beautiful, man. It really is. Get to it. I get to it. I'm watching the match right now. Yeah. We can commentate both. True. Hey, Street Fighter, if you need some commentating. We're going to hollow bash in game 2. This is going to be Ronnie's counter pick. So on this stage, you're allotted a lot more space. Well, I don't know about a lot more than PS2, but it's smashable with space. Yeah, especially if you're below it at Sephiroth, you can just up smash, up air. You can cover a lot on that platform. So I like this counter pick from Ronnie, but you know, right now he's not getting a lot from it. He still plays, just keeping on him. Yeah, it's paying off. Oh wait, up tilt. Does he read the air dodge? No, he just goes for it, but he gets the counter. That's some counter play.
Jingle Jet,
Ronnie is going to be taking the first stock here. Grab, yeah. Gets the punish. Wow, and cover to the side B as well. Hey, this stage is very better for Ronnie. Yeah. I actually want to see Ronnie benefit from the wing as well, because I feel like we did not see it come into play in Ultimate 1. He was just kind of getting deleted at times, and right now he's really catching on to Clay's habit. So the adaptations are there. Up tilt, oh my god, the invincibility. Up tilt not quite going to kill, so Cley does have another shot at having this stock, seeing what kind of damage he can do. Anything is good at this point. Keep away game, just retreating aerials from Ronnie, but even still the counter again, it looks like Ronnie's just so prepared this time, and what a down air. It's free. That's free, yeah. Okay, neutral air. Who tries to cover the juggle, he's going to get punished for it. Tilt's coming out from Cley. What exchange, he gets the dash attack, gets interrupted, then gets a nair from it. Whoa! That kills!
Smash to take it, now a game that looks like Ronnie's to win.
Oh boy. That chunky backer right there. What's the option? The drill. To the fair drag down. Uh-oh, hold on, we're saucing. Look at the pressure, the non-stop, and that's what Cley wants, is that he wants to break into those defenses. Yeah, you can tell that Ronnie's having a hard time predicting Clay's landings because, you know, Frawg's with shine, the double jump, and how big of a fast faller he is. It's really hard to predict where he's going to go. Oh! That could have been the game if he just pulled the trigger on the up smash. Wing is out. This adds another layer to the offense and defense, just the movement overall to Ronnie. Clay's the type to just run an up smash. Ronnie has to be so ready for it. What a tilt! Hold on! Is this it? He gets it!
Stole the game right back.
Oh man, that's a rebeat. That's the previous stocks.
Carlos?
Wow. And Cley was even bringing that one back too, but Ronnie kept his composure, and that's going to do it. So now we are going to a game 3, which I expected. I mean, it looked like Ronnie had some really good adaptations there. The counters, for one, were definitely working out. Even though we saw 2 of them, they both landed.
Star, Snowstorm, Station 15.
Right?
Star, Snowstorm, Station 15.
All right, so getting into this game 3 right here, and the counter pick is going to be PS2. So, I mean, like, this is going to be that neutral in Vegas. Gets the grab off the bat. And the up it, this is... Studio mode. Interesting movement to play right there. The Fox try into the F smash. You gotta get, yeah. And Clay's doing a lot of double jumps as well.
He's so anything.
Wow, goes under the forward smash right there. Gets the sweet spot F tilt. That was a brave grab too, just grabbing the shield. One thing I noticed that Cley likes to do a lot is drill at the ledge, and it's been working so frequently. Yeah, exactly, just gets back on the ledge, and it's been working like almost every time. Ronnie looking like he wanted to cover the landing there, but Cley forfeits to the ledge. Great DI. Gets the up air, hold on. Oh, gets the up smash with the DI. Wing is out. Oh, that was unsafe.
He gave him the wing to save the fire.
Yeah, I mean, that was a great reaction, too. Ronnie definitely gave him that one. He's going to pay dearly for it.
Finally got pushed out for game 2.
There's the sour spot up air. Great air dodge, but the options were covered right there with the nair. Gets the up air as well. 2 stocks apiece, baby. Yep, all tied up again.
Start to juggle himself.
Yeah, the landing coverage is coming out. You can see Cley just trying to play that safe spacing style, respecting Ronnie a little bit here in the neutral now. Just gets down aired as well. That was pretty raw.
He's getting everything.
Oh, that could have been the style. Oh no, we've seen it. Cley does recover. Can he do damage though? Can he get something going? Because right now Ronnie is just playing rock solid.
Playing pogo stick.
He's from that platform too. The aggressive recoveries from the legend, that's gonna kill.
It felt like we talked about game 1, Cley has no respect. This game, he can't respect.
Mr. Esports and Spongy to 5, please.
Yeah, no, the adaptations from Ronnie have been real. I like that patience from Cley right there, but the wing is online. Another layer for the recovery added, and that's going to be the up smash. This is such a close game. One stock apiece on this game 3. Who's going to take it?
Every time Wing comes out, Cley shuts it down.
And that was a huge opportunity from Cley. If he would have landed one up there on that platform, Ronnie would have been at 90%.
Zerx and Juju Boogaloo, Station 9. Zerx,
Wow, that's
Juju
so
Boogaloo,
much.
Station 9.
Yeah, Cley is resorting to shooting a lot, too. I wonder if Ronnie's going to start grabbing that. But no. The landing option.
Everything going good for Ronnie is Cley.
Damask and Orchard Maroon, Station 11.
No, the missed punish that could
Damask,
cost
Orchard
him.
Maroon, Station 11.
Clay just needs a few good hits, one good conversion
Fuzzy
to bring this back
Silo and
into his
Fuzzy Lux on
favor.
Station 3.
Oh boy.
I like seeing him get his hit cards in, but
Air is such a good option against Frawg.
Also,
It's his
a reminder,
fastest
if you're
aerial.
using one of my growth adapters, please return it.
That's gonna do it. Ronnie taking it.
it.
He learned so much from that game when we started seeing more grabs. We didn't even see any counters that game, but just the overall movement, the coverage, man. Ronnie was playing very solid.
how Ronnie game 1 is just getting basically disrespected by Cley, walked into.
Yeah.
And then game 2, it's like very close. Game 3, even more close, but Ronnie decided to make that his game, and the comeback was set in stone. Congratulations to Ronnie moving on. And Cley, I think we're going to continue to see. He's a bit of a lower bracket warrior, if you ask me.
Yeah, he could farm his way back up, but I also feel like just the disrespectful playstyle is like the nature of Fox. You know, like when you have someone that has such great speed, such, you know, good aerials and just tools of getting in, like that's just how you have to play. You can't play too respectful. You got to understand your zones, because towards the end, Cley was running into a lot of tilts. But I mean,
it's
all in
crazy
all,
that like he would get wing and Cley would be like, "Oh no, you can't have no."
Yeah,
I gotta get rid
it's
of
a
that.
stylo and
Sets him down
there we go.
for failure, but Ronnie somehow persists.
Fuzzy lumps.
Congratulations.
yeah,
moves on.
I believe that
Yeah.
Ronnie is like our only dedicated Cloud main, or not Cloud, Sephiroth
yeah.
main, the other one. But yeah, he's like the only dedicated Sephiroth main. I'm pretty sure people dabble, but once Sephiroth came out, that was just Ronnie's character.
Who's your like character that you have that nobody knows about? Like
That I have that no one knows
I know
about?
you-
Blanca
I know you're
against,
good at, like, a lot of the characters, but
I
who have
mean,
you who have you
I don't
never
know either,
busted
yeah.
out?
For them Lavender Town boys, they know that I got a Villager for some reason.
Okay.
I kind of carried over from 4, even though I don't think Villager is nearly as saucy in this game as he was before.
Right.
But he's a silly character. He's a fun character.
I feel that.
I actually like him over Isabelle, even though I do think Isabelle is better. I don't know. I just think her setups are a little bit more consistent, but yeah, nonetheless, we're going to be getting this next match up on the stream, but I guess while we're waiting and have a little bit of downtime, I hope you guys are enjoying the stream. Don't forget to follow VGBC2, because I think that's what we're streaming on right now, and also Allied Esports as well for putting on this wonderful show. Big shout out to Paul, you know, the Vegas streamer, for coming through, and Chelsea for being an amazing TO, just sitting there at the computer.
HyperX Arena as well, man. Make sure you guys tap in with the socials. They got a whole bunch of stuff cooking down there. They got cameras on everybody. They're working on a little show of their own. So if you guys want to see that, make sure you tap in with the socials, Twitter, Instagram.
Yep, and you are watching Knockdown 77. There's so many games going on here. I mean, with the addition of Street Fighter 6, I mean, the mystery game as well. We heard it downstairs is
PlayStation All-Stars.
PlayStation All-Stars.
That's like, there's like 6 games plus a mystery game. That's why if you might see us, you know, looking around, looking here, looking there, it's because there's a lot going on.
There's a lot to pay attention to, yeah, absolutely. So if you guys are in town on Friday, remember Las Vegas at the Luxor, the HyperX Arena, Friday at 6:15. Actually, I don't know what time the other games start. I know Smash is 6:15, but show us what you got, guys. Come out, compete. I mean, we already have Dominican Republic out here. We have SoCal out here. What's up, Chelsea? Oh, you're coming too.
Good game, baby. Snoop.
Oh, Armo and Snoop.
Yeah, I mean, I thought that there was a lot of hate out there in this year.
Yeah, they're one side.
I definitely didn't forget to say Snoop. When I saw him, my eyes lit up. This man, he's gonna do some damage. You know, we talked about the top beat, but Snoop is such like a hidden. He wasn't a hidden boss like early on 2019, but this man has been in his bag. He's been going to work a lot. He really has been super active in the scene, but when he goes out of state, he still does so much damage. So this is one of those guys that you cannot sleep on.
Gets in the way, but
yeah, and then Armo on the other hand. We want to talk about players who have been on the up and up.
Yes,
I mean, just recently, Armo had a win on Ven, which is huge because Ven is like the Vegas gatekeeper. So getting a win on Ven is like grounds to pretty much be able to beat anyone as long as you're on your stuff and prepared for it.
And I like how Armo is doing it, right? He's going to other places and he's going to make his own tournaments and he's, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, big smash
Yeah,
there.
Snoop knows when to approach and be aggressive. But, yeah, making his own tournaments.
Yeah, he's making his own tournaments. He's doing it the right way. He's making Smash his life other than just being like, well, can I do this forever and da-da-da-da and worried about the future. He's creating his own future for himself through UNLV
and the community
like
as well.
Exactly.
I mean, hosting another tournament
helps.
And big shout outs to Swelly as well since we're on it because he just recently opened up a tournament that used to be from his house, but now he's doing doubles events, and that's so rare. I feel like in Vegas, but also Ultimate, that was a great conversion from Armo.
I was the first person to talk to Swelly and tell him thank you because when was the last time you saw a good doubles event?
So I'm saying probably his.
Yeah.
or there was that anniversary event that happened at the Luxor, which was pretty dope. But yeah, bringing doubles back to Vegas, I'm super excited. But back to the match here. That's gonna be the stock. Hold on, this platform.
Back to the smash.
What's the punish?
Here.
Oh yeah. Snoop played that so outrageously safe.
I thought he was gonna go up in there and like try to do something crazy, but up smash will do the trick.
Fun fact: when the higher your percent, the faster you break out of that stunned animation of a shield break. So at 0%, you're just in it for a while. You have time to figure out what you want to combo with, but Armo doesn't have time.
No time.
No time at all. Game two, real quick. Yeah, that was very well played from Snoop, and I was not expecting that dominant of a performance.
Like we've been talking about how Armo's on the up and up. We kind of gassed him a little bit, maybe a little bit too much, but Snoop, always one of those that will shut your dreams down at the door.
Yeah, and Snoop isn't an old man by any means, but he is an OG. So to see a man who I consider to be like OG, kind of rusty, he's kind of showing it. He's showing that, you know, he's agile. He got it.
I think
he never lost his mojo.
OG Rusty. That's kind of
OG Rusty. That's like 90% of Vegas, the brawl community.
Literally.
And now we
Shout
are.
to Z, OG Rusty.
I'm saying. And now we are going to be getting into small battlefield here.
We saw the adaptation in our previous match. Let's see if Armo can bring some adaptation to this one.
Oh, yeah. He's swinging that sword, doing all of his safe stuff. And that's the thing about Snoop is that, just from experience of playing him, he's one of the most annoyingly safe players I've ever fought against. His defense is so good.
And he also plays people like Pollo a lot and certain people like that to where he would know a sortie matchup.
Oh, yeah, Zerx as well.
Yeah.
Zerx actually is like... well, I don't know who he's using nowadays, but he was a dual main of like Roy and Chrom. Croy, as they call it. But yeah, so Snoop definitely has this matchup down. So it's going to be tough for Armo. But again, Armo probably studied some VODs for this. He's always looking at VODs.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's on his way to be a community lead that the Valley needs. And Snoop doing things that we've seen.
Speaking of things we never seen, who else knew that Chrom's F-tilt covered anti-air the upper platform? I didn't.
I like the down special to get back on the ledge as well from Snoop.
What a conversion! You could see even Armo was taking it back from that one. He was like, what?
Literally.
But Snoop showing us the new tricks. Well, actually, I wouldn't even say that's new. That's just an odd one.
Snoop also not afraid to play off of the ledge when his
character
does not necessarily have too many jumps.
It still lives that, too. Armo desperately trying to close out this stock. And you can see he's respecting the eggs, giving Snoop a lot of space, but that's what Snoop wants. Now he's back in the center, here to do some damage.
I like how he's off the top, but yeah, Armo
needed that. He needed that
cuts the dinosaur down.
He was about to get tech chase jab locked. That could have been bad. More eggs coming out on the ledge.
With some Tims on.
I've seen some AMSA inspiration right here. Just egg at the ledge. It's still so effective in Ultimate. A potential tech chase right there from Snoop. Armo recovers, gets safe, does some damage. Armo bringing this one back to even, too.
When he just previously got 3 stock, too. So you got to be thinking that his head's in the right place for game 2.
Yeah, Snoop was looking to cover the air dodge with the down air right there, but Armo just being really movement heavy, rolls. Snoop catches onto it, and now he has a bit of momentum to cover the landing, and he does just that.
Goodbye.
Snoop just knows when to go in. And that's like the sign of just a great player is like whenever you get one hit, whenever you win neutral once, you're an advantage. Take advantage.
And his movement it's in and out. It's non-committal.
It's fluid.
Yeah.
Man, and he's also very unpredictable as well.
Exactly.
Jab.
Oh, that usually works on the right people.
90% of people would have air dodged. I would have air dodged. I died there. Show of hands. Who else died there? Welcome aboard.
Okay. Snoop looking like he wants to end this one now. But Armo not going to give it to him.
Nice up tilt. Armo has the opportunity to close this one out, but Snoop, oh my God!
Going crazy, bro. Okay.
And gets the egg lay. Oh, this is bad.
Okay.
Armo, get out.
Armo gets out of the omelet, but for how long? The DI from Snoop is looking real good. He is cooking that egg, though.
No jump from Snoop. Yep,
Okay.
that's going to do it. I don't know if Snoop knew that he was dead there. That was pretty strange.
Let's see what Snoop does with the little bit of extra. Oh, he's making fun of him.
That up B could have. I don't know if Armo's looking for the cheese or.
He's looking for the egg. He's looking for the old omelet.
Yeah, the tearing is from
all
the
that
game.
protein, man. Yeah, no,
The tearing
Armo.
is from the
He's
game.
playing it so safe right now, and he
On
needs
the
it because
PS5.
one good read with this
Yeah,
max
that's
rage
not-
that he has.
No. Wow, he had him where he needed him, but he just gives up.
Armo's clawing his way back. Look at this. He got it. There's no way, and he brings it back.
Let's go. That's why we play Smash right there. Snoop.
Plays the last stock flawlessly down to a T, and that's surprising because usually you never see Snoop lose composure like that.
And especially when he does so well game 1. Game 2 just has Armo barely clutching it out there, but looked confident nonetheless.
Wow. No, that was great stuff from Armo, and that was an unexpected outcome there too. It was looking like it was going to be a solid 2-0 for Snoop, but I mean now we're going to a game 3, so both these guys are being very careful, decisively choosing what to strike.
I gotta give a huge shout out to the community, man. You got just this one camera in the trenches. You got Hugh, you got Illusion, you got Cley back there, you got Armo sitting here, got Bid Quinn. Like, it's just so great to see.
Oh, you see
everybody.
Juice, yeah, he just leaned forward just a little bit.
Juice
I also
versus
see
you.
Vin,
Yeah.
Honeydew, and that's the
Vin.
group with Zerks.
Yep.
I'm not sure who the other person is with them.
Just
But yeah,
got
no, definitely a lot of
got
familiar
the whole
faces.
gang out here. Look, Capitancito on the other screen.
Wait, where?
This is back.
Oh, that is? Oh, okay. I'm not too familiar with looking at him from behind.
You never see Capitancito's back, bro?
He just snuck in.
Okay.
All right, so we are going to be going to
There's a mystery
Smashville,
game.
and I know that Snoop loves this stage.
Yeah, there's a mystery
Well,
game
that's
today.
another thing that I usually see so much good stuff out of Snoop is his parries. His perfect parries and his
Yeah,
shielding
PlayStation
is
All-Stars.
always really good. I mean, that's kind of
On
you have to when
PS3.
you're Yoshi, right?
Oh, boy.
random-
Oh, that was a
I-
misinput
yeah, I know.
right there.
Yeah, just stayed rolling.
I know, that's what I
saw.
I
Yeah.
love
Yo, what the
he's
hell?
doing to get these eggs.
Ooh, tries to go for the high recovery, but I like Armo opting to go low. Keeps his stock, resets
And a fat
neutral.
one, too.
Good stuff, good stuff.
That's
yeah,
another
Armo
one.
cutting the eggs to kind of stop Snoop from getting anything from them is definitely an adaptation that I'm loving.
Yeah,
from
Oh,
this
it's gonna be
yeah.
matchup.
both.
Like right there. Don't let him get
Exactly.
too much from it.
I mean, if you got a sword, if you have the priority to do so, you can pretty much
There's
be
a-
defensive by being aggressive. You know, just attack the eggs.
Right, there's
Pepple
not
and
a
Hugh.
lot
No
of
need
other
to air
things
dodge.
you can do.
Yeah.
Like
Be on
there's
stage.
either bullets or things you can't hit back. So.
Optimal, that's a stock.
EB
There's
hit.
no jump, yep. And Snoop, he's off to an
I
early
haven't
lead
seen
right
him
here,
play
but it's
Street
not much
Fighter.
because that jab is cutting through the shield. Armo
Yeah,
can
sorry.
rebuttal at
I
any
haven't seen him play
moment.
Street Fighter, but,
there it is.
Pepper
Wow.
plays Guilty
And he
Gear.
actually gets it. That's so surprising that Snoop
And he's a
stayed in
Smash
the
player,
vicinity of
but I've
jab.
seen him been
It looked like
playing-
he wanted to get out,
Might be
but
playing
you know,
Ken,
Armo gets it.
maybe?
Now we're
I
2
don't
stocks
know.
apiece.
Yeah,
Off the
Armo
top of my
looking to
head.
be a cut
Uh-oh.
above the rest.
The
at
juggle.
moment.
I don't know who
Juggle
Pebble
City.
plays.
Show us that frame data, Armo. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
All right, eggs at the ledge.
Oh, does make a misplay there, but so does Snoop. An overcommit. He could have died there, and now it's not looking good for Snoop. He might have Armo might have him right where he wants him.
Oh, yeah, Armo is such a training mode kind of guy. You know, he hits those Jarrahs so consistently, but
FGC
he missed the
time.
punish
Yeah.
right there on the grab.
So did Snoop. Shields
Oh,
out
boy.
of it.
Oh, this is scary.
Rolls
Every
into
single
it.
time there's been a tech chase situation, it looks like Armo opts to roll out.
Good DI from Snoop. That's Las Vegas DI for you.
All right, yeah, Snoop
Keep it
has
in. Kicking in.
Another shot at this, but you know, Armo's been consistently looking for those jabs up. Oh, that's the shield break.
Okay,
he can't convert death off this. There's no
Is he
way.
gonna go get him though? Oh, I thought he was going up there.
Certainly, that's gonna send a message.
Yeah, he could probably do that once or twice more.
Yeah, Snoop leaving
He's
one.
gonna let him land, but he's jabbing the wrong way.
Oh boy.
Dribbled him.
Snoop is covering so many options right here. I like that shield. Just drop down the clink of the jab to the tilt.
Oh, he almost hits it.
Parry?
That's
Okay, no
I'm
punish.
talking about. His parries are usually so good.
These
That's
guys
Papple.
are so even. No, and then the
yo.
up smash. Okay, Snoop, the bravery, the cojones.
And now Snoop gonna go into the backup mode, just gonna try to see how much percentage he can get from this, but it's not much. Probably
Oh,
put himself
boy.
into a worse position, but nonetheless got away from his invincibility frames of the spawn.
Last stock, Game 3, Snoop versus Armo. What a battle we have here right now. Armo again showing us that frame data, getting some really good momentum going, and Snoop just trying to answer back.
Yeah, Snoop doesn't seem like he knows too many ways to get in right now.
Yeah, and Snoop also playing a little too committal, just going in with the forward airs like that, playing pretty unsafe, and I'm pretty sure Armo smells the blood in the water. He is a shark in these.
Not the dinosaur blood. Oh, see, it's so hard to get
F-smash
in.
too.
He is going to be able to make it back.
Uh-oh.
How long the egg is out, and he mashes out of it like what's mashed eggs? Scramble?
Yeah,
Thank
they
you.
mashed eggs. I was just gonna be like, potatoes.
Potatoes.
Or something. Yeah,
Oh,
no.
man.
Armo adjusted so well that last
Literally,
stock.
that's what we've been seeing out of our other two games as well. Just making changes to your game plan after game one.
So we've had a lot of themes going on of games. So far, it seems like whoever loses game one wins the set.
That's what I'm seeing.
So if you guys want to win, go ahead and just drop the first game. Why not?
That could either be attributed to the player that gets the first win feeling like, okay, well, I got my one win, I can kind of chill, but clearly today is not the day. No chilling going on.
Yeah, no, the adaptations from Armo were wild, and you can see that Snoop kind of broke character a little bit. He started forcefully trying to win neutral by going in with forward air, going in with these aerials, and just playing a little too overcommittal, which is not what Snoop is known for.
Yeah, it was working when he was in at like 70,
Right,
80, 90,
right.
things that percentages that you can absolutely pass away at.
Yeah, but that's just not what Snoop is known for. Snoop is always known for playing safe.
Clutch.
He's always known for
Parries.
his punishes. Exactly. But when you're playing against someone like Armo, Armo is Chrom. He's a sortie with great frame data. Sometimes it could get a little overwhelming. Sometimes you might just want to push it. Otherwise, you're going to stalemate in neutral.
Yeah.
So, I mean, ultimately, Armo just played better
Yeah.
that set, and he's going to be moving on. Snoop down to an early losers bracket, I would say.
I like everybody kind of learning. I like, first game doesn't go your way, bring it back all the way. I mean, that's all you can ask for out of a player. And Armo shows us why he is on the come up, because I did not think Snoop was going to drop a game 2, much less game 3. And now Snoop is going into the lower bracket, which I have to guess is a problem for the rest of everybody. Not only did you send Snoop himself to the lower bracket, you sent an upset Snoop to the lower bracket. So
Yeah, if that's not enough to wake him up, I don't know what is. But, I mean, nonetheless, I'm excited to see him just do his thing. You know, like I said, that's an OG. But, I mean, like, when you got Armo, who, you know, he's kind of been just right there for so long, he's looking to send a message, man. Man's opened up his own tournament, and now he runs Vegas.
Exactly.
So, I mean, like, what
Exactly.
can you say? Shout
And
out
if you
to
need 2 commentators, Armo, I don't know where you could possibly go for 2 commentators, but I've been watching those VODs, and they're good. They're just missing 1 or 2 things.
Oh, man, I still need to show up to one of those.
that might be why we're not on the cast.
Yeah, it might be. But, yeah, we're going to see who's up next here. Like I said, and those were just the early matches, too.
Man.
We didn't even get in
Spoiled.
to, like, our main events, which is going to be that Sonix, MVD,
Wrath.
Capitancito, Wrath, Ven, Frawg,
We have
Dagpo. I don't know what happened to
Here's some Wrath
Dagpo.
versus Jin for you coming on up, foe. These two, I wouldn't say Wrath much of, he doesn't really talk crazy, but Jin be talking crazy.
Jin.
Where Wrath will back it up, Jin will talk the talk. So
Can he walk the walk? I mean, we've seen these two play before, and Jin usually, will keep it close for a while, but then something just happens where he crumbles and falls apart. So hopefully he did study that VOD. He made up for his mistakes, and honestly, he's just going to have to play that Sonic matchup. So let's see what goes on here in this game one.
From talking to Sonix, he thinks Wrath is really good at disengaging, which I have to agree, man. To watch him kind of get in, but then also get out of the situations, because that's what Sonic is all about, right? You think he's about running fast and getting to you? No, he's about being able to disengage and re-engage faster than most characters.
I mean, yeah, being fast is just one part of it. That's just one layer. But when you dissect the layers that this character really consists of, you have yourself a top 5 character, even with FP2. And I'm pretty sure Sonix would agree, because I think it was at Edgeguard 2 when I had asked him. I was like, yo, what do you think about everyone looking at your results? Like, people are like, wow, this character's like unbeatable. He's so good. I'm pretty sure being a Sonic main, you know his weaknesses, and you're probably going to think to yourself, like, guys, Sonic isn't really that good.
Right.
He has to be, like, he's exploitable.
That's like the Sonic meme, right? It's like, oh, this matchup is unwinnable, and then you have, like, the picture of Sonix. But it's like...
Yeah, but you know what he said? He said, oh, no, I think Sonic's broken.
Right.
So at least he was honest. This character's really good.
But at the same time, it's like, why would he tell anybody what his weaknesses are at the end of the day? He wants to keep getting these checks.
True that. But I mean, like, the character, as he stated, and he just, puts characters into a lot of situations where he comes out on top, like 50-50s and whatnot. Plus, I mean, he has the speed to match. So
I also just feel bad because I feel like whenever we're watching Wrath or whatever, we're talking about Sonix.
I mean, that's how it is when any character comes on. If any Cloud comes on, you're going to hear about Spargo.
Right.
If any Joker comes on, you're going to hear about Leo. When any Ness ever did anything...
Oh, man. Jin got a lucky bounce off of the bounce, but it goes the wrong way with it.
Yeah, honestly, Jin has been fighting his way back whenever he's getting, in these edge guard situations. But, I mean, Wrath is just always there. Oh, no, this could actually be the stock right now. He used a jump as well. That was quite the solid 3 stock.
Okay, so Jin says run it back. Also, with the theme of today, we might see Jin come out a little stronger in this one. Wrath might take a little break.
Let's see if the Knockdown 77 curse, upholds its truth here, because losing that game 1, this is an advantage for Jin.
Jin, I felt like he was going to be using the speed of Mythra there and didn't see too much of it. So let's see what he goes to now. Pyra, right back to Pyra Mythra.
Yeah, this is going to be tough right here.
I see a little Grandmaster, a budding Grandmaster in the back.
The Fro. I actually thought that was him when he was sitting down and playing. But nope. Game 2, we're going to run it right back to PS2.
Okay, good start from Jin.
Yep, I love the energy, just opening things up.
I don't think Wrath had his hand on the controllers.
Yeah, Wrath running into a jab right here. I like how Jin is, boxing him in, keeping things close here.
Well, if you know this Sonic wants to run away, you can continue to run at him. But the second he wants to change gears, you're going to have to be ready. Luckily, Pyra ready to go.
And there you see the disengagement from Wrath right there that you were talking about. This could be a huge punish right back off stage, and that's exactly where Jin doesn't want to be. He's getting called out, but the side B is going to hit just barely. Jin clinging on to life here in this first stock.
Straight up to the heavens. And the back air perfectly placed is going to seal the deal on the first stock.
And Jin actually not pressing a button right there. I'm not exactly sure what the option was.
Me neither.
But he's going to pay for it.
Now, Wrath is looking pretty strong. We haven't...
Oh, no, tag.
I mean, you just got cursed, bro. Sorry about that.
Oh, boy.
I was gonna say
curse.
I was going to say Wrath is looking strong going into this game, and how he's got a lot of other great players to play against right now. Is Jin just the warm-up is my question.
I mean, quite possibly, because right now, neither of them are trying to engage, but you see that coming from Wrath, feeling a little impatient, but he does end up getting that up air, which I think is a great way to start a stock. Oh my goodness, 87% fast.
I feel like nobody combos like Sonic. The Sonic combos just look like they could be infinite.
Yeah, and a lot of them aren't even true either. A lot of them are just really great conversions.
Freestyle conversions, yeah.
Oh, no punish right there on the homing attack. That's one of the things you have to punish, too, is like it has so much in lag.
See him not.
Uh-oh.
See him give up on it there.
Wow.
There's a little bit of disengage for you. You can see him kind of loading up the homing attack and then backing off. finding his perfect timing to get in. Good stuff by Wrath there. That back air. Gonna go ahead and seal deal on the second stock.
Honestly, I noticed something about Jin is that he's getting a lot of these fast hits in, like the jabs, the tilts. They're actually really working out for him, just like that.
Out of shield too. Like
down tilt to nair.
Fresh out of shield.
It's the homing attack. Oh boy, that was 2 panic options right there coming out from Jin, but he does manage to find the stage. Oh my goodness, what an option!
You don't really see that.
Yeah, that's the explosiveness we need from Jin if he's gonna want to stay in the set here.
I mean, we see it from Jin, but we don't really see that from Mythra. Pyra's usually the one to throw that fat forward smash.
Yeah, but being that close to the ledge, I mean, that was
let it rock.
Perfect. Oh boy.
Okay, now sitting at 142. Is Wrath going to make a mistake to send us to a game 3?
Oh my god.
He's fighting with...
The landing hit in there just saved Jin's life. We're switching.
Trying to change up the landing there. Jin's doing a great job, but at 157, you got to be thinking.
Honestly, I've seen like no Pyra from Jin this set. He's putting all of his cards. Wait. He's putting most of his cards.
There's some Pyra. Oh, it gets grabbed.
No, he's still
in there. I saw
there.
someone live. Okay, switches up the landing. I think he might be done here.
Yeah. He could have tried to.
Side B?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, it was a tough one either way.
A little bit far.
Yep, Wrath was definitely looking to cover any option that came his way, and at that point, you only had the side B. So Jin is just going to fall down, and he's going to fall into the lower end of the bracket there.
I think the curse is still a little bit of a lie, because 3-0 seemed to be the first kind of game that we saw from that, and then that was a way closer match. So I think the curse could still be over.
Yeah, I mean, ultimately, it just looks like there's a lot to learn. It didn't look like – I think Jin was neutral exchanges, but not as hard as he needed to. Sonic is glassy. When you get one hit on Sonic, you got to try to kill him or put him to kill percent. Every hit matters, because if not, he's just going to run and start circle camping again. Yeah. And Jin, I feel like and it is difficult, but he let Wrath land a little too frequently. It's hard. I'm not saying it's easy.
Yeah.
But that's just how you got to play it. You got to make sure that you don't let that character land.
There's a couple of characters in the building that I think are hard to face. Some being like Hugh is one of those that I think could do really well.
Bringing that Steve?
Yeah, Mission could do very well here. I feel like he has so many characters in his bag. And then obviously Frawg, he could bring out 50 characters here at the end of the day. So it's crazy to see the things we could. Ooh. Oh,
and next week we have a Vegas Classic.
I was going to say, this is, I think in the last 3 tournaments, we have seen Frog Juice throughout. So.
Yeah, I mean, that's not surprising because, I mean, these guys, some of the top talent in Vegas.
Yeah, this might honestly be a little early for Frog Juice, if you ask me. So,
I mean, this is winners round 3. So, I mean, that just goes to show you how much competition we have here tonight. I mean, we just saw one of them. I mean, Wrath Gen.
Yeah, I guess so.
And that was like the precursor to what's to come, because right now we have Frawg and Juice.
I got confirmation, eyeball confirmation on Capitancito, but I did not see Sonix. So Wrath might be our Sonic.
Oh, really? Because I actually talked to Capitancito and Vin, and they both were confident that Sonix was here.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the bracket and everything. I'm just saying.
But you haven't physically seen him.
So until I see him, I don't know.
So he's just an entity for now. He's just... We are aware of his existence, but we don't know if he's currently with us. Right. We don't know if he's present.
Right.
I see.
I think he's here, though.
He's going to be here. When is he not here?
Just take your money.
You know what's really funny that they don't know? Like, I saw them on Spring Mountain in Chinatown. It was like Sonic's Chase and a couple other people. They didn't notice me. Yeah, they didn't notice me. So luckily I was able to like look down and be like, oh, Smashers are here. I didn't say anything, though. I was like, oh, that's cool.
That's hilarious.
We out and about. We out here.
Big shout out to Juice, man. Love watching Juice play. It can be hard going up against Frawg, though. Like I said, this is a early time for him to face, though, so it might have Frawg a little short.
Does Snoop fight the loser? Why is he like he's back there? He's trying to get some notes in or something. But he also could be Juice.
There's like a
cheering on Juice.
There's like a little couch right there. Everyone. Snoop's just been kind of chilling right there in particular. Big shout out to Pollo too. Nice to see him coming out to tournament after tournament.
Yo, Frawg got a look about him right now. He's different. He's moving different. He grew the hair out.
This is just one of those tournaments that you can't really appreciate until you miss it for a little bit. You know?
Yeah.
Nice to come back.
Well, I mean, we missed last week, so it's good to be back. What can I say? And just already starting things out, Frawg doing Frawg things.
No, we're gonna get.
I know that we're
jumping.
familiar with Coinbox. I know that
And-
Frawg is like a heavy-duty Wi-Fi player, especially during like the
prototype
lockdowns
in
and whatnot.
Jimizzy.
I don't know how often he's still doing his thing, but I'm pretty sure VGBC is
Jimizzy,
familiar with this guy.
Right.
Rocking the Goofy tag, and he's putting in work right now.
Playing goofy right now.
Playing anything but, I would say.
But Juice is one of those players that, you know, it's a come from behind victory. Even
Not a clue.
when it's, you know,
I mean, he
even
does
when
have
he's
the
winning.
clutch waft, that's for sure. But I don't know if you're getting beat up that bad. What is Waft really going to do?
Oh my gosh!
Gonna
Stop
start
it.
up with a nice little up special. to
It's
get
ridiculous.
Into the area that he wants. That
I
back
played
air's not
against.
gonna hit
I don't know
though.
how many
Has to watch out
Hondas I played
for
online, and I was like,
It's funny because
What
when I think
the
of Goofy,
hell
the
is going
first thing
on?
I think of is actually just skating.
Right.
I've been Goofy all my
True.
life.
True, same.
So who knows? Like I said, Frawg moving
I
different. He might be on the
seriously
board
I was
these
like,
days.
what is going on
shredding
right
the
now?
streets.
He's been coming with some.
That's it.
Some flyer outfits. I'll give him that much.
Yeah, man, definitely upped his fashion game. I mean, I'm a fan of, you know, the sports cap in general. I mean,
Right.
that's all I rock these days.
Couple of third and seconds, and a couple of those good placements.
Oh!
All of a sudden, you at the grocery store, and you eating better.
Yep. Stepping up the drip, as the youngins
yeah,
say.
that's where I was going with that. I was like, I got lost in food again. But nonetheless, we got Big Juice.
Oh, and baiting out the bats with it and
Wow.
punishing the air dodge as well. This combo does not stop.
I like how he's playing into his strengths, not really. He's waiting to see what Frawg does. Before,
Wow. Oh, he fires the little fart as well. I don't know if that would have killed, but that option is out for the next couple minutes here.
Yeah, true. He's going to be stuck until at least about 2 or 3 minutes here.
Nope, we're not going to go all the way to the top percent too high.
And now you know, Juice knows now that he's got to play to his best abilities because he doesn't have that ace in the hole.
Wow.
So
And Frawg,
as he DIs out of this one.
you can tell that Frawg is playing so confident when he starts mixing up his like setups with smash attacks.
Oof,
Gets the
crazy air
coverage.
dodge. Doesn't have looking for his bike, and he didn't have it, but he still made it back.
Oh
The
my God.
Up tilt.
That up tilt reaches and the
Up
corkscrew
special.
does
What's with
too.
The bike. He didn't even know it was there.
That's
a
dead.
tilt.
Yeah, that's
Oh
gonna
my
do it.
Gosh.
Coverage all the way from Juice. Juice playing that one down to a T. It was looking bad, but he lives, and not anymore. One stock apiece here on this game one.
And I think you can cook pork in orange juice, but man, Juice cooking right now.
Oh boy, that is not how you want to start. Only 11% to his name, but you know, getting hit by the Bayonetta bread and butters isn't where you want to be.
Yeah, it's not necessarily getting hit or the percentage that matters. It's the mental that it gives Frawg, right? You don't want to give Frawg the lead mentally ever. He will take
Absolutely.
it all the
Another
way.
back air. Look at these hard hits. Everything is just converting into back air. Up smash. He's going to get punished for it. Gets the up tilt. Oh, boy. And the loft. Oh, my
Killed as
goodness.
well.
That was crazy.
I don't think it was full. It was at
No, it wasn't. No,
at
that
three.
definitely wasn't full. And
Yeah.
that's what we were looking for. I forget if it was stock 1 or 2, but that was what he was looking for on one of those
Yeah.
previous stocks.
Like,
it didn't
it was
land,
like
but
5 minutes in, so it was close to being a full, but
and I don't even know if that was a confirmation. I don't know if that was a true conversion because
Right.
I heard somewhere in some universe that up tilt was nerfed. You have more ending lag, but that looked like a true combo. I guess it depends on the hitbox, and
it was
you know what?
still like
Juice
we
got the
said-
hitbox he
like
needed.
we said, if you're a Frawg fan, we kind of saw that Juice coming from behind was going to be the issue here. So Juice.
Yep, Juice is clutch.
Looking juicy.
Yep, just going back to things, though. And that was even with a major deficit. He was getting chopped up quite like this. Look at that DI. Ooh. Oh!
The curse of game 1 is so real.
Oh, man, these guys play each other so much. You can tell. Like, they're both just so comfortable calling out each other's habits.
Facts.
Like, look at this. Oh! Actually, Frawg with a downward ABK.
Nice.
Big punish. Oh, he tries to get the tech chase, but he gets grabbed for it. Oh, boy.
Later.
Punish? No,
Gonna get
okay.
the ledge. Wow, and the get up attack on the ledge. Oh, gets the second hit of
Beautiful.
the neutral.
And yeah, Frawg definitely has so much freedom to just kind of ABK and land on these platforms as movement options here. And right now, Juice just trying to find an opportunity to get in, and he just goes with bite.
I mean, he's chomping, but he's stock down. Is a hard first stock to take. So
Yeah.
as well as Juice is doing right here, it's kind of all for naught.
I mean, he's mixing it up in the neutral. And you see how crafty and creative he's being to try to win these exchanges. Look at him just trying to play out of Bayo's burst
Hey,
range, and he
yo.
does just that. Gets a back air.
The Ayo Bayo.
I like the safe tilts, retreating back to the ledge, but he's going to get caught off guard by a tilt, and oh my god, Frawg!
Double shot. Gets back on the bike, though.
All right, Frawg a little cute. He a little cute, all right.
Doing his thing. Okay.
Grab mix up. What's the option? That's it. That's
Get hit by a
yeah,
tire.
get hit by bike.
The tire is the final victor there. Getting it back from maybe some of those E-Honda tires that were smacked.
No jump. He has to bike. That's his only option to make it back.
Going low to bike. That was very strong,
but the death drop.
Yeah, I just put him right where he wanted him there. Sends him to the nether.
Well, you already know the rules.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Frawg lost game 1.
Yeah.
So this is Frog's game, according to the script.
How the script is going right now, that's for sure. Do have that waft online, but getting juggled nonetheless.
And Wario's at that weight where those up tilts are just chunky. Uh-oh.
Oh, does air dodge out of it, though.
Is he going to use it? No.
He can't. I don't think he can use it.
This
I think
is,
he knows he can't use it as well.
This is that thing with Juice, is that he's going to hold on to this waft.
Smart.
He actually gets it, though. That was a huge misplay from Frawg. That was such an early death, but Juice capitalizing off that mistake, and he has a fully charged waft, too.
Yeah. And
this could go either way.
Frog's winner's side life on hand here, so look for him to do something just insane.
That's crazy, and this is a best of 3, only round 3, where typically this is at least
That's what I'm saying.
semis.
Normally we see this a lot later into the night.
Oh man, Juice playing so careful,
Yeah,
so defensive. Oh my god, he's looking for that combo starter in the form of Nair, maybe even some tilts.
Kicked in the mouth for all his troubles. Straight to the ledge, goes a little far, but
Super
makes it
low.
back.
Yep. Oh my god, the back
Jumps
airs.
up with air dodge is crazy.
Oh, he jumps. That's Bayonetta matchup sin number 1. You never jump in the neutral.
Oh my gosh, Frawg is farming these up tilts.
Ooh, look at that. He's looking for the neutral air. This is so tense.
Yeah.
Oh my god, and Frawg is just not showing any concern for his life.
Back air is going to hit.
And there it is.
Oh, I was going to say, back air is the hit that Juice wanted, but wasted a little bit too long to get the combo started there. And Frawg takes game 2, and now if the script is right here, I see Frawg winning game 3, but we don't know. Juice is very resilient, and how game 1 went was it was not too crazy, you know?
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll see
This game 3 is going to be lit.
yeah,
I'll say that.
I agree.
But man, I think, did I just see a glimpse of SocietyMan? I did.
do.
I didn't even know SocietyMan was here. So that's another player who's like just lurking in the shadows,
Literally.
ready to upset someone. Because the last time I saw him on stream, he defeated Capitancito. But that's not here nor there. I hope to see it in the future. But right now we have game 3, Juice versus Frawg. Let's get it.
And he always got something to say, right? Like, he always got something to be like, oh, this is why you lost. It's like, really, bro? Was that the reason? Oh, gets away, though.
Oh, yeah.
This is so scary to watch Frawg play like this. Just
Like what?
Just nothing to lose. He's just in.
Yeah.
That's just the nature of Frawg,
Yeah.
man. He always plays like that, for better or for worse. Because if you're playing against someone
Jury?
who's like, yeah, I know you're just going to go in,
Protagonist
you could
is
just
playing jury,
outspace him. But, I mean, what he's doing is working. And sometimes if you put on just enough amount of pressure, you can overwhelm the opponent. And Frawg is known for doing just that.
He's getting the up tilt to clap, but that's about where the combo ends. I'd love to see him kind of put some more sauce on that.
Oh, boy. This neutral. I like how they're playing this first stock like it's their last stock.
Right.
That's how you know that things were tense in that game, too. Like, being 1-1, like, look at how safe Juice is playing.
They are just already conditioned to this play style.
So much footsie, so much spacing, and again, Frawg catches those jumps all the time.
Yeah, he's just going to be aerial for the rest of this
He's
game.
a bad man, but he needs to DI.
That was a real... Oh, slap!
Stop.
5 fingers say to the
Stop.
face, bro.
The coverage coming from Juice is insane, and he also gets the parry as well. Look at him playing outside of Frog's burst range.
Oof. And okay, so he needs to continue to play like he was playing. Oh, I tried.
Juice understands the matchup, but it's hard to play perfect all the time, and right there he just runs into the back of a heel.
I mean, the second you want to start to get extra credit on Frawg, he knows you're coming.
Yeah, and now you see VGBC why these two are rivals in Vegas.
Yeah, this is the Vegas Classic.
This is
for
kind of
sure.
like our El Clasico, you feel me?
Literally.
Like, these guys are so even all the time.
I like it too because they're both Vegas. Like, you know, it's not like from this place or from.
He burns the waft, but Frawg is still living. He goes the wrong way, but he gets obliterated.
Dude, absolutely ran over by a truck. That was wild. He got hit by
A bike and a truck.
A bike, a Wario.
A train.
A fart. He's stinky.
Uh-oh. Yeah, no. And this is actually great for Juice because Frawg from a deficit is not the strongest form of Frawg.
It's a little.
He's an elite extender.
It's a little emotional. It feels like he's playing with emotion.
Right. And just like that, 67%.
Chomping.
Giving Wario a lead is scary enough, but when your character kind of relies on being in the lead and, putting on percent, not so much killing, you just added another little bit of shakiness
to your
result. Oh, my God.
It looks like the scriptwriters. Yeah, the scriptwriters are telling Juice he can't win this one. They're telling him right now.
It is heating up here in this game 3, and already the heel slide coming out. Big conversion, but Juice looking to put an end to it.
Good grab. See if he's going to listen to the scriptwriters or not.
Oh, my God. The corkscrew's putting in work.
Yeah, he's put multiple of those corkscrews to...
Oh, good tomahawk, but Juice rebuttaling with the neutral air. Oh, my God.
Yeah, this one's too close to call.
Look at the spacing from
It's a
Juice.
He hit through the platform.
Oh,
my God.
The up tilt trading with down air?
Another one.
What's the option?
I'm going to say back air for both of them.
Oh, that could have been a dash attack. Oh!
Okay.
Not going to kill.
They're not going to kill.
Frawg is going to have to get away from the ledge because Bite will kill at this percent.
Oh,
and the back air, look at the reversal.
He's got to get back. He goes high. So smart.
Oh, my God. That up tilt could have ended it. This is so scary. Oh, no, not like this.
Okay, has him in the air. One more.
Oh, the death drop. And that's going to do it. Frawg takes it in such a close game, and he actually brings it back.
It almost felt like Juice wasn't scared because he was at those percentages. He's at 20. He's at 40. He's at 60. Things just kind of get out of hand. Frawg plays perfectly towards the end, and that's how Game 2 went and Game 1 went for Juice. So, holy moly.
Wow. Yep. Great set. Hey, guys, check it out. We're going to cut to a quick break, so don't go anywhere. We have more Knockdown 77 action right up ahead. We'll be right back.
Oh, he backed off. He was 100% expecting bugs. That was such a good dive kick. Holy. The blocks, the defense. That's not plus in any situation. I'm hard pressed to believe that whole combination was neutral, honestly. He did burn himself. Johnny is in burnout. So Yeah, that was a really good answer, actually. I'm pretty sure DI does not have super armor, so yeah, you're just getting smoked if they can react on split super. Nice. I don't like that choice name here. Overhead. Good. Oh, that was a reverse.
You want to bring it?
Sure. Oh, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Obviously, as you could see, we were having a couple of problems with the cam. That might just be I wasn't looking good enough today, but we're going to get back into things here. Looks like we do have Sonic ready to go. And that might not be Sonic's, though, because I think he
No, that is Sonic's.
Oh, my gosh.
That's definitely him. He finally makes his appearance.
I thought he was running with Angie Tag.
So I went downstairs, and I guess Waldo didn't know, or SocietyMan didn't know that I was commentating.
Right.
So he was like, "Hey man, spectate my match. Call me out."
It's like,
And I was
trust
like,
me,
"Dude, I'm
I will be.
commentating." Yeah.
I will be. We'll be watching.
But he wants me to call him out on everything that he does wrong. So I'm gonna be really mean to him this time.
Okay, well, he got
Really
the first
mean.
hit. That's about it.
Yeah. Okay. First off, taking Sonic to F8.
There's your first.
It's not terrible, but I don't know, man. See, the thing that Waldo didn't take into account is that he's using Zelda.
Right.
So, like, covering those options, you know, it's a little tricky. And I don't know much about this character's options.
Well, Sonic not being too, not liking how he's performed in a couple of tournaments as of right now, he was the strongest person that I've ever seen play the game, to be honest.
Well, I mean, he's coming from Crown. I believe he got, I think he was outside of top 8, which is a
he
very
lost.
rare.
I mean, he lost to the person that won. So,
Yeah, well,
I mean,
he
so
lost.
did everybody.
I think he lost to spots literally 1 and 2.
Yeah.
So you can't be too, down on yourself about that. But I feel like whenever he loses, he's always going to say he wasn't playing well.
I mean, he
You know, you can chalk it up to that.
3-0'd the person that won for the first game, but
Yeah.
the rest of it was downhill from there.
But
right
he's
now,
really confident in his game plan. And here we have a SocietyMan, which I don't know if too many people know about, but he's actually one of our hard-hitting Zeldas. There's Ven, and then there's SocietyMan.
Yeah.
And those two hate each other.
And SocietyMan thinks Vin doesn't know how to play the character, and SocietyMan.
This is the correct way.
Yeah.
I don't know. They both have very different styles of Zelda, but Sonix is going to go ahead and take that first stock there.
I'm guessing the SS is supersonic, so I mean, he might be trying to bleed into the next level of his training here.
Oh, very interesting option right there.
No regrab.
SocietyMan capitalizing. One thing I do notice, if I'm going to call anything out, I would just say that SocietyMan has to be way more prepared for the homing attacks. I mean, he couldn't do anything there. It was a true combo, but just like that, like he's honestly getting chopped up. And one of our local Sonics, Gabe, was telling me that if you're getting homing attacked a lot, you have to treat homing attack like it's a warning, like it's just a neutral check. It's like, oh, you're getting homing attack, stop doing that. Whatever you're doing, stop doing that, because you keep getting hit by, whatever. So that's one thing to be careful about.
Good dodge there, but continues to jab it out.
Right now, SocietyMan needs a response to this pressure. That was a really bad misplay right there. I don't know if the rapid jab was intentional, if he thought that Sonix was just going to hold forward right there, but there's so many layers to this guy. You can't treat him like he's an NPC. You know
exactly.
what I mean?
I always am like, oh, SocietyMan, blah, 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 Vin. And then I also, on the other side, am like, oh, Sonix, blah, 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 Wrath. Or Wrath, blah, 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 Sonix.
It's a common thing.
It's just very, I know they're two different players. It's just so crazy to see them.
The representatives, for each character is just like, it's a stacked, skill pool. Ooh, tries going for the risk it all F smash. I mean, it wasn't much of a risk. He didn't really get punished too bad for it, but why not? Zelda smash attacks are solid.
Ooh.
Great coverage right there.
Oh no. Okay,
Wow.
he definitely wasn't ready for that.
All right, so now we're
Vanish out of nowhere.
back into the neutral. I was expecting a lightning kick, I'm not going to lie. Just a float around, jump around lightning kick. Neutraler gets the tech and immediate spring.
If there's any word that I would say is synonymous with Sonix, it's tech, man. Not only his tech in-game is so good, but when he has the tech, a wall, I mean, you got to imagine he's going up against thousands. He does it so perfectly every time.
Yeah. I mean, it's really hard to gauge, exactly what the issue is that you're losing to, because Sonix is his skill, his understanding of the game, his understanding of fundamentals.
He's like, Freddy, what did I do wrong there? You're like, I don't know, you faced Sonix.
Yeah, the things that he sees in this game aren't that of, the average skill level.
And that probably sucks, too. You go back to watch your VOD, and everyone's just like, oh, the reason this, Sonix. He's like, okay,
Yeah.
what do I he's like, what do I learn from that?
So right there, when SocietyMan tried to dash attack, Sonix was already playing outside of Zelda's burst range, so he understands Zelda down to a T, essentially. He doesn't respect Knight. He's just going to go ahead and cut through it. He's playing very low. Oh, he's fighting his demons down there. So he's like, I'm going to fight Zelda and whatever's down here. I don't even know.
I would say
he's fighting the blast
from
zone.
this first game, I would say it does seem like Vin does a little bit of a better job versus Sonic, but Barely.
So right now you can see SocietyMan kind of slowing it down, but he's trying to look for his way in, which doesn't seem optimal with Zelda. You just don't have, you know, these aggressive options.
I like using tilt here. Up air is kind of crazy, but using something like Nairo's Love to make it kind of your homing attack, right? Some kind of defensive option here. Usually you would see Knight come out a little bit more up to this point.
I do like that dash attack there. I mean, it's so tough. He has to cover this landing. He has to be ready for the layers that Sonix, I guess, displays when he's landing.
He's giving him dash attack back to back, which I think is helping him, but I think mixing it up with a grab here, love that Nairu's Love there to get back on the offensive here.
Right. And that's one thing that I feel like SocietyMan could benefit from, is you have to understand that Sonic, when landing, Sonic the character, he has a lot of options, and what you want to do is deplete those options. If he has a second jump, you got to be cautious. If he has an up B still, you have to be cautious. Once he's forced to up B, that's when it's like, okay, now, you know, the process of elimination is a lot more simple to covering this landing.
Well, if you're watching with us at home, the game one curse is possibly activated as SocietyMan is makes the first stock.
Let's get it. But yeah, that's the best way I could describe the process of elimination against Sonic. But, you know, SocietyMan is getting punished a lot for just preemptively going in with dash attacks. Sonix is no scrub. He's going to look out for just that. And although it's unexpected, like, oh, I'm Zelda, you're not going to expect dash attack. Sonix does.
I'm sorry, Pavel's not
okay, uses the spring against him.
You have to spot dodge that. And again, I'm being highly critical.
Right. He told you
highly
to.
critical of Society. He specifically told me to just go in. So that's what we're doing. If you see that, you have to time it. And we actually see Capitancito do that a lot. It's tough because Sonix can mix up his timing on the release of homing attack, but, you know, if the chance is there, you got to take it.
That's actually a great person to watch if you want to,
I mean, he's here specifically to kill Sonix, you know what I mean?
On top of the fact of, you know, he's playing such like a normal character that you can kind of do the things he does just with your character and possibly come out on top. As that back throw is going to take the life of SocietyMan.
Yep, that's DP right there.
Steals his whole soul, and now we find ourselves still on Final Destination, by the way.
Well, those dash attacks were actually
So you're saying take him to FD wasn't the move, and he takes him to FD twice. That might be something.
Waldo, this is a comfort pick for Waldo 100%.
Yeah.
I'm not saying don't take him to FD. It's just kind of iffy in my opinion.
Going all the way coast to coast. How the young Dominican can.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, though, Sonic is good on every stage.
Makes sense.
I really don't feel like Sonic has any bad matchups.
I feel like I would say little Battlefield just because less place to run around, but that's the only, that's what I would take it.
But you have to look at it this way. Less place to run around, more landing options. And that's the one thing that I feel like most people have trouble covering with Sonic's in the first place is the landing options.
Feel that.
But again,
big Battlefield, maybe you can run away from him.
Don't take Sonic to big Battlefield. There's like 9 platforms on that stage. He's never going to touch the ground. Charging up a Knight. What's the neutral here? A dash attack cutting through. SocietyMan is so brave. Yeah. I understand that you don't have a lot of safe options in neutral, but choosing dash attack so frequently is a strange one.
His shielding is actually next level, but he's like letting go or Sonic's breaking through. 154.
SocietyMan needs a read and a half.
That's going to be a... Oh, he's going to be mash out.
Just get up and up smash, bro.
Yeah.
Just get up and up smash. Do something different. You know, mix it up.
I like that he let him release the grab. I mean, he probably mashed out, but to get as many kicks in around about 140, 150 area to make it so the next tilt or the next thing that Sonic was going to throw is going to be the kill. Sonic's going to go ahead and take the victory there, as we saw kind of coming. Not going to lie.
Oh no.
And yeah, I mean, this is one of those tournaments, man. Knockdown 77. This is one of those tournaments that doesn't come along very frequently every day.
Yeah.
These are top players that we're going to see back to back to back.
Absolutely. Oh, speaking of top players, Frawg is back. I also wanted to mention, just for a little extra piece, is just to go into more detail about depleting Sonic's resources, is a more common character that I feel like we are used to seeing is like Zero Suit, for instance. And Zero Suit is known for having a lot of recovery resources. You know, she's really fast, has you know, her double jump. She has her side B, nair, up B, and her flip jump, right? Once Zero Suit is out of her flip jump, her recovery becomes that much more linear, and that's where the process of elimination kicks in. It's like, okay, you have less resources to recover. I feel like it's a similar story with Sonic, because we see Sonic's up B a lot when he's in danger.
Yep.
And either fastball retreat, fastball air dodge, something. But if you can force him to up
He'll
B,
do
if
down air, and his down air is one of the worst in the game because it just kind of sends you straight to your death. But then he usually pops back up.
well, it's a good mix-up, and it can catch people off guard, especially if your up air is good. Like Ness, for instance, his up air is just going to out-prioritize it. Or like a nair, like Game & Watch, it's just going to out-prioritize it. But the point is that you want to try to deplete Sonic's resources, and then you can confidently go in.
All right, well, we might see some of that here. Frawg stepping up against Wrath gets pretty much a warm-up for Sonix, if you will, going into the later rounds here. Winner's quarters about to start.
Yeah, and I think this is actually really doable for Frawg. This is winter's quarters, so I mean, this is still a 2 out of 3. So, and this is quite an early set to be having.
It's still in summer, man. What you mean?
And no, that's why I got my jacket on, bro. It's cold.
Oh, I see.
It's cold in the booth.
All these cold.
I feel like everyone always gets Wrath to like 60% on the first game before he's like, all right, and then he like leans forward. Because right now he's big chilling.
Right.
Man, he's big chilling.
You're not wrong. You can see him there in the player cam.
Yeah, no.
I definitely see it.
Big chilling. And he's also chilling at 72%, still growing. I mean, Frawg is no slouch. If he has momentum on you, you better get that gamer lean on, because he's going to take it as far as he can go.
95%, 23 is all that Frawg has right now. It does seem like Frawg has a little bit of a lead, but I don't think so. I think Wrath is going to be able to come in and shut it down. He just needs to get this 1 or 2 hits to go his way.
Oh, boy.
Whiff the grab, though.
That was huge.
Nice little neutral hop there.
Oh, wow, and the snipe with the ABK as well, and he covers the landing, and
Got him.
okay, that actually kills. That did just enough knockback for a slow-mo death, and already Frawg is off to a great lead.
You're actually, like, I've always talked about the gamer lean and how important it is, but then I saw the Valorant kids, and I was like, okay, that's the next level of the
Some people just lean all the way back in their gamer chairs too. It like goes both ways.
Are you eating your opponents on the screen, bro?
Are you? Yeah, you're eating your monitor. Like, you want to see every individual pixel,
Literally.
each RGB of it. Then you can really dissect the game.
I can see his gun. All right, back to the ledge again. A 1 stock up. And Wrath must have seen the Spider-Man movies, feeling that Miles Morales.
Yeah. I'm one of the few people on Earth who have not seen that yet.
I'm a spoiler right now.
I'm looking forward to it.
Slowly through commentary.
I don't want to waste my money watching it. I'm just kidding.
Ooh.
Yeah, nah. I like that punish on the homing attack. It's actually really difficult. Once the homing attack activates on your shield, Sonic is either going to go left or right, you know, and you need to move fast enough to reach it, and that witch twist is going to be just that move. And right now, look at the mobility from Frawg, just going coast to coast. He's actually kind of circle camping Sonic right now.
It is crazy to see Wrath and Sonix at the same kind of tournament, and then see how people kind of react to our winners top 8 when it's like Sonic, Zelda, like. But these players are some of the best.
That's the one that really threw us off. It's like, yeah, nah, I'm never going to this region. And then you have like the random Fox. You got Snake.
I feel like there's more me gunners and me fighters popping up here and there too that I've been seeing too. So
they've always been around. They just haven't really had the most consistent results. Capitancito is one of the first that I've seen to really like actually solo main the character.
And he'll like grind through brackets, man. His brackets are not easy either.
Because I mean, then you have people like Larry Lur who just have a me brawler for no reason. He just dabbles. He's like, you know what? I feel like
like that next
boosting
level.
my clout. Let me go wonky character.
Yeah, next level spacies to the next level.
Farming impressions, if you will. But no, I like how this is playing, and this is like what a top level match looks like when you're fighting against someone who understands the Sonic matchup. Is like very little engagements until it really comes down to it. But right there, Wrath catching Frawg.
They both still have 2 stocks apiece, and then you kind of look at the timer and you go, okay, is this 3 minutes of time? But the way they're playing might be the whole enchilada here.
And Wrath was looking to do some big damage, running up with a quick up air, but Frog's movement has been pristine. There goes another up air. He gets the grab. This could be big. Gets the back air. And that's one thing about Sonic's bread and butters is that, like, when you're below a platform, the up throw is going to just lead into a bunch. Oh, boy.
Lifted.
Wait, all the way up? Gets the DI?
Okay, gets out of it, though. Doing some damage of his own, and now this one's completely tied up in my eyes. I mean, it's about 20 damage difference, but still.
Wow, what a call out, reading the jump from Wrath. And that's something that a lot of Sonic players will do.
He rolled the wrong way, though. He disengaged, and Frawg kind of called him out on it.
Yeah, and that's one way they do disengage, is doing just that. They'll kind of like charge and then do a down air. Oh, to kind of cancel out their animation.
The spot.
What's the option right here? You can see that Frawg just playing so decisive.
Hey, yo!
With the double episode, Duff City? We trying to see Duff City? Double Duff? And speaking of Duff right there, Frawg is going to be taking that stock with a dash attack. Frawg hadn't taken percent in so long.
Yeah, and then he just goes ahead and takes the stock for his doubles.
Combo extender. There we go.
Exactly what Frawg needs if he wants to get rid of this Sonic. And like I said, if you take down this Sonic, you got to be feeling good going into the other Sonic, because I don't really know his headspace. I didn't really talk to him, but finally got confirmation on him. And so,
man, Frawg is actually playing this so well too, because he's not punishing things that are safe. You know, he's not trying to go for these punishes. He's disengaging and just respecting that. Okay, you did a safe move. I'm not gonna try to overcommit to punish it. You know, and that's why he
does need to take the stock. He does dunks him out the top.
Okay, that was just coverage right there.
When the ball dunks you back.
The frame trap.
The ball has finally had enough, and it just starts dunking LeBron James back.
And this is all of a sudden, all of a sudden a really close game. Some big combos coming out from Wrath.
Rolls up.
He tries to scoop him up, but the iframes from Wrath a little too strong there. But still, big damage, 103%.
Now it's not even.
It's not even, but it's not bad either.
Right.
Okay.
A minute on the clock as well. 60 seconds. 66 seconds.
Yeah, Frawg just has to keep playing his game plan. You can see that Wrath is the one.
Oh, I think that's a bad trade.
Yeah, Wrath was playing committal right there, but as you mentioned, Nick, the timer was everything in those last few moments, and ultimately Frawg just played extremely solid.
I think if Wrath was to disengage just a little bit harder there with only 60 seconds left, but I think all of that all culminates from the fact that Wrath went down about 80% at the beginning. He had a little bit in stock too that cleared it up, but Frawg took advantage of it.
Yeah, I'm just going to say the curse is broken. The last two sets that we had on stream, whoever won the first game ended up winning 2-0.
Yeah, there was anybody to break the curse, it's Sonix, right?
Yeah, so right now, let's see. We got a new curse. Whoever wins game 1 wins the set.
Frawg wins that first one, looking strong going into game 2.
Going right back to PS2 as well. And this is overall just a really balanced stage for both these guys. And again, Wrath just finds those platform combos, those early combos. Look at that, 48, and that was from just a ton of up airs. Holds W into a heel slide.
Yeah. And
no real conversion though.
Wrath doing a great job of disengaging here, as we always say. Does get 8%, but I know he wants some more. You can see the gamer lean if you go back and look at the first game to the second game. Wrath is getting increasingly closer to the screen.
It's not like his lean, it's more like his chair is inching closer.
Right, like
the chair's like, hey buddy, wake up.
He went from chilling to wait, let's get it. Oh, misses that. Don't see that very often.
The bats within is going to do its thing. Frawg, man, I love the amount of grabs you see, and that's something that, like, I don't know if people want to consider Frawg a top-level player. I kind of do. He's kind of there. I mean, he has wins on, like, some waste people as well, like Goblin. He's no slouch. Wins on MVD. Wins on PGR. He's a top player. I'll just say that. Top players get grabs.
He's also team fundies. I feel like he is.
Well, I mean, you have to be. You have so little options in neutral against Bayonetta. I know it seems like brain dead with Bayo, but Frawg works in the neutral. It is not easy.
Yeah, I know he loves this character, and this is where he's had the most success. But it is so nice to see him kind of exchange into other characters, because they also look very strong, and I would love to see him maybe find that secondary and really hold on to it.
Yeah, I mean, for the most part, there's no one that really makes him switch off of Bayo. Bayo's another one of those characters in that spot where it's like, does she have bad matchups? Like, I'm sure like Lima would be watching the stream like, bro, obviously, but like, I have yet to see Frawg forced off of Bayo. You know what I mean?
Agreed. And I think anytime he's playing another character, it's based on the fact that he wants to learn some other stuff. But yeah, his Bayo is nasty.
Also, when I like get loud like that, I hear myself like just cut off. I hope it's not happening in the stream.
It's a little
Yes,
peak.
I agree.
Little audio peeking, little content peeking here. We got Wrath versus Frawg, and you know, Frawg is still fighting his way back though. He was playing at a deficit, but he's making this percent count, and still 4:30 on the timer. There's an abundance of time to get things started here.
Yeah, the fact that we're on VGB2 is really crazy too, because
Yeah, big shout out to Gimmer.
we just have like Crown and all these other crazy events going on in the scope of things.
Yeah, and the competition doesn't stop.
Literally. Hope you guys are enjoying yourself.
Yeah, excellent DI from Frawg right there, narrowly avoiding
Oh my
that
gosh,
quarter.
he's running at him full speed.
You're playing Ken. If you're not DPing, you're not trying. I see that hasn't changed much. Bro, there's no way.
Full speed is just so crazy to see, but
Wrath is kind of taking a page out of Frog's book though, because he does the same thing, just runs forward, does an F tilt. It's not going to kill, but that one will.
and now that's flipped, turned on his head, and Frawg seemed to have the lead for the entirety of this, but it's all gone.
This could be
Now, Wrath just needs a couple more hits to go his way.
This is definitely a more comfortable spot for Wrath. I think both these guys just really want to be in the lead. You know, I wouldn't necessarily say they're known for their comebacks as much as they are known for just maintaining leads, and right now Wrath is doing just that. Frawg needs to get out from below him, at least at low percents, you know, because that's where Sonic shines.
Yeah.
Good back,
Ooh.
jump back. Okay.
Tries to cover the landing right there, not going to get it, risks it all, gets punished for it.
I love that. I love that up air.
Yeah, and
Keep it
Wrath,
coming.
the flurry of up airs has been coming out, and you can see that Frawg definitely switched it up here. He was playing a playstyle that was primarily movement-based with his ABKs from platform to platform, but now his landings have been way more unsafe. He's been getting punished a lot more, and Wrath is definitely taking advantage here.
Yeah, I spoke earlier about how he's an emotional player. He's also an emotionally sound player, right? It takes a lot to shake him, but once you shake him, he's shook. Oh!
Yeah, that's do it. Punch the kneecaps. Yep.
Imagine you summon, and then he just punch you regular.
Yep.
You
Demon Fist
you
versus
summon a whole
Hedgehog
demon.
Fist.
Yeah, you summon a whole demon from all of hell, and then all of a sudden he just punches you easily. You're just a hedgehog.
I mean, to be honest, Sonic's forward smash is better than Bayo's. Like, no matter what way you chop it, it could be angled. It's
Right.
fast. It's almost like Lucina F smash. And it hits below the ledge. Like,
You
let's
don't
be
gotta
real.
summon nothing, bro.
Yeah, exactly. He don't need to summon. He ain't playing no gotchas.
Oh yeah,
What did he
I
summon?
like that too. How Wrath is able to
Okay,
angle it as
but
well.
not today. Prototype burns himself out.
Okay,
It's
going into our game 3 of
It's
winners quarters.
okay.
Frawg
Everything's
looking to
fine.
respond
I
here
put
as Wrath took that one pretty handily towards the middle of the match.
Everything winners related depends on this game right here. And let's see if Frawg can
good
go
job.
back into his, you know, more movement-based playstyle.
Yeah,
So
because
far
that
there's-
game he was running at him.
Which wasn't really an issue. It was the fact that he was just kind of getting, you know, duffed out too often.
Yeah, once he gets there, when he gets
Yeah,
there
just-
with the
just-
stop sign.
The landings became a little too predictable. But here we go. Big conversion coming out. 70% evening things up here. Is there an edge guard to be had? No, he rolls, and Wrath is going to end up getting the advantage here.
I think first stock is the most, just against Sonic in any way. If you shake him first stock, you roll him.
Yeah, it's kind of like a precursor to the rest of the match.
Facts.
Oh, there he goes, running forward again. And Wrath has just been ready each time since game 2.
Just have week 2.
Oh, hold on!
Ba-da-ba. Okay, see,
Good rebuttal.
I guess
that option is just so strong.
probably recover in time to block.
I'm just going to send you straight down from where we are.
All of a sudden, this is kind of even. When Frawg starts looking for those up tilts, he's looking to get the kill.
Those two.
But right now,
The forward tilts are even scarier in my opinion.
I was going to say, because can play just super non-committal, just start throwing out tilts. Just racking up percent. 171, a grab is going to kill.
Yeah, I was going to say, right now, Sonix would have already grabbed him. And
this could do it. Yep, up throw, certainly.
Nice. 174.
Wrath going to take the first stock here in this game 3. 102% to his name. Let's see what Frawg can do, because, again, this is where we saw Wrath at last time. He wants to be in the lead.
Yep, this is winners finals.
Probably so upsetting to just have to run around at the speed of sound, to have nowhere to go but just
follow his rainbow.
Yeah.
Shout outs to Pride Month.
I was gonna give it to him. Ooh. I like the trades. That's the most you could ask for right here.
Ooh, the death drop is, and that was quite an optimal punish too. Wrath looking to take the stock with that one, but that was great DI from Frawg. Nonetheless, 87%.
Wrath continuing to try to take it to the skies, and now he's sending it to the left.
Wrath just has so many answers. And you can see that Frawg desperately wants to close this one out, but Wrath is not giving Frawg any up tilts, and that's like the main bread and butter.
Nice, just gonna jab it.
That's it. Yeah, that's it. Gets a jab.
He gets one jab and it leads to the kill. I mean, that just goes to show. Now, didn't Frawg win? No. Game 1.
Yeah, I mean, that was with Frawg in control. This back throw could do it. Yeah, this is a tough one, man.
4 minutes on the clock, plenty of time for Frawg to work, but how much time is he willing to go to?
Yeah, I mean, he's trying to get his bread and butters going, but, I mean, Wrath is just playing so mobile. Frawg is the one being forced to commit here, and Wrath is just ready for those punishes.
I love Wrath not having to commit here. He's stock up. Let him cook.
All right, that's one resource gone. He's forced to air dodge, and Frawg goes for the aggressive approach instead of the landing there.
Aggressive, I'm going to walk up and shield. Oh! Gets the grab, though. Into the ground.
Having Bayo at the ledge, you can see that Wrath is trying to play outside of the burst range, but Frawg cleverly retreats.
Dude, move in, then move out, hands up, then hands down.
Oh, man.
Some of the best play styles here.
Frawg is
Where's he going?
Frog's giving it his all. That was his all or nothing read right here, and Wrath wasn't giving it to him. You can see that so many times Frawg wanted to read an air dodge with a hard punish, usually in the form of smash attacks. Wrath wasn't letting him have it, so he's just like, why bother?
It's kind of weird in that particular situation. I can understand it. Maybe 3 stocks or something like that, but I think the comeback potential was there. But like I said, if you can shake Frawg, you shook him for the entirety of the match. He's a very emotional player, and he plays with it. Wrath was going to continue to probably run that one out, in my opinion. It's probably going to continue to run around, but I'm almost okay with the flickering screen. As much as I love being a celebrity up here, it is so nice to get the camera on the players themselves and be in the trenches.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I feel like if there's one thing to take – wait, Victoria's here too? Yo, everyone is here. What?
Man, we got the place to be.
We got the DLC smashers too, bro. Damn. But no, I was going to say, if there's one thing to learn from that, just seeing Frawg kind of just losing faith there, when it comes to – and I noticed this throughout the whole set, is that Wrath was never shook. Yeah. Wrath never panicked. He never chose panic options.
He barely walked forward in his chair.
Yeah. And when it gets to that point where it's like, I know my opponent's not going to panic, that's when plan B kicks in. Instead of going for those hard reads, I'm going to read an air dodge, a panic air dodge. Go for that. I know you're not going to, so I'm going to meet you in the air. Or I'm going to meet you right here because I know you're not going to air dodge. I know you're not going to budge. And again, that's just the process of elimination, and Frawg, unfortunately, at that moment was not ready for that.
I agree. Another Vegas Classico, El Clasico.
Oh, boy.
Vin, 3 letters. MVD, 3 other letters. Ready to take it.
It sucks, man, but, you know, it's a Vegas local. You got a team kill. As much as this feels like a regional / national event, it's like, this is a Vegas local. I mean, this is our backyard right here, so yeah, you have the team kill.
VGBC's fault, because this does feel so next level with the competition we have. And, yeah, MVD having to go up against Vin, I just definitely doesn't feel like a winner's quarters match. I'll say that.
Yeah, I mean, again, these are usually matches that you'll see
at
in
the end.
Semis, but
you know, the finals match.
Did Chase even enter? I feel like we should have seen him by now.
I saw Chase, but
he's definitely here. He's definitely out and about,
yeah,
but like I do not see him.
All I'm seeing right now is Vin's little pack.
Yo, Chelsea, you on the mic? Are you got bracket pulled up? Is Chase in bracket? He's not in bracket. Okay, so he's just big chilling. All right, Chase is big chilling. Yeah,
actually
he's hanging
DLC
out.
character Chase, chilling.
I feel that because I think I see him over there sitting down with a few people upstairs, just enjoying the view,
It's
enjoying
kind
the
of crazy
scenery.
too, because is there a reason you can think that he would do that other than just Sonix being here? You know,
No. I feel like Chase is definitely not the type to back down when it comes to competition. I feel like he's literally just here to enjoy Vegas.
Love
you know?
that. Love that.
There's like what 3-4 tournaments a week now, so if he really wants to compete, there's ample time to do so.
True.
But he just came back from Crown, and he's probably just like, I'm gonna cool out. I don't want to burn out. I want to cool out, not burn out.
MVD went to the other tournament as well, was what I was being told. So
The other tournament.
there was I keep saying MLG, but it was like another
Yo.
that style DreamHack.
It ain't 2008 no
yeah,
more.
Yeah. It was like
2006.
It was like DreamHack or something like that.
Oh yeah. That's where Dakpo went. Yeah, they kind of farmed that. Shout outs to Vegas. We in there. Also, shout outs to Vegas. MBD versus Vin. PS2 Game 1. Let's get it.
Let's get it. Love it.
And that C4 is already down. Already doing 21%.
Already doing 21.
Vin already needs to tie his shoe because he is tripping. Ain't no way that's the first bit of damage. Oh, my God.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I think MVD definitely coming with a clearer head nowadays.
He's out here thinking that he's trying to kill some hedgehogs. Who is this princess?
It's true, and I think he's getting closer and closer match after match against these hedgehogs. I definitely have seen him beat Wrath. There's just something so frame perfect about Sonic that has his head. But I talked to him a little bit prior with a little interview today, and he went ahead and let me know that nobody could stop him. And as Vin goes jumping into an up tilt, the patented MVD up tilt, I think we're going to see continuing more.
Bro. See,
it's crazy to see Vin get this deep into winner's quarters and then kind of just give two stocks to MVD.
Did they release tool-assisted speedruns in Ultimate yet?
Yeah.
Because right now, MVD is looking like it. I don't know what's going on, but he's seeing this game in like 120 FPS, and he's just playing so accurate, just punishing everything the parry did down. I bet he gets this read.
Ooh,
he didn't get the punish, but he kind of got the read.
I mean, he got a lot on shield there. That's about it.
Oh, okay. I know what it's.
I'm guessing Crown. I'm guessing Crown was the more of the competitive tournaments, as you were saying. MVD kind of farmed the DreamHack situation.
I mean, they were both competitive in their own right.
Yeah.
I would say
player-wise.
I mean, one had MK Leo.
Yeah, sure.
You know, Jackal.
That's crazy.
A bit of Japan. You know, things like that. So yeah, it was a tier up. Not to say that there wasn't any competition, but definitely a tier up. But I want to say that Vin is no stranger to being in this position.
Right.
This man's so slow sometimes.
Exactly.
And this just happens to be one of his
he'll
slower starts.
He'll give you a game, but yeah, we've talked about in the past how Vin is a come from behind type of player.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know about this far from behind.
Yeah, this is a little too far. He might give this whole stock.
I mean, but also MVD is playing out of his mind right now. He has some type of G Fuel or something.
It is crazy.
Some creatine.
I do feel like MVD gets better and better. Like, a lot of people play this game. We see it week after week, and I can't really say that people are getting better and better. But when I watch MVD play, it does seem like a progression is happening.
You want to know my theory? My theory is that MVD is not as active as people think he is. He doesn't really play that much. He doesn't practice that much. But he's been more actively actually coming out for tournaments. I don't know if that's his sponsorship telling him to make it off,
that's his practice.
or if he's just choosing to do so. But that's his practice, yeah. And I feel like we're actually seeing almost like a prime form MVD as of late.
It's crazy to think because of how good he was in the previous titles. But right now, it's looking prime form to me. As he takes game one.
Yeah, that was very solid. And also, Vin is, I don't know how many drinks in he is.
It's the best part of the HyperX Arena. For a player, it might be the worst part. If we got Mango here, there's no way he's winning a tournament.
I mean, if we got Mango here, he wouldn't be entered in the tournament.
Right.
He'd be commentating.
He'd be commentating.
For sure.
He'd be drinking. He'd be chilling, for sure.
Yeah, he'd be pulling a chase, man, just out here to big chill. And you can see, like, the vibes are live in the arena, man. Like, it's active. We got Street Fighter in there. Everyone's kicking back, having a good time, enjoying the games that they like the most. And getting into this game 2, we're going to go right back to PS2.
Love that. Boom, right into it.
Dude, I'm pissed off at Vin. He needs to not open up the game by getting C4'd.
Oh, yeah, or hit for 100 will probably help.
Wait, he's at 92! And he's taking magnifier damage. This man is getting hit by just game mechanics.
Literally, one of those players that is so good at playing from behind that he'll take 100 damage off the rip, right?
Yeah, he's dishing it out, though.
Here it comes.
No punish on that back air from MVD. And the up tilt's not going to reach. Oh, my God, the scramble. Vin is spot dodging a lot.
A lot.
Panic spot dodges. Vin is playing extremely panicky, and that explains why he's getting hit by so many explosives. MVD, on the other hand, is cool as a cucumber.
And taking advantage of all those situations. But Vin starting to peek that head out of the turtle shell.
Vin showing us how big of a scam Zelda really is. It's just like, yeah, I got 2 aerials on you. You're dead at 80. It doesn't matter.
Playing from behind, man. It's so crazy. I never really thought about it until you brought it up one tournament, and I have nothing but seen it since then.
That's the thing, though, is Vin is, again, the punisher of Vegas. He will punish you. He'll kill you at 80 if you're caught doing anything strange.
Right.
So, I mean, that's just the nature of Vin, man. He'll catch you slipping with
like
the biggest punishes.
He's like the security guard outside of
or like LP,
Smash.
just making sure you're not stealing, man.
Yeah.
You're not stealing my percent.
Yes.
You know? Right there we have.
Naru's
Oh my God, the nade too.
Sick.
Oh, Vin playing. He playing Zelda right now.
How
Hold
do
on.
you even know he's holding the nade? All that.
Oh, and the landing mix up too. Vin is being very crafty with his Nehru's love because a lot of the times people look, and MVD knows to bait that out, but right now Vin is just playing on another level.
I mean, he had a nade in his hand. He spun around the Nehru's love. He threw the nade. I don't see Vin stopping. Gets
jumps over
grabbed,
Knight.
though.
No respect to be had. Avoids the grenades. The Din's fire. Shoots up a mortar.
A lot of
Okay,
setups,
there's
Nikita.
a lot. So many layers to
That was-
MVD's game plan,
Yeah, that
but
was
Vin
crazy
just
'cause he
dissecting
didn't-
all of it.
Oh my God, dissected with 2 shoes. 10
Yeah, he
toes
did
to
not
Jesus.
expect the physical attacks out of all those explosions.
Here comes my boot.
Yeah, but that's just MVD, man. He always keeps you guessing. That shield is extremely low.
He had to get rid of that knight. Get
Yeah.
some more pressure on him. He said,
Quite
"There's a-
literally shadow boxing. That was a Phantom.
Gonna land here. Oh, if Phantom lets
Forces
him.
him to air dodge. Wow, MVD gonna smile that one off.
Gonna let that one go. 1 stock apiece. He can end it all here right now. But
Yeah.
Knight being the problem and is a thorn in his side right now.
Vin being uncharacteristically unsafe with the dash attack there.
Driving that Nikita right into shield. Dash. Not gonna go.
Like
Wow,
that burst
Nairu's
option.
Love. Perfect burst option.
Yeah, covers the get up from MVD as well. Now MVD just looking for his setups. C4 is in play right now.
Yeah, I
He
was gonna
tries
say,
to get
he's
rid of
running-
it.
He's running around looking for it. I know that.
Yeah, and that lightning kick, bro, that's like 30%. Like, actually.
Actually, lightning strikes.
And it's funny because I was talking to one of our lesser-known Zelda mains, too, and I was telling him, like, he was asking me, like, what's the difference between, like, Vin and everyone else? Like, Vin lands his lightning kicks.
They
He
hit.
lands those. Like, it's a hard move to hit, but not for Vin, man.
And usually when he's hitting it, it's like beyond.
Oh my God!
Oh my gosh.
He makes the sweet spot look so much bigger than it
Yeah.
actually is because it's really not that big. He's just mad accurate.
We don't see the sour spot, that's for sure.
Oh my! I like Vin just going to the side of the stage, retreating.
Get rid of all this explosive.
That
Send some explosives of your own.
yeah, that C4 on the platform is adding so much pressure to Vin right now. The shield is getting dangerously low too.
He had to get away from that missile.
Oh my God.
Job. I don't know if Vin can bring this back though. 78.
That's it. Oh my God! The scramble. Vin somehow panics his way out.
I love that. Love that for him.
And again, the C4 is still there. It's just
Oh, ouchie. Ouchie.
Justice, what's good with you, bro?
That hurt.
The forward air in these situations. That's it.
Yeah, good. Oh, he saved him
Oh,
with
the
a nade.
nade.
Okay, he's going to send that missile back to.
Oh, boy, does he hold forward? Oh, my God. Oh, okay, Vin's
Is it
wise
written?
to it.
Yeah.
Vin's wise to it.
Is it written in the stars? Vin's going to walk up. Walk up shield hits kind of different right now. Rage is raging.
Oh, he tries to throw the
no.
grenade back. That
Oh, that's
Nikita. Oh, my God. There it is.
Okay, he's back to the ledge. Nikita, one more time.
Someone cue the Jaws theme.
Dunna.
It's just slowly making its way over.
Throws the nade back. Tries to get some flame.
Oh, my God.
Gonna
Look
load
at
up the nade. Has to
this.
step back behind.
This is how you know it's a last stock
It's
situation.
so crazy. It's like trying to watch Steph Curry go for 3, but he just can't get this Nikita to hit right
the
now.
defense is too strong, bro.
Oh, trying to
That would have killed.
Yeah, I'm saying he's trying to look for this one kick that will kill.
And MVD slowly but surely using his setups to get
Hopping
him
in.
in. Look at the tilt. The footsies is so powerful from both these guys. Almost died from a nade.
189.
A Zelda living to 200%. Who would have thought? This character is light as a feather.
Whew. Not 194.
Maybe a pillow. Maybe a few feathers.
Okay, but
Pichu's
MVD does
in the
not
game.
want this man to live any longer.
That shield has been through hell and back. Ah!
Okay, watch that C4.
That's it. That's the game. That's the game. That's the backer that's gonna do it.
Wow. And like we said, the El Clasico, I know that one was fun for you guys to watch, to say the least. But
Fun, dude. I'm sweating.
I know. MVD, though, takes it very handily. Normally, that will go 5 games, and Vin will have the time to adapt. But MVD shuts it down early. Maybe we'll see that a little bit later in the night. But like I said, Game 1 was so important, and MVD shuts out Game 2, and that is the most important because we're only in our best of 3s right now.
Man, I feel like it takes a lot to get me stressed out over a set. But I think that just goes to show just how good of a match it is.
Yeah.
When it's capable, like every hit. Oh my God, he got a jab.
Yeah.
Oh my God, he did this.
Well,
oh my God, he whipped. Like everything
That
is
one
just
was
like
very on edge of my seat.
Yeah, bro.
The deodorant is popping off right now. Shout out.
Yeah, but
Capitancito looks like he wants to sit down.
but Vin is
Wait, it's not
or-
Capitancito versus Armo for quarters. Armo has upped his game to the next level, man. I have to give a huge shout out to not only his tournament series, but I mean, he's been working as well.
Absolutely. No discredit to him. MD is going to move on. He took a solid 2-0, but yeah, Capitancito versus Armo and his arm hair.
Do you feel like the Armo's arm hair was holding him back? No. Do you feel like what about
Just a little bit in the preseason, not going to lie, but ever since he cut
shaved
it
a little bit?
Yeah, he's been moving a lot more fluidly.
Do you feel like his Chrom, though, like it was his Chrom holding him back, or is that just another layer that he can keep?
No, I think he's very solid with, whatever character he uses. He does seem to be having a lot of comfort in the Chrom. And he's been getting results with both Roy and Chrom.
Right.
He just switches off to whatever. I mean, they're essentially the same character, just, different matchups,
Yeah, it can
different
be
recovery.
I just think it can be hard. Like, sometimes I see him switch to the Roy, and I'm like, wow, this looks so fluid. This looks so good. Why don't you play this all the time? But then he'll go into a matchup with one of these really good players, and he's like, feels more confident on the Chrom. So sometimes.
And right now it looks like he's feeling it against Capitancito, which I think is good.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, you want your whole sword to sweet spot against someone who has a grand keep-away game such as Capitancito. I'm sure we're not going to be seeing him go Dr. Mario. It's all me gunner from here on out.
That looks like Snoop versus Vin in losers, too, which is kind of something I could have guessed. I mean, obviously wouldn't have guessed off the rip, but to see those two into the lower bracket means that it's a wasteland down there.
Yeah, no, it's hell. And that's what I'm saying, man. This is our S tier. This is our Vegas S tier. And I don't even know how many entrants. Chelsea, can you hit us with the entrants real quick? Just let us know. Let us commentators up here know so we could share with the beautiful audience that is on Twitch. Also, I don't think people can hear Chelsea or Paul, right?
If
I
they
think they can only hear us.
Yeah, I think that's how it's supposed to be. But tonight has been a little bit of mess up here, little thing. So
I think it's the Street Fighter 6 hype,
Right,
to be honest.
right.
I feel like everyone was scrambling. You know that episode of SpongeBob where he forgets his name and all that? They're all like, everything's catching on fire, and they're like, what's his name? It's kind of like that.
it's in
Same-
the box.
Same vibe. But, yeah, man, I love it. I love it being here, too.
I love being at the HyperX Arena, and you can come down too if you guys are in the Las Vegas area. It's right inside the Luxor. Can't miss it.
And even if you don't live in Las Vegas, go ahead and fly down like everyone else does.
Please.
You know,
I mean, we got
A-Brett Man's been.
I would say this or I would say that about people coming here, but I have no excuse at this point. You got fine talent coming down to face every week. So
Hey, man, the HyperX Arena is the pinnacle of competition, and this is just a local.
Facts.
This is just our local. So,
Anything you see big that comes out of the arena, I would definitely think about signing up. That's to say the least.
Yeah, like if Sonix doesn't live here, but I feel like we're at that point where it's like, man, I want to see West Coast crew battles.
Yeah.
Like back in Brawl, back in Smash 4, crew battles were a thing.
Yeah.
Now I feel like we don't do regional crew battles as much.
Yeah, I think it's
West Coast, where you at?
Yeah, I agree. We definitely have enough talent just in the building.
Who
today.
wouldn't want to see Vegas versus Utah?
That would
or
hit-
SoCal versus Vegas. You know what I
That would hit
mean?
So crazy because I feel
Because
like
there's so much talent.
Yeah, we were just talking about how Utah downstairs, how Utah has all this talent and how all these people that are so good at the game, but like it would probably come down to like last stock, and we have to call Freddie up against Send and do a celebrity shot. Like
Man, even just for the sake of West Coast pride, I would enter that crew battle.
thank you,
I would
thank
enter,
you.
even if I only took one stock. I would
you
enter
would.
that crew battle. I want to be a part of something magical.
Me
You know,
too, man, me
get my Civil War on. You feel me?
yeah, I felt that.
Yeah. So I mean, crew battles. always a pleasure to watch. So I mean,
Agreed.
just throwing that idea out there.
Just make it just manifesting.
Bro, what is going on with these two? What conversation could possibly be happening down there?
Capitancito gotta go and
gotta make his meal. He's buying
some
from the shop.
You know,
buying the music.
Trying to reset the shop so that we get new stuff. We're gonna get this.
Is that Frawg down there dangling? Oh no, that's a sister. Okay, so it looks like there may be a technical difficulty with the audio, because you see the HyperX Arena staff is on it right now.
Yeah, big shout out to Sisto going to Reno, doing work in Reno. I believe he finally beat the Reno Demon at least once up there. And then
oh yeah, that's what I heard.
And then
actually, big shout outs to that.
Comes back to Vegas to play some games in TO.
Yeah. Yep, beating Reno by night, or by day, Vegas TO by night. Wait, no. I said that backwards.
What is it, like a 9-hour flight, or what's the Reno flight?
9 hours for Reno? No, 9 hours will get you across the country.
No, the drive is 9 hours.
Yeah, the drive is 9 hours. That's probably like an hour flight at most, maybe 45 minutes. I think the flight from here to San Fran is like 45 minutes.
Sounds about
like it's not long at all. And well, I guess it depends on which direction you're flying, like against the Earth's spin. I don't know science that well, but
you're in a jet stream or not.
Yeah.
Yeah. Talk to Damas too, and he was just talking about how everybody should feel spoiled in this sense, because he's looking to go a little bit deeper into NorCal, and he's like, dude, what's my option? I'm like, I think your option is to drive to Reno.
Yeah, or play in someone's house, like the garage tournaments, but this venue
that's what I'm saying. We're
beautiful.
We're spoiled
we seriously are.
We're spoiled
for sure.
player-wise. Our casters are great. So.
Yeah, not only that, but, quality content through and through.
Content.
Facts. Yeah, I mean, I hear, unfortunately, that the audio may be peaking a little bit, but, this is just one of those tournaments. Now, you can't have a perfect tournament all the time. Sometimes the audio got to be a little choppy. But, again, I chop it up to it was a little hectic here earlier.
I feel like the more the focus is on the Street Fighter, obviously you can see it there on the big screen, but I do feel
I don't mind. Street Fighter's a beautiful game. It is gorgeous. I think Ultimate is, too. But Street Fighter's new.
You give this 1 or 2 tournaments, and this thing will be running like a well-oiled machine. I will have no doubt about it. Meantime, you guys get to watch some half-screen of Street Fighter, and it's kind of going lit over there.
Honestly. You also get to see a confused Capitancito just looking around.
Trying to get his Mii character. Where LaQuisha at?
You get to see Frawg and Waldo talking. Dude, this is like the Avengers assembling.
I feel like that is who Waldo kind of goes to for his, if not him, I feel like those are the two players that have kind of linked up. The clicks can form. The clicks can form here or there.
That's a very interesting theory.
I feel like they're both so heady. You know what I mean? They're both so they both just use cerebral talking. They're just talking to each other about.
So
God knows.
They're just made of pink matter. It's just their brains communicating.
Just two brains coming together. As friends.
I just imagine they're just in a jar, and they just whenever someone says something,
they go to sleep
lights
at night.
up.
They put it in the jar, and they talk.
The body is just a vessel. Yeah, they're just it's just a mech, really.
Makes sense.
The brain is just controlling them. Got the little switches. Here we go.
The Ratatouille.
The Ratatouille. Capitancito versus Armo. Game 1 is going to be on PS2. Let's get it.
Yeah, I mean, Capitancito's been playing great. It's so nice to have him out here in the Las Vegas Valley.
Yeah, he's definitely happy. He got his audio working and everything. He's chilling. He's vibing.
But, yeah, I mean, big shouts to Armo as well, too, because
he made it here.
Yeah, like I said, you're making it to winner's quarters, and let's see if he can put some damage on Capitancito, who hasn't really taken too many licks here in Vegas.
Nah, I mean, he's our number 1 for a reason. You feel me? He's really good. He's really smart. And it's not – I wouldn't even just chop it up to, no one knows what a Mii Gunner is. That's part of it.
Yeah.
But you just see the options that goes through this guy's gameplay, and you're like, dude.
The options, the movement. I mean, forward air, moving is kind of crazy. Some of the things he's able to get out of because he just knows the movement of this character, and he's using it to get around. He's getting – instead of just running at you, he's using forward air to get – switch you up, flip your whole mental.
Your internal metronome, if you will. Yeah, but right now he's feeling the pressure against this this corner here. But Armo getting hit by the bomb, and I don't even think that bomb was directly targeted at him.
Good
he
air
just
dodge.
managed to get hit.
Wow, great job to Armo.
And there it is.
Even live for that long, jeez.
Yep, that's the first stock going to Capitancito.
is the Cito.
Positive. Actually, I don't even know what the lyrics are. Something like that. But now, Capitancito's just in a good spot to put on some extra credit. I'm sure if he studied the Snoops that he saw. He saw that Armo definitely likes to jab up close. I mean, which swordies don't? Yep, there it goes. That's just going to be the punish right there.
What an option there. It doesn't get too much from it.
It's tough to punish Armo's grab. It's just that good. He combos out of his combos out of his own grab. That is great mastery and just great awareness of your character overall. No punish coming out from Armo because that could have been huge, but he just faced the wrong way.
Grab throws him into the bomb.
Yeah,
I'm still stuck on it.
You can't respect bomb too much.
Oh, back to the ledge again.
But the bombs are just working for Capitan.
Lands back on. I love, too, I find it so hard to get off platform sometimes.
Yeah.
I feel like Capitancito is everywhere through it. He will go through it. He'll be on top of it. He'll slide off of it. I don't think it's a me gunner thing. I think it's a Capitancito thing.
He's just a very polished player. You know what I mean? That bomb's going to get sent right back into his face. And honestly, that's not the first time we've seen that exchange either. Just Chrom's up B being the multi-hit that it is, it makes it difficult for the bomb to really do its job.
Yeah, so right there, Capitancito trying to send it back at him after he got it sent to him, knowing it was coming.
Yeah, and that forward smash is a great safe option to
bonk your head
under the ledge, under the stage rather.
Under the stage.
May have got a little scared of that forward smash from Capitancito, and now Armo playing this one from his last stock.
Oh.
The drag down to the up tilt, waits for the landing too. Capitancito is no stranger to this position.
Now, do you go Roy here for some speed, for some damage?
No. No, I mean, it's a personal preference. I feel like they match each other's speed quite well.
True. Ooh.
Or Chrom and Roy, rather. Not me, Gunner, and Chrom.
Armo pushing into last stock. Definitely #1 PR at the moment. Today's tournament. Oh, okay.
Wait, Armo's #9?
He was #9.
Okay, so #1 versus #9 right here.
Oh,
my goodness.
I think he bunked
okay,
so
he makes it back. Luckily, the lip isn't that unforgiving on this stage. It's not like Brawl FD.
Poke. I think he, perfect buried that. Now he's poking bombs. Armo's playing so different right now.
Wait, why did the down tilt send the bomb like a mile? Yeah. You see how fast that was?
One of them just parried. Oh,
hold on.
Wait, yo, Armo wants this so bad.
Yeah, he's actually handling the projectiles really well.
He sent that one back to the heavens. Oh, unlucky.
Yeah, good patience from Capitancito, though, just really crossing up the shield
just throw
there.
everything and then...
And yet again, the back air. This could be the game.
So
yeah, he's just going to go down for it. That's the proper option.
Proper option comes out from Capitancito, but Armo definitely knocking at the door of PR1 Capitancito.
Yeah, I don't know what was going on that stock, but Armo was actually forcing a lot of panic options from Capitancito.
If we had replays, that would have 100% been replay. It was like bing, shing.
Yeah, parries, dodges. The spider senses were definitely tingling there.
Exactly. G-Fuel activated.
Or pre-workout, whatever he did.
That's the next level. Don't tell everybody about that. You get hooked on the
Dude, I feel like I would break my controller just gripping it too hard if I took pre-workout before a bracket.
I get itchy, but I think that's because I don't work
Yeah, those are the spider senses, bro. No, that's what pre-workout does. It opens up your blood vessels, and that's what we call the spider senses.
Perfect.
Yeah,
giving the kids performance-enhancing drugs.
I mean, I think creatine is like the closest thing to it without actually doing anything. But you can get creatine in like meat in your food, like anything. But it's really good for your brain.
GNC, baby.
But yeah, shout-outs to
Armo
to fitness. Anyways, yeah, that was a big conversion, and I feel like that's something we actually missed out on a lot from Armo in the first match was hard hits, hard reads, big conversions. Because I feel like Capitancito just overall had the optimal punishes, and right there just landing back air after back air. So chunky.
This is his third back air, and he's getting nothing but love from the game at the moment.
Okay, a little bit of counterplay to the bombs. I like how that time he mixed it up, ignored the bomb, jumped over it, but he did get grabbed. Capitancito is always ready for someone to dissect his layers.
I mean, you mentioned kind of.
Oh no.
You know, shouting out fitness, but it's all training, right? It's all coming down to the similar scenario. It's just training at the end of the day is what you need to do to be better.
I'm not going to lie. Putting bomb at the ledge has never worked for Capitancito.
Not in
It's
this
always been
matchup.
used against. Like, he'll lair with bomb F smash, but every single time the bomb just betrays him.
There's
Not that time.
Yeah, he said, shut up.
As long as it's not on the ledge, maybe if it passes a little bit.
Yeah, that one
you know.
goes over the ledge. I think that all comes down to his spacing with it. Like, I feel like his spacing with that bomb can sometimes be off, and sometimes it can be on.
Did he just? I was so scared for him right there.
Yeah, I thought he
Did he just?
Did he do that? Oh,
Good parries. Again,
sends it back.
it's not. It's Capitancito's.
Yeah.
The dream is dead, bro.
Yeah.
I bet he was labbing that setup the whole time. Like, dude, I can't wait to show everyone this
Yeah.
awesome tech. Oh, see, now he's just going for the F smash. See, that's
Yeah.
just better. Just forget the bomb.
Yeah.
It's not your friend in that
Yeah, 'cause
situation.
he tried to do the F smash and it doesn't reset to be his after it's hit. So double
Oh,
bomb. Double bomb there, though.
Disgusting.
One
He
bomb
got
to your
hit
right,
by
one
the
bomb to
Holy
your left.
Trinity. Ooh, goo. What? There's just no way that's a combo.
See, I
Weak
like,
missile
I
to.
like how he uses the forward air to get into the position, but now he's being forced off the ledge. But
Oh my God.
he's not scared to throw a move out, and that back air is going to seal the
What
deal.
option is not covered? Let's be real. Like,
Yeah, winner's quarters. And
that
that's number 1 versus number 9. It kind of shakes out how we thought, but Armo definitely played his heart out, and you could see it in game 1 a lot better than game 2.
that was honestly insanely played. Capitancito's punish game was just on another level. And I feel like we saw raw adaptation from Armo, meaning that it seemed like what he was learning on the fly. Like, it didn't seem like he had gone in, studied up, and was just ready for everything.
I'll tell you, that third stock, though, I wish we could get some slow-mos of that because he was blocking and
Yeah, on
parrying
game
and
1.
sending a full charged blast out of the way. Strong stuff, strong showing for Armo, to say the least. Capitancito is going to move on, though.
That's to be expected. I mean, that's our number 1 for a reason. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? Man, flew in here, started dominating.
The question now is, can MVD stop him? Can Sonix stop him? Can
that's
Wrath stop him? If
That's
he's
the matchup that
available?
we're all waiting for. I mean, Capitancito does have consistent wins on MVD. Not consistent wins on Sonix,
Yeah,
but he has
it's like
taken
consistent,
sets.
but like he's definitely the best shot.
He's taken sets, and he has also taken a tournament as well.
And
So-
they kind of go back and forth with each other on Twitter and things like that too. So definitely a big bro situation. Both of them trying to big bro each other.
Yeah, so I mean, I expect to see him somewhere in the high part of bracket. And honestly, he could either run into Wrath or Sonix first. I'm not sure what the bracket's looking like.
Oof. More hair. Oh, is that MVD's now?
Wait, let me see. I got a good. Oh, it's MVD versus Sonix.
I know.
Okay.
I know MVD hair cam when I see it, baby.
This could be a tough one, man.
This is crazy. Definitely loser goes down into the depths. The depths are looking strong, but honestly, MVD has been practicing for this, but not necessarily, practice-wise. Like he's been here 1,000 times.
He's beaten Sonix before.
Right. He's been to the pinnacle. Now,
It's not unwinnable. Plus, if he's playing anything like he was against Ven, where just everything in the
Yeah.
kitchen sink is just
Getting
hitting
thrown
him,
at you, yeah.
like this is going to be a really competitive set. But one thing that separates Sonix from, I think, really the rest of anyone that he plays against is Sonix just knows Snake's disadvantage so well.
Yeah.
MVD has to have like 2,000 IQ just to land.
And, kind of has to play not like himself if you think about it, right? Like, he plays like himself, and Sonix sees it coming. He's got to find that next level, but we'll see. Going into our first best-of-5 winner semi starts now.
Man, and the bracket's so intense, even without Chase entering. Like, he very well could have been, the
Top. He could have been one.
Yeah,
He coulda won
the
if you
monkey
ask me.
wrench in all the results here. But
True.
he's planning to just take it easy. And right now,
Somebody paid him off or something.
oh man, the grenades are not working in MVD's favor. Gets the grab. That was an excellent match from Sonix. It looks like MVD was going for like a grab release nade setup there, but Sonix escaping, only taking 9%.
Yeah, I think one of the things that makes Snake really strong in this matchup is the fact that he's so heavy, right? He's big, heavy buster that's just going to throw 2 feet at you or explosions at you. It's something that a light character like Sonix is kind of scared of, but Sonic doesn't really die at 150. We don't really see it.
Yeah.
Usually we'll be up there in
I
percentage.
mean, yeah,
when
you're getting to the caliber of Sonic player of Sonics, they just play really safe, and it's hard to catch them. And it's almost like committal. You have to play kind of committal in a sense to get hard punishes. And right there, like very low commitment from Sonix, gets the punished for it.
And you definitely have to play perfect.
Oh, and he chases him just like that. Again, he just knows where MVD's going to be. But finding a landing is going to be really difficult in this matchup.
He's definitely in his head off the rip here. Throws the nade.
Oh, and the grenade is not stopping him. Usually MVD's looking for trades with the grenade at that point. But
oh, my God. I thought he was going to let it go.
Yep, it's just not happening. Sonix's positioning is just too good. Gets a grenade hit right there.
See if he can kind of press his advantage stay here. No, Sonic going to take control.
Oh, my God. Okay. Takes a forward smash, but the nade will kind of even it out.
I don't really like, speaking on relationship or anything crazy like that, but normally Sonic rocking the Angie tag. I did see Angie here today, not rocking the Angie tag, though. So
yeah, I'm not sure what is that
that's a
Spider-Verse
I'm going to say
thing?
Supersonic, if
possibly.
I had to guess.
Oh, man, MVD back in the air. And it looks like he's trying to catch Sonic's holding W there, just holding forward. Oh, my God. And Sonic's just avoiding everything being thrown at him.
Oh, even blocking that.
And his shield is still healthy, too. Lots of grenades, lots of explosions, but he's just going to go ahead and cut through everything.
Man, Sonic not taking any damage from any Nikita, any kind of launcher, nothing.
Yeah, I mean, that's just the awareness of Sonic's, you know? He just knows where every bomb is placed. Couldn't say the same about Vin in their winner set. This man was getting C4'd in neutral. But, Sonix is just playing like a different monster here. Gets back aired.
Yeah, there's a snake in my boot. Nikita taking one.
Yeah.
Finally, at 130, MVD going to get his rebuttal.
Yeah, getting a little something going. The nades are going to be trading. And at this point, any nade trade is going to be in MVD's favor as long as he's not dying from them. So you're probably going to see him cooking a lot more grenades.
Yeah, this might just be Little Bunny Foo-Foo hop around the forest situation.
I like how MVD is also pulling the nades with his back turn towards Sonix as well. It's, more potential setup for his back air, which is way better than, approaching with forward air.
And it looks way cooler when the explosion goes off if you're not looking at it.
Yeah, it covers cross-up options as well. Again, MVD's going to be taking these trades as long as he gets to hold his stock. Again, and he's following up. Again, the back being turned to him. He gets that back air. Oh, but Sonix is going to go deep for it. He's going to go deep for it.
I feel like Sonix is always going to go deep for it, right?
I mean, why not? You have the resources to do so.
I just feel like that's him as a player, too. If he knows that it's an option.
Good nade pool.
I've seen him get insane kills off the screen, 25 feet into the blast zone, and then also do it with a homing attack. Like, dude is just next level guessy.
Surprisingly, just the nades, just raw hitting him, not even the explosion, is adding up. Yeah, the 6%, like it's just adding up damage. Like that's straight up. Like some people's full jabs are doing 6%.
True.
Oh, the homing attack actually missing MVD not turned the right way.
Yeah, I feel like that's been a very This kind of been what he's on this particular game is just kind of aimed the wrong way at the moment.
Yeah, this third stock is not looking the cleanest from MVD right now. But also, you can see that Sonix is trying to play it really safe because he is at up tilt %. Look at that.
MVD do be living to like 200, so if he can get this stock right here just like that, we can see the comeback start to come
back.
Yeah.
And crawl.
Oh.
Never mind.
Yeah, there's a reason I
commentators. That's why
I couldn't finish that sentence, and I was like, why can't I get this out?
Yeah, you got a glimpse of the future real quick.
That's what happens over here.
Jeez, that was crazy. Not only that, but the positioning was incredible too. Like that was just the perfect back air. Is he drinking muscle milk? This man been hitting the gym. You don't just drink a protein shake because it tastes good.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like. All right, gonna flex the biceps.
That's what I said. It's the next level training.
Man,
we were kind of talking.
He on some mass gainers. What's going on, man?
It's not just fitness, man. Look at the
some vascularity. See some veins. Hold up.
Yeah. I feel bad because on the other side it's just MVD just chilling.
He's just trying to catch his breath right now. Like,
give me a muscle milk.
I'm not ready for this game.
Yeah, they're just chasing around this hedgehog. Okay, I thought this might be a little secondary, but they're right into the game. Back. Okay, straight into the C4. This is how the spin went.
All right, note to self, ban small battlefield against MVD. This man is possessed on this stage. I don't know.
I'd be like, take Sonic to small battlefield. He's like, okay, I got you, Nick.
again, the back airs, the aerials are landing. And, I mean, this is a 3 out of 5. This is a punish coming up.
Oh.
I don't know if he tried to read a spot dodge or a double F smash or something.
I know Sonix is always going to land, and if he ever feels unsafe, he will go to that spot dodge. Or if you're chasing him, he'll go to that spot dodge.
Right.
Right there. He goes forward air into just holding shield, and that's a way different adaptation.
Wow. And even still, how?
Scissors beat Snake.
MVD just opting to just in the player cam laugh that one off. That was incredible from Sonic.
I mean, he put in 109 damage, and then Sonic sent him to his way.
Let's be real, chat. MVD mixed that one up perfectly.
Right.
The forward air, the fast fall air dodge, but Sonic's covered it. That's how you know that this man just knows Snake so well.
Yeah. And what do you think that What do you think that? Why?
Wi-Fi.
Why? Okay.
Wi-Fi.
A lot of Wi-Fi.
Lots of
snakes.
Wi-Fi. I don't know how many snakes are in the Dominican Republic that he can practice from, but it's a
Real ones, a bunch.
Yeah. A dangerous island. But aside from just going out of state and getting like major tournament experience, Wi-Fi for sure. Wi-Fi is a good place to get matchup knowledge.
This is
sure.
definitely one of the best Wi-Fi.
Oh, yeah.
Like if I was told that
Didn't
it was
he
a
win most
Wi-Fi,
coin boxes?
yeah. If I was told, hey, how many you get one player and they have to win this many online tournaments, I would definitely pick Sonic because he's shown himself.
Spargo's also a beast.
True.
Yeah.
They
Shout outs to Latin America.
I feel like they've been practicing together too as well. 152 though, can he live here? Sonic kind of let him live there, to be honest. Runs him down. Is he gonna?
Oh. All right, a little bit of a Project M inspiration coming out from MVD right now. Just mobilizing on this platform. And Sonic's actually getting the hits that are not trading with the nades.
You might have thought MVD was dead there, but he comes slowly from the heavens.
Yep. Descending. And right now, this is just such a dire
there it
moment.
Is. There's that spot dodge that Sonix will always go to when he's scared.
Oh, my God. Yeah, Sonic's playing really safe, almost like too safe, a little hesitant.
I like that forward air though. 190 though he's living to, and now it's a similar situation. If D can kind of turn things around here with just one thing going his way.
Oh my God, almost dying to his own nade there.
202, living better. Oh, he's gonna.
Huh?
He didn't grab ledge there, and he's not happy about that. You can see it on the player cam, even though he's smiling. I know
he's super happy about that. I don't know what you mean. He's jolly. But, no, again, it's like MVD is trying to mix it up, but Sonix is just reacting to it every time. Lands on the spring, still gets up aired for it. Jeez. I mean, all things considered,
he said,
all things considered, MVD is still keeping it really close. The thing is that Sonix is just not giving him an up tilt.
I love MVD's mental in this one. It does seem like he's happy-go-lucky, a bit of jolly, but Sonic
that's gonna do
isn't gonna give you those for free.
Back air. I think back air. No. Back air is not the only aerial because we saw an up air kill. But back air is gonna be the aerial to knock Snake out of his Cypher armor, and right now Sonix is gonna go up 2-0.
If you had to kind of, were we seeing a 3-0 here or no? If you had to pick.
With how Sonix is playing, it just looks like a lot of the stuff that he's doing is working.
Yeah.
And when you get to that point in a game, it's really hard to say it's gonna flip flop.
What's in that
what
muscle milk, man?
About 25 grams of protein.
And that's, honestly, that is, I've Illusion's talked about that in the past, right? Coming to a tournament, not eating enough, not getting the things you need to live.
Yeah. No, because your brain is, your most important muscle, I'd say.
Especially
and you got to treat it nice. You got to give it calories, which is that immediate energy source. And that's why a lot of times if you've been in the tournament for a long time, you start to feel burned out. Because it's like, bro, you have no energy.
And bro,
eat a sandwich.
You didn't even
drink
water.
carbs.
You didn't even drink water.
Yeah, for real. Stay hydrated.
That's very important.
Shout outs, healthy gamers. GG.
Facts. That's a huge call out there too. Like y'all really need.
Your results will when you are, and I'm not talking
take care of
a meal.
yourself,
I'm not talking eat a meal before a match. You're actually going to play really sluggish if you're like digesting all that stuff. It's the itis. But
I like Sonix. He put a little 25 grams of protein in you and see what happens.
Yeah, when your body, wow.
And look at the results. And the results
when your body is full of calories and energy, it could feed off those energy sources. It's way easier to hit flow state. That's all I'll say. Way easier.
Yeah, because I had this. Obviously, I was a young kid, but I had this thing where anytime I saw a player drink a Red Bull before a match, I would always bet them because I'm like, he's getting more than the other player.
Yeah, caffeine's a weird one though.
Yeah,
I'm not exactly sure the science behind
not for
caffeine.
the long run.
It can be good
for the match.
but if you're on an empty stomach, you will be so jittery,
Right.
and your heart rate just is increasing all the time. And right now, Sonix is
looking like he's on some muscle milk.
yeah, he's definitely running away with his game. And that's the first time in this set I've actually seen MVD look visibly frustrated.
Right.
It's like the head tilt and like, really? Like
what do I do?
at this point, you know, you just got to experiment.
Yeah.
See what works,
Yeah.
you know, because everything else up to this point has
you
not
are
been
still
doing
in
it.
your winner's game, too, so I think the experimentation does start. I mean, maybe before now, but whoa, that was sick.
That was art.
That was art.
Oh,
Thank
boy.
you. True.
That's one thing that Snake almost relies on is getting his up tilt kills. It's like his best move, but
Yeah.
Sonix has just been playing so mobile, and even when it comes to the up close like CQC game, his shield has been doing it for him.
Yeah,
you
I
know?
feel like MVD kind of just ran out of options there, but I'm loving what I'm seeing from Sonix. He looks fueled up and ready to go for the games that he's going to have in the MVD. No slouch, definitely going to go into loser's bracket and handle business if I had to guess.
I will say, though, a little bit of critique. Sonix does not look like he's playing perfect. That's for sure. I definitely
did
saw
feel that way back in the day, that there was like a perfection to the kid.
Yeah, well, it's just like you can tell that someone's playing really well by the amount of mistakes they aren't making. You know, so the least mistakes, the better. I definitely did see some rolls from Sonix, some misinputs,
I'm seeing
things
some
like that.
record low parries as well. I feel like he's one of the parry gods. And
So he could just slowly be getting into it. I mean, beating MVD is not an easy task whenever. I mean, this is
True.
like a top-of-the-line,
And he just
top
three-stopped.
caliber
He just 3-0'd him,
player.
so.
Yeah, and that was a solid 3-0, so he's no slouch. But playing like that, will he win the tournament against the rest of the competition that's ahead?
Capitancito also looked primed and ready to go. He was going up against Armo, but
I mean, I rarely see Capitancito. There's rarely been times where I'm like, ooh, Capitancito, I don't know. He doesn't look like he's on his stuff. Usually that he's a madman. His setups are always on point. He just is just always playing well. And speaking of that, we do, I believe, have Capitancito versus
I see him
Wrath.
sneaking up there.
Capitan versus Wrath.
Okay, so, I mean, if Capitancito is going to take this tournament, this is a great way to prove it, right? Put this Sonic in the dirt, prove that the next Sonic is not nothing to worry about either.
Yeah, well, we got some downtime. I got to say, damn, CJ just walked in, and this boy looking whipped.
Sheesh.
CJ!
Hey, yo.
Hey, looking different.
I might give
Bro,
him
I was like, who is that? Who just walked into the venue?
Look like he lost a little bit of
He
weight,
lost
gained
a lot of weight,
bit
gained
of
some muscle.
muscle.
That chest is just shining through, man. Got some pecs.
Maybe he got a little shirt on. I don't know.
Yeah, definitely sizing down. Yeah, he's sizing down for sure, showing off.
Looking
Hey, man, I
good.
respect it, though. That dude's been on the grind because he was struggling with a bit of a weight issue for like a while. But, you know, he got out of that, and he's looking good,
looks
feeling good.
Got
Nothing
me-
but smiles
Dang,
on his
today
face.
got
you feel
me thinking muscle milk and gym for me. Looking good out here in the Vegas Valley.
All right, just my bit of advice. I mean, if you're getting into protein stuff, muscle milk is cheap. It tastes good. It's not the healthiest. It's definitely not. But it's 25 grams of protein. I'm not gonna lie. I got my muscle milk powder. I got
Right.
my Optimum nutrition.
Little chalky milk for
Got
the
some
video
Cinnamon
games.
Toast Crunch powder. A lot of that's my brother's that he
Look
just
at
handed
this.
down to
Look
me.
at Wrath and Sonic's talking it out. I can see him.
Wait,
in the
where is
background.
Wrath?
Right here, right here.
Right
Look
where?
at him, look at him, look at him. Look at him. He's like, oh, right here? Oh, you want me to
Oh.
play? Oh, you want me to play my match?
Is it my turn?
Literally,
I just played.
probably just getting a little bit of love from Sonic's like, hey man, what do I do against Capitancito again? As he walks back to.
Dude, speaking of muscles, I have never seen Capitancito not in a hoodie or a long sleeve. What is this man hiding? I think he's already like, you know, I'm number one in Vegas. I'm not trying to intimidate
Well,
you guys any further.
I think when I talk to Capitancito,
What's up, Paul?
he. Oh, yo.
Oh, yo, we got a
Go for
VG
it, go
main
for it.
raid?
Yeah.
Wait, what tournament just ended? Oh, Xanadu? Oh, Xanadu? Nice. They can hear you, right, Paul? Oh, just me? Oh, okay. Well, I promise you I'm not talking to myself. I'm talking to the streamer right now. Shout outs to Paul Tiffany. And also big shout outs to, Gimmer. Xanadu, the weekly. Yeah, Maryland. What's up? Well, if you're just joining us, you're watching Knockdown 77.
It's a great time to be here.
Yep, this is our second part of semis right here. You just missed Sonix versus MVD, where Sonix was able to take it a solid 3-0 over MVD, and it's crazy, too, because MVD looked like he was playing so well, but Sonix is just a different monster, so now you're about to watch Capitancito versus Wrath, commentated by yours truly, Foe and Nick.
Yeah, I feel like Capitancito wants to win this one, and I think, like you were saying earlier, you never seen him out of a hoodie, but I think he takes the advice that he gets from people in Vegas, and, you know, this is a cold arena sometimes, pulls up in the hoodie, very smart.
Yeah. Well, I don't know how cold it is. I have like the biggest, fluffiest jacket ever, so I'm borderline sweating.
But these matches have been hot, to say the least.
Yep, game 1 is going to be on PS2, and if there's one thing about Capitancito is that he is the Sonic killer. Again, for those of you who don't know, Capitancito, coming here from the Dominican Republic, moved to Las Vegas just because he knew that Sonix frequents the tournaments. He literally moved here and said, I'm here to defeat Sonix.
Yeah, I like it, though, because it helps. You know, a lot of people were like, oh, Sonic for the winner. But Capitancito has come through and become our #1 PR. And he uses this adaptation of Me Gunner to kind of slow down the push of Sonic himself.
Yeah, he uses the laser instead of the charge shot. Yep,
yeah.
Absolutely. And he uses that specifically for Sonic. And you can see he's kind of using it like a Falco laser.
Yeah, he's using it as like a
just an interrupting neutral move.
A
stop spin dash.
Stop sign. Like,
exactly.
Hey, you're not going to make it all the way to me.
Right. And one thing you'll see about Capitancito is that this man rarely misses punishes on homing attacks. That's one thing that I feel like people struggle with the most. It's a really fast move. You'll see Capitancito up smashing that all the time, whether it hits the shield or not. But
Capitancito going out there.
Yep.
I think maybe he got hit by a bomb of his own. I don't think that the move connected, but
either way, Wrath is going to be taking an early stock here. And Wrath actually, you know, he plays much more different from Sonix, as you said. Sonix himself said that Wrath, you know, has a more of a just backing out game. You know, he's better at backing out.
He'll move in, and I feel like where Sonix will continue to keep his attacks going.
Oh, my God, the 2-frame?
Wrath will walk in, walk out, and it's so clean right now for Wrath. So
what a ledge mix-up as well.
And like I said at the top of the game, Capitancito so strong in this matchup.
Nice.
But if he wants to beat somebody like Sonic, who's more so known for being perfect, Wrath is the first level. Second level, fifth level.
Well, I mean, regardless of who wins, there's going to be a Sonic waiting for them in the winner's final. So this is the Sonic bracket now, and Capitancito is trying to run his gauntlet, and right now he's just trying to zone him out, gets a good hit in. Wrath may be playing a little too patient, a little too open right there.
Once again, if you're just joining us, HyperX Arena is where we are chilling right now. So it is nothing but cushy and love and dovey up in here.
Yeah. Oh, and using the bomb as the counterplay to send back to him. That was dangerous from Capitancito.
Continues to be dangerous.
Yeah, usually using the forward air is what he does to, like, push or get away, but that time he just goes right into him, and he's going to pay the price for it.
I think he was matching a little bit too hard there.
Yep, he's up a stock here in this game 1.
Only 65 extra credit on the board, too. Not looking too strong right now for Capitancito, but he's working his way through, and he's got 5 games to do it, so.
Potentially 5.
Yeah.
Maybe 3 if Wrath really enters beast mode. Oh, yeah. And Capitancito, I believe, really used that platform as bait because we've seen Wrath get so many combo extenders from his opponents being on top of that platform. Capitancito baits it, gets the back air, just thinking so far ahead.
Like you were talking about earlier, though, it's a different play style. So maybe he has the play style if he has to face Sonix right now, but he's going against Wrath. This is completely different.
Right, and I like the counterplay to the bomb right there. Wrath is slowly inching his way forward, but
he's slowly inching his way to death there. That was crazy.
Capitancito was ready for it. Now this is the point where the down tilts, the up tilts, the back airs, like a lot of stuff is going to start killing, and now we're looking at pretty much an even game.
Yeah, Wrath's going to want to put on the pressure here, but Capitancito, that recovery is so good sometimes.
Big
but sometimes
combos.
He misses ledge, and it hurts him.
Yep.
Okay.
Capitancito just trying to look for some space right there. Wrath gives it to him, just resets neutral.
You can see him not being too aggressive here.
Exactly. And that's that thing that Sonix was talking about. Is just like he backs out a lot more. What is the word that you used? Something.
Yeah, he disengages.
You disengage.
Yeah.
I was thinking dismount.
Yeah.
Which isn't too far off, but I was like, that's not the word.
But yeah, I mean.
Uh-oh, that's it. Nope.
Gonna get away. Gonna use this great recovery to get back and back to ledge. Perfect there. Had he done that last time, he wouldn't have taken like 40 damage. So this is
Woo!
even.
Nice.
I was going to say it's pretty much even, but he gets decked.
And I mean, that's what I'm telling you, man. That's just what Wrath is known for. He's the most consistent forward smasher out of any Sonic I've seen.
True, I do see him be punching.
Yeah, and that was just a really solid game. Wrath definitely looking like he did his homework a bit. Capitancito at the end there was kind of forced into a corner. Wasn't even using any projectiles. Had no time to really set up. He was not given the space, and Wrath took advantage. And all in all, that's game 1 going Wrath.
What do you think Juice and Sonix are talking about?
I don't even see him.
Well, conversation over.
Not much.
Oh, wants a double
Probably
dip?
asking him his gym routine.
What's the muscle milk about?
What's that for, man? All right, so getting right back into it, we are going to be going back to PS2.
PS2, just a tried and true stage of Las Vegas, and a lot of the Smash scene, to be honest.
I like that sequence from Capitancito that was just like, neutral B, dash attack, neutral B, dash attack. Forward air, dash attack.
Well, when you say it like that.
And right now, man, the percents are so even.
Oh,
my
into the
goodness.
bomb. I love.
What's the landing? Okay.
I don't know if these are serendipitous or what, but I love that he's been able to get like throw into bomb and missile into throw and forward. It's like it's just so fun to watch.
Yeah, the layers are ready, and I mean we saw it in his games before when he back threw into a mine and was able to like neutral air out of it. So Capitancito, again, he's no stranger to being in these like setup situations, but right now he's also being very fearless against Wrath.
True, that game 1 definitely
woke him up.
Definitely woke him up.
The missile too, it's not gonna kill. I mean,
that bomb almost perfectly spaced. That one goes a little bit too far.
Yeah, and Wrath living to 190. This is one of those situations where you have to make this stock count, and it doesn't.
2 bombs to the grill. Eat those.
Yeah, it dies vertically as well.
Yeah, just explosion. They were like, I don't know, send him up.
Yeah, Capitancito so far seeming to be in the driver's seat thus early in the game, but there's still almost 6 minutes on the clock, so there's a lot of time to deal with. Wrath just trying to slow things down and find his opening here.
Yeah, it's crazy that Sonic would say that Wrath is so good at disengaging when it never seems like Wrath is ever playing for time as well. So I feel like I've seen Sonic go to time, but I've never seen Wrath do anything too insane to get to 1 minute or 2 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, Wrath is just trying to find an opening right now, but Capitancito's wall is being set up so well that you could see him doing a lot of retreating aerials, kind of positioning these setups right in front of him. And jumping over spin dash. So it's really hard for Wrath to get an engagement here. Capitancito's movement has just been pristine as well.
Oh.
Sending the bomb back. I do like that. A little bit of counterplay right there, but the timer on the bomb ticking fast.
Oh, I
like to go for an up tilt.
Lands in little short hop to spot dodge.
Wow.
Not something I do or see every day.
Wrath tried to go for the high recovery, or the low recovery rather, too. Gets punished for it.
Oh, catches him.
Not going to kill. 175 on Capitancito. Now, this is just all extra credit city right here.
Literally.
And out comes the back air.
95 extra credit. That's a whole assignment. You understand the assignment at that point.
Yeah. But let's see what Wrath does if he finds Capitancito above or below the platform. Because one grab can shift momentum immensely for Wrath here.
I feel like that's what was so good about Capitancito, but as he's played a little bit more in Vegas, I feel like more and more people are seeing him and not sitting on those platforms because of how well he's trained on them.
Dude just runs up and grabs. There's absolutely zero panic options coming out from
and
both these guys.
Once you get there, back air going to hit.
Like no spot dodges, no nothing. They both feel so confident holding shield against each other. It's insane, really.
But there's no like double walk-up shields or anything like that. It's just
hold.
Yeah. Hold the door.
Oh, man, and Wrath is getting some good percent on the board
Wrath's
right now.
starting to turn up as well.
Capitancito needs to be careful not to get reckless because these are the moments that really make a difference.
True. Yeah, because if he stops him out here, doesn't catch him, though. Gets back for free. The up throw is going to hit.
Oh, trying to frame trap right there, but it's not going to happen. Wrath, rebuttal.
Send him back.
Yep. Resets neutral, goes to the other side of the stage. And I find that Capitancito actually does come out on top in most of these cases, even if he's just cherry-picking a little bit of damage.
Right.
I mean, Wrath still has to traverse a bullet hell of projectiles just to get to Capitancito.
And, I mean, he lived to like 175 before. Now he's sitting at 130. He's still feeling very confident, you have to imagine.
Ooh. Oh, I like that from Wrath, getting under the back air. He expected it. What an air dodge.
It's going to save him, though.
Yeah, this is going to be the recovery from Capitancito.
Hey,
No, up smash.
up smash that usually hits. Sometimes he charges it. That one didn't look charged at all.
And I got to give a shout-out. Like, give credit to Capitancito for avoiding these kill moves.
And
Sonic
still
has
holding
no
W.
problem. He has no problem. Sonic has no problems getting kills, but Capitancito, this is his second time living damn near to 200%.
Ah, he's going to get kicked to
This
death.
is I was gonna say it's the up throw, but no, it's not going to kill. Capitancito using the forward air to boost his momentum, but the
fair.
get up attack is going to get punished by F tilt. So this is not a bad spot for Wrath.
No.
It's still super winnable. He gets the grab, tries to extend off the platform right there, but Capitancito's like, nope.
Capitancito wants one thing. He's farming these back airs, so he's going to let it chill for a sec, shoot it out,
Oh
but
my
I think
God.
he's looking for this kill with the back air.
Wrath holding W key into the missiles right there. And
Oh.
Capitancito is not giving Wrath these combos.
And he's sneaking up behind him, even though he knows he wants the back air.
This is up tilt territory.
Oh, okay.
Apparently down tilt territory
Down
as well.
tilt straight up, though. Down
And
tilt went up.
we're running it back. We just we're weaving the ninja hand signs, the
Yeah.
universal for run it back.
Universal.
Yeah, there we go. Little wizardry going
You guys
on.
could learn a lot here, man. The HyperX Arena is a great place to learn how to be not only in the scene, but the moves you need. Because if I win a game and I see that, I don't know what to do, universally, you should know. Run it back.
Oh yeah. That's our little gamer sign language.
Good for Japanese players and stuff like that.
Yeah, no words needed.
Run it back.
All right, so this game 3 right here, we're 1-1 apiece. We're going to be going back to PS2 as well. I feel like most of the games that Capitancito plays are just going to be on PS2. Sometimes the random Hollow Bastion when he fights against Sonix.
I asked him what character he would want in the game, and he said Yamcha. Of course.
Is he rocking the Yamcha tag?
Yeah.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, of course. He really likes Yamcha. The drag down.
Oh, I like the drag down, but no follow-up, and then the 2 up airs.
No, that was a misplay because usually he always follows up off the up tilt, but instead, or the drag down up air, but he empty hops instead. So that was either the hardest read of 2023 that he was going for, or just a misinput. But either way, I mean, he's not looking too bad right now.
Yeah, I mean, whiffs the grab there, but still has his head in the game, it seems.
This is actually one point, because we've seen Wrath and Capitancito play in the past. Wrath is just now coming back to Vegas. But one spot that I saw Wrath taking advantage the most was off stage, just early gimps. And Capitancito must have studied the matches or something, because his recoveries have just been so mixy.
Yeah, I mean, he's got that recovery that
God.
recovery that he does use. I mean, I feel like you could go anywhere with it.
Right. Oh, my God.
Back
There's a
air
lot
not
of
gonna
burst
hit.
options coming out from Capitancito. He's expecting Wrath to move forward, but, you know, Wrath a little clever. He's mixing it up here.
First stock
Oh!
usually matters here, but right now they're so even, I doubt it. And the first stock went to went to Wrath last time, and Capitancito ended up winning, so can't say too much about it now.
Uh-oh. That does get punished by down tilt.
Okay, he's facing the wrong way, though.
Yeah, Capitancito has to play his corners right now. Look at the pressure that Wrath is putting on. Not even pressing a button, but slowly but surely Capitancito creates space.
Oh, my gosh. They were inching closer and closer, just like they were earlier. But this time, Capitancito not going to come up with the kill there. Wrath looking strong.
Yeah, incredible stuff. Taking the first stock as well, and that's not easy. So right now we're just playing this neutral very patiently. And
A neutral that Capitancito is winning in the most time.
Usually he
because
does.
Because he has this laser, in my opinion. Because the first time I ever saw Capitancito versus Sonix, he was kind of labbing that laser after their battle. So
Okay.
I know that's a thorn in the side of all Sonic players for sure.
Man, and Capitancito uses that up tilt like it's a snake up tilt. He's just so accurate at it. Here it goes. The lasers. Another dash attack, perhaps?
But no.
Okay.
He was faced the wrong way. That was a little bit of a
yeah,
misinput
good.
there. But nice grab coming off the bomb. Goes laser. Forces him to the ledge.
Oh, no. This is a lot of percent being racked up really quick. And this is...
Oh,
my God!
I thought that was going to hit. I swear it hit. Oh,
Wrath needs to get off the ledge and stop the bleeding
no.
immediately because Capitancito was running away with the
Yeah,
second
he's
stock.
in his head.
That is
that bomb
0
back
to 100.
real quick. Oh, with the grab.
Yeah,
and then
with
sneaks
grab
up behind
too.
him.
Capitancito is landing these punishes just setup after
That
setup.
is
What's
a
the
bomb
option here?
on the ledge. Oh, man, I can't imagine.
That's not
being-
just any bomb. That's a Capitancito bomb
Yeah.
at the ledge. Usually we convert off those.
I just can't imagine being like hands on the ledge of the mountain, and then you just see a bomb on your fingertips.
Oh my God! And as Wrath was just forward airing the bomb, he's like put in like hit lag as well. And I thought Capitancito was gonna be fast enough to run under it and up tilt, but that was just an interesting exchange.
Wrath has a chance to bring this one back. He's just got to get through this barrage.
Oh my God! even still getting sniped out by the bomb. And Capitancito tried to challenge the approach there with the dash attack, but to no successful result. 200%. I mean, this is great for Wrath because if he's living, he's just evening percents at this point.
Literally. Every second he lasts is actually worth, and I think he could kind of take advantage of it even more, but he's just going to continue to try to get hits in, which I don't think is a bad idea.
Oh, hold on.
3.
Max range. Potential Gimp coming up.
I got chills.
Oh, that would have done it. And again, can we get a third one?
Nice.
Oh!
Not going to kill. The rage has got to be just steaming, though.
201% and still fighting.
Back
Gets
throw?
the throw. There's no way that's going to kill. Nope.
Does eat him, though.
He's still in it.
He's going to go down there. He doesn't.
Oh, Capitancito. I believe that was a neutral air. I honestly couldn't see anything.
Untechable
I believe the
regardless.
player cam on that one. I could not see.
Okay, but that was what I was saying. Every second, so good for Wrath, and he ties this one up. Capitancito
boy.
still looking strong, though. Has to put on a show.
And to be honest, that was before, that sequence of Wrath bringing it back was after he took 100%.
Right.
He started that stock at 100%, lived to 200%. You can't
Perfect.
be mad at that.
Perfect.
Oh, this is a huge punish. And that's
Back of the head.
That's the spot dodge I was telling you about. That homing attack is not a safe move with spot dodge, so just be
I
ready
think
for
the only
it.
person that lived that is 50 Cent. Like, just took like
Oh my God.
9 shots to the head.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's one thing about the Mies forward smash. It's not that strong.
Right.
But it's a flurry of attacks,
Yeah.
and it's rangy. So it definitely
The up
helps
air
with
as
safe
well.
setups.
He's been using that drag down for the up air, and it looks clean every time he does it as well. Look at him, how strong he looks on platform. Every time Capitancito's on platform, he's the leader of the platform game.
Yeah, and you could even see Wrath is trying to shark below it as well, but
He goes through it. He's going through it with down air. Like, I think that's one of the things he understands so much better than a lot of players is how to get through that platform with moves and with himself.
Oh.
The charge up, though.
Yeah, he's playing off of it immaculately. And you see, like, forward air to forward air, drop down forward air coming out. It's just a massive wall, a very solid one at that from Capitancito. And Wrath is definitely taking his time, being decisive, trying to dissect these layers here. But, I mean, the clock is now ticking.
It throws that back air.
130% to Wrath's name.
Yeah, Capitancito keeping the percentage low.
There's no way that. Wait, what? What kind of
Straight.
option? Was that intentional? Well, I'm going to have a word with him after that one. There's no way you hit Wrath's shield, and then your immediate option is to up air.
It's just so crazy, too. He did all that on platform. He slowly slicked through the platform. And now you can see Sonix awaiting in the wings, looking to see if he can find a break in the armor of Capitancito.
Yeah, no cracks to be had, man. Capitancito up 2-1 and played that game so solidly. Now, for this game 4, we are going to be going back to PS2. Let's get it.
Oh, still straight up. Not scared to go right at him.
Huh? If you miss a tech, dash attack's just free? He knows these things.
These
like,
small little things.
Being a character specialist, like, I get it. But, like, it's just so surprising to see them because I'm sure a lot of people in chat are seeing stuff like this for the first time, too. So I'm right there with you.
Who do you think would you take? Capitancito's Doc or Sonix's Roy?
Wow.
By the way. Goodbye.
I'm not sure because I don't think Doc is a good character.
Yeah.
Whereas Roy is
a
quite
good
the
character,
opposite.
and
But also Capitancito, we've seen that he takes mid tiers and just does well.
This is what he does.
So
with them.
I mean, you got me, bro. I would have to probably say it's even, but maybe Sonix just is Doc.
Maybe we can go holler at him.
Maybe we can set up a salty suite. But as for now, the only salty thing that I'm seeing is that Wrath is a stock behind, and it happened pretty early too because we're now a little over a minute in.
This could kind of be bad though for
2 minutes.
Capitancito, right? Like he understands this particular matchup right now, but once Sonix comes at him in these later winners, is he going to be able to adapt to that? That might take a game or two at least.
I mean, yeah, we'll see. Because Capitancito definitely looking like he's using this as his Sonix warm-up.
Right. This is definitely the Sonix warm-up that you want, for sure.
And shout-outs to the seeding as well. I feel like this is like the perfect bracket.
Same. For all the talent that we
There's
had here
no
today.
Look at the
Yes,
setup.
sir.
There's just so much being covered. Where do you go?
That was sick.
Oh, my goodness. And this is someone who, I'm not going to say he loves the Sonic matchup, but
Yeah,
he loves the Sonic matchup.
yeah.
Come on, man.
He
He has
enjoys-
so many hours on this character.
I mean, with if your favorite character is Yamcha, you enjoy being pushed to your limits.
Yeah. All right, gets the up throw to the up air.
This is kind of where Wrath could, I mean, if he's going to come back, he has to come back right now. I mean, it's so obvious to say, but it's so true.
Yeah, and this is like his potential losers bracket run that he's going to have to make.
Yeah.
And he's currently on his last stock, but right now he's definitely not making it easy for Capitancito. He's actually playing a lot more aggressive right now, too. He's managing to get in and do a lot of percent. Homing attack with no fear? Okay.
The homie attack. Hell, it works for you. Oh, where's he going to go? Straight up.
He just falls out and air dodges to the ledge. That was interesting.
Scared. Oh. Back air?
Does the air dodge. And Capitancito just throwing out these aerials. The forward tilt is going to go unpunished as well. Immaculate spacing from Capitancito. Now we're back to a safe neutral where I wouldn't even call it safe because when you have a neutral B like that, that's like full stage.
Yeah, I feel like
you can't just stand there. You can't just charge your neutral B.
It ain't safe. It ain't safe.
Or not your neutral B, your spin dash is a Sonic. And a great get-up attack as
yeah,
well.
I feel like you can't spin dash because he sends the bomb back, though. Like, he's got this laser, so you can't do really much of anything that you want to do.
And just opting for the platform.
Is that the
up tilt? I'm pretty sure that's an up tilt.
What a sick trade. I think it is either up smash or up tilt, yeah.
Definitely not up smash.
No,
up smash is
the way
multi-hit.
it sent Capitancito was so crazy, he would have definitely been shook had it. If that would have been star KO, he might have been able to get that. But he was game up, and Capitancito takes winner semis
and that was
3-1.
Yeah, that was after losing game 1 as well. So Capitancito just looked like he was fully in it, made the proper adaptations, and now this is why he's here.
Yeah, I know there's some viewers coming over, but we had a bit of a curse earlier, maybe reactivated winner of the first game.
Oh, true.
I don't know.
Yeah, if you win the first – no, it was if you lose the first game.
Oh, yeah,
you win the set. But then it
was.
changed once Sonic's got on stream that if you win the first game, you win the set. So, I don't know. We've just been kind of going back and
Sonic was the
forth.
only person that I saw one handily with a 3-0, though, I think, today. So, to see him now going up against Capitancito, I mean, you've probably, if you're a fan of either of them, have seen this plenty of times.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure there's a ton of fans of Sonic's in the stream. And Capitancito, like, this is such a Dominican Republic matchup because you have Sonic versus me, Gunner.
I bet Capitancito only played Dr. Mario because he thought it was Dominican Republic Mario.
What, being a doctor?
Because it was DR.
Oh, Dominican Republic Mario. Sorry, I was like dying off screen for a second, so I was like, wait, where? I just got thrown into this conversation. But yeah, maybe. But also, just I don't know,
What's
man.
Finn got to say to him right now?
The funny thing is that Capitancito used to be a NES main in 4. I didn't know this, but
yeah, I remember
he used to watch my stuff. So when I heard about that, I was like, wait a minute. You're telling me that you used this character and you switched off. Good for you. But then he switched off to use me, Gunner, so now he's cursed.
Yeah, I think he's definitely that's what I always think about, right? Like, if you're just using me, Gunner, what could Capitancito unlock by playing someone like Samus or something with a little bit more options?
Oh, no. I definitely think me, Gunner is I consider me, Gunner to be the Samus that stuff connects, like up smash, for instance.
Makes sense.
Up smash just randomly just does not connect with Samus. But, again, this is going to be your winners finals. Capitancito versus Sonix. This is going to be our Latin American matchup here.
In Vegas.
Yeah, and this is what Capitancito is here for. Like
Yeah.
I said, he's here to fight Sonix. This is what all this has led up to is this winner's final. So if you want to talk about El Clasico, this is El Clasico right here.
Literal El Clasico. Ooh.
Oh, boy.
Nice air dodge.
Yep, Sonix does manage to find his way back.
I mean, and everything that you saw from Wrath.
Wow, what timing.
Yes, everything that you've seen from Wrath in the last game just seems to be
Speed
a
it
little
up.
bit more sped up.
Yeah, speed it up by 10.
So that's what I'm seeing here. And Sonic kind of out of character.
Oh, my goodness. Wow.
Switching up the tag, but other than that, seems to be in a perfect form.
You can tell that these guys have played each other so much. I mean, again, this is 1 and 2 from the Dominican Republic, both fighting it out in Vegas.
I would say 1 and 2 here, too, as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's not even including Chase.
Right.
Chase was here as well, but he decided to not even enter.
But just keep giving him guff for sure.
I think that you can see the amount of hours that these guys have against each other because they're exploiting each other's habits really well. Like, Sonix has been reading air dodges from Capitancito left and right.
Yeah, but you have to remember, too, like I was saying, Capitancito got to get back up to the speed of things, so this might be the round that he takes to get back to the speed.
Yeah, it could definitely be an adjustment game. We might see him drop game 1, might even see him drop game 2, but, you know, you're fighting the same character, totally different pace here.
Yeah. Pace or chase? Boom.
Wow. And now
Headshot.
homing attack just arcing over the bomb. Bomb kind of keeping Capitancito safe right there.
Yeah, covers his kind of his shield there for a second, but jab going to hit. Like I said, sped up to 20.
All right, so the edge guard. And this is one place that I see Sonic players struggling the most when they fight Capitancito is being at the ledge. Like, the setups just work so well. And that was a spin dash reverse side B right there that we don't see a whole lot of.
Good tech from both players.
Oh, and that's untackable.
Untackable after that. 1 tech, 2 tech, 3 tech, red tech, blue tech.
Unfortunately, the red tech is untackable.
Yeah.
That's the one that you don't want.
Bang, bang, bang.
All right, so yeah, Capitancito just trying to play it safe.
So like
Try to
normally,
put on whatever percent he
yeah,
can.
normally he's going to these lasers and these bombs to mess with Sonic's head, but to stop him in his tracks. But right now it's not looking too good. But the back air's gonna hit, and it's evened up.
Lightning fast back air, and that was after I believe Sonic's got off to a really momentous start as well. I don't even know if momentous is a word, but
absolutely a word.
Let's go.
Yeah, I mean, this is just insane to see that he goes from 0 to 50, but just as he ties it up, he puts on a little bit of extra damage. Both these players die pretty early as characters themselves, so we'll see.
Wow. And I feel like a lot of those hits that Capitancito took were intentional. It's kind of like a strategic repositioning where it's like, I'd rather take these hits than use my double jump and deal with what's next.
A lot of people don't talk about that, but that is something that a lot of players do. I mean, they want to be in a certain position. They'll let you hit them to that position and then put it in the
yeah, you're just preparing for the future. You know, you're playing to win more so than playing to just not lose.
Oh, Capitancito used that up smash twice, and Sonix felt the first one. I think that was just the little bit of damage.
Yeah, that's just the nature of multi-hits sometimes.
On when damage is low, at least. In my roll.
Wow, the scrambles between these two
have
like been insane. Yeah,
this is really good for Capitancito. He's in that position he wants to be in, but jabbed out of it, and now he's in a position he doesn't want to be in.
Yeah, being at the ledge against Sonix, this is tough.
Nah.
But Capitancito, much like Vin, plays his corners immaculately, finds his space, goes to the center of the stage, and right now, I mean, Sonix is going to have to end this quick because his percent is growing. That was very risky. You saw on the player cam, Sonix shaking his head right there.
Yeah, but
oh, no.
On the other hand, Capitancito just launches a bomb off of the ledge. And
fearless. The spring, hold on, that's pretty advantageous, actually. Knocks
Capitancito
to the ledge. That's going to do it.
Yeah. Oh, yeeted.
All because of the spring knocking Capitancito off of his footing. And then Sonix was able to run away with it. Very well played.
This a lot of work put in by Sonix is all it seemed, right? Like it seems like stock 1 and stock 2 become even, and then the third stock is so evened up that Sonix just has to put in all the work and gets the win there. I don't know. Now that Capitancito is more charged to the amount of speed that's going on in front of him.
Yeah.
Is Sonix going to switch it up, or is he going to catch on?
And that wasn't like a convincing win at all. That could have been gone either way. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have a set in front of us here. Getting into game 2, running it back to PS2.
Ooh. Okay, yeah, both playing now. It does seem like Capitancito's got the speed down.
Look at these guys just traversing through the platforms. And that's one thing about the PS2 platforms is they're used for a lot of stuff. Landing options, combo extenders like we just saw Sonix do.
Extendo clip. Oh, bing, bing.
Look at the lasers just tagging on that extra percent. And that's why in the neutral you can never feel comfortable as a Sonic player just charging your spin dash.
And that's why we don't need charge shot, right? Like you get charge shot and Sonix is just going to parry it perfectly or something crazy like that. So you get this little laser and you kind of stop him from getting in.
Reset the neutral. Both these guys just playing it really smart, very patiently. Every exchange matters, and what a grab from Capitancito.
Yeah, I thought he was going to go forward throw there to get with the bomb, but just throws the back air to get him into it.
Yep. And here's those ledge setups. I like that Sonix is just like, nope, I'm not even going to bother resetting to the ledge. I just want the other side of the stage. Capitancito gives him that space, but Sonix is still taking a ton of percent from these projectiles.
Oh, that back air doesn't hit. Usually would. There's the forward air, though.
Big forward air.
Well, give him another one. Back to ledge again. Oh,
no jump from Capitancito. What a recovery!
I don't think he's going to kill there here.
The mind games through and through.
He is a wall. Okay, scoops under. and walks forward at him.
I'm surprised we didn't just see him up tilt right there.
Literally.
I feel like he tried to, but
Okay,
nothing
now
came out.
they're even percentage and finally gets back to neutral. Literally,
Oh.
makes a grab, double whip grab back here.
Wow.
Ouchie, wah wah.
What a stock, too.
Okay.
And then we're right back to even, all right?
It's like, why do I even talk?
It's so stressful once you get to those high percents because it's really just a game of chess
Right.
for who takes the first stock. And usually you see Sonix no problem just gimping people, but Capitancito's just worked on his disadvantage, and he's just so precise. Bomb to bomb.
Bomb to bomb.
He is a madman here.
Oh, good shielding.
Okay.
But somehow comes through it.
Yep, that's the nature of the up air, man, those dual hits. And now the pressure is on
Ooh,
for
I like that spot
Capitancito.
dodge, though. And I love how he just stands there. He's like, look, I've made it back on the stage. Your tricks are over.
He's running away from the missile, but Capitancito catching on. What's the option here?
Look.
Gets another dash attack. There's
What?
no jump for
Checkmate.
Sonix.
Checkmate, but then
Oh
somehow
my God.
still running away with this. Bomb.
So many so much percent happening, so many big hits from Capitancito. That was crazy momentum, and now we're back into the neutral.
Yeah, and I have no doubt that that Sonix could be able to take this one.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen Sonix in this position before, right? Where he's like at a percent disadvantage, but you know, he just gets this crazy exchange and takes the stock from it. Like, he's a very momentum-based player.
First of all, I think if player 1 name and player 2 name could really go at it for a little bit longer here. Oh, steals the stock that was absolutely Capitancito's.
Yeah, and he was catching Capitancito using his momentum of forward air as well.
And
So great awareness from Sonix, and now this could be some big damage.
Okay.
That was an up tilt, I believe. Either a down tilt or an up tilt, I'm not sure.
28, I believe Sonix will take that. He's going to have to.
Oh my God, here it comes.
50.
Yep, the up tilt, and
Right.
the pressure just won't stop from
0 to
Sonix.
60. That's Sonic faster than a car, baby. Faster than a Tesla.
And everything is just hitting Capitancito right now. And this is kind of what we saw with MVD, right? Where when Sonix was playing against him, everything was just connecting, and we're kind of seeing that right now. So for Capitancito, this is going to be a tough game to come back from. Wait.
Juicy, though.
We're feeling really confident with these
Juicy, though.
punishes. Very confident. Sonix might have to be showing a different kind of respect, but
Respect these. Oh!
the DI.
Respect DI.
Capitancito is not done.
The wall's back up. Capitancito doesn't get the bomb to come out, though.
Oh, boy.
He's got to be thinking hard-hitting options here to get him through the
Oh,
finish
my
line.
God.
There's
Just like that.
There's
And-
a hard hitter.
And the head tilt from Sonix, too. He's so disappointed in that conversion from Capitancito. But
Nah.
this is getting really tricky.
He's throwing a couple back airs here, trying to farm him out, but he can't get it.
Oh, getting stuffed out everywhere, too.
Oh, bomb
He does not want to play on the legend. That's it, really?
Yes! 1-1. Capitancito finally farms out a back air. I don't think this is going to be a run it back. They might have to talk this one. They might have to talk this one out.
Dude.
What a game.
The just absolute composure of this
Literally.
lad, Capitancito.
Oh, is he at 26? Sonix is just at 26 when he decides to bring that back?
You can never count him out. I mean, it's just like that thing with Illusion,
Yeah.
where he got the reverse 3 stock when Illusion was in his head, seemingly.
Yeah.
But somehow Capitancito was like, actually, I don't feel like losing right now. He just turns on a switch, and he wins.
Yeah.
So, and that was for 1-1, right?
I think, yeah, that's 1-1. And I think that's why, you see people that love fighting games, right? They don't really always put Smash on the top of their list. This is so similarly to a fighting game. Ultimate is so, literally, you get your super and you go crazy.
It depends on who you talk to. Some people consider it a fighting game. Some people don't. I mean, you
Yeah.
hit each other. There's fundamentals. There's footsies.
Yeah.
There's matchups. There's every essential quality you need for a fighting game. But
We even got Ryu.
yeah, well, that's why we put it in a category called platform fighter.
Yeah.
Which it just separates it from the traditional fighter.
It's just so nice to see it here with Street Fighter 6, with everything that we have going on at the
for sure.
HyperX Arena tonight.
Yep, and getting into this Game 3, we are actually going to see a change of scenery here to small battlefield, and this is something that I really don't see these two go against each other often. Usually it's like a Hollow Bastion, which is just a wider Smashville, but
Listen,
this is a tighter
I said,
PS2.
where do you take Sonic's small battlefield? And they all listen, all right? I'm just kidding.
I mean, this is the next closest thing to PS2, essentially.
Yeah, true.
Just wider platforms, less units of land, I guess.
Yeah, I was going to say it's a little bit less stage, but like you were saying earlier, it's
Oh my
still
God.
not the best because Sonic still has all these different landing options, and there goes exactly that.
Yeah.
Big deck, though.
Sonic's off to a first stock, but we've seen, like, when these guys play, whoever takes the first stock, it really doesn't mean much.
Yeah.
It always comes down to the last stock, because at the end of it, they always end up being even some kind of way.
Somehow. I think that just kind of comes from the fact that Sonix knows every way to win and doesn't even take
not a single percent
blunder there.
The neutral are 12% already, just batting Sonix away.
Imagine any of your aerials did like 15 like that.
Yeah. And that was huge from Sonix as well. Just, again, the amount of combo extensions you get from being below that platform, that's something that Sonix is so good at just finding.
And the way that Capitancito is layering his attacks with bombs and everything else is what's making him hard to get through right now.
And what a great recovery mix-up from Sonix there as well, using the spin dash aggressively to get back on, but somehow still gets punishes from Capitancito.
Yeah, he's seeing exactly what you're seeing, Foe, and he's fighting his way through it. Uh-oh.
It's so tough.
Uh-oh.
There's so many things you have to be aware of, but these guys, they're just there.
Uh-oh.
They're both him.
Literally. What happens when two hims walk in?
There can only be one.
Oh, sneaks up into it. Capitancito.
Wow, and it's still, Nick, that's what you said. Capitancito does not get stuck on the platform. It's almost like when he's above you on platform, he has the advantage.
Yeah, literally.
And gets the up tilt as well. Yep, Sonic's looking frustrated in the player cam as well. And now it's Capitancito.
He's got
returning the stock.
Yeah, it's like, I got the high ground, Anakin. Nice little jabs to come in, but how much extra credit can Capitancito put on? Because I think that's really important here going into third stock. And with the grab, kind of uncharacteristic there. We talked about how Sonix doesn't look like the perfect Sonix, but definitely a next level, definitely quicker, definitely still holding the boot to your neck. Ooh.
Capitancito's getting a ton of space right here.
True. He's wherever he wants to be.
Yeah.
If it's through platform.
Sonic's having a hard time getting in, and really all Capitancito has to do is just extend this lead.
185 he's living to, and he's sneaking under every single
Up
possible.
throw?
I think he's just going to kick him.
Not going to kill.
Skirt.
Wow. Oh, my God. That was dangerous for Sonix. Almost SDing right there.
Puts himself in these disadvantaged places, too.
Oh. That's so hard to punish. And
he
again,
didn't have to take this 56 because he didn't have to go out there, but he wanted to kill so bad that he would chance it, and that's something that Sonix does perfectly.
Dude, 201% on Capitancito. What is it going to take for Sonix to be able to close out this stock, because this game is not getting any easier for him?
Right. I think, obviously, he gets this stock, and then we go into our third stock. I think if he really turns it up, Sonix might be able to take this game, but it's looking like Capitans right now.
And Sonix is trying to play like a full stage game, but he just can't. He's not allotted any entry, just like that. Ooh. Hit after hit. There's the forward air. It's not going to kill. 208. The spring might actually become an untechable projectile at this point.
Yeah. The problem is this is our winners finals, ladies and gentlemen. I have no doubt that this is going to continue to be our grand finals, if I had to guess. So
Sonix in losers bracket would be a crazy timeline, though.
That's true, but we've seen it before, and
because that means there's going to have to be a Sonic team kill at some point.
Well, yeah, we saw it in the anniversary though, and I think he did the same there after teaming with him.
What the?
Finally getting that forward air to go at 200 and God knows.
Sonic's just doing what he can. He ran up and dared the shit. I don't know if that was a misinput or like, he'll never see this one coming.
So Sonic.
Either way. Either way, he does manage to take the stock. 130% is nothing for these guys.
I know that Sonic has no problem jumping around here and getting through, but he's just going to
onto the platform.
Okay. Can he force...
One gimp is all it can take, and this is where momentum can shift.
Can he force a mistake out of Capitancito? There's the second one. He's brought this one all the way back. These two are the best Smash players I've ever seen.
The panics are coming out from Capitancito as well. He needs to keep his cool, and he does just that, but he air dodges back. Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. And
is that how it ends?
He finally dodges one attack.
Dude, bro, that was insane. Honestly, that was such a creative mix-up from Sonic as well. I believe that he wave landed on the platform to do a forward smash, but the shielding.
Yeah, the king of the platform,
from Capitancito. Yeah, you can't see him on his home ground. That's his throne.
He looked at him right and I said, "Look at me, I'm the captain now."
That's his throne, bro. You cannot see this man on the platform.
Sonic's pretty.
That's a great observation, Nick.
Sonic's pretty good at a similar thing, but I still feel like the character itself has a hard time getting to the platform. So maybe that might just be how. And Sonix says run it back. That's crazy.
Yeah, we are definitely running it back to small battlefield here for this game 4, and this is, you know, this is his winners bracket game here.
Yeah, I'm counterpicking this if I'm Sonix too. So that's crazy that he just says run it back. But that was a pretty close game towards the end. But
I mean, yeah, you also have to take into account the bans as well. I'm pretty sure FD was banned, Battlefield was banned, Smashville was probably banned.
Oh, nice. Air dodges have been insane for Capitancito today. He's been getting them right when he needs them and not doing them too much.
Yeah, Sonix, every time I look at him, he is shaking his head no.
Right.
Capitancito is just in his head right now.
Get him some milk.
Trying to shake him out, but it's not going to happen.
He needs some
he needs some
milk.
more. He must have finished it or something. Just the amount of patience from both of them as well. Sonix, desperately trying to find his way in, but he's getting hit so much again, just saying, no, stop hitting me. I want to play.
Please stop.
So much percent, 144, but again, it doesn't matter.
It's
percent at the end of the day doesn't matter. It's all about the stock.
It's so crazy that we're tasked with commentating this because we could literally be silent until the last hit, and we still wouldn't
that's when it
know
really
who's
matters.
gonna
Because
win.
even when it looked like Capitancito was running away with game 3, Sonix still brought it back to last hit.
Oh my gosh, he just got hit with every bomb in the whole kit and caboodle,
and he took 200 for it.
And he lives. The boy who lives.
Oh my God.
Curse.
Oh my God.
The cursed child. Okay, but I have no doubt that Sonic's going to respond here because this is something that, he's used to, right? He's used to being down in games.
How annoyed must Sonic be? Sonic, he's just like, man, leave me alone.
Literally.
Like, go back to DR, bro. Why are you following me?
Who are you? Yeah.
Why are you such a fan?
You can't just let me get a check,
let me
bro.
play. Yeah.
Have to be #1 PR wherever we go.
Right. I just think that's such an awesome timeline, though.
Yeah, it really is.
This is the reason Capitancito is here, and he's doing just that. Up a game, up a stock against one of the most dominant Smash players currently in the world.
It's also cool to think like, oh, Sonic, you thought you're so cool because you have Wi-Fi in DR.
Recently, Capitancito, as far as I know, has been entering those coin boxes, too.
Oh, okay, good.
I'm not up on the latest, but I definitely know that he has been entering more. I think Leo, too.
Yeah, I think Sonic's got second. I think he lost the shiny mark, which that's why I'm always...
Dude, Latin America's crazy.
Yeah, that's why I'm always talking to Z about, like, hey, you could come back, man. These rats got some love.
They need their leader. Nah, but I want to see a LATAM versus Japan.
That would be sick.
LATAM versus Japan.
I think we
That'd
saw
be
that
so
at
dope.
one of the double downs, but I don't know if it went so good for, I think Sonix might have choked a couple. I think against Ken, if I remember.
Wow. And Sonix is playing really defensive. You see a lot of the times that he opts to be the aggressor, has no problem getting himself in there. But just Capitancito has been so prepared for everything, and we're finally taking the first stock, 3 minutes in?
Literally, and that's something usually that Sonix would feed off of, right? He would be happy, but he doesn't have the lead, so now he's got to continue to press Capitancito in his home. On this ledge.
Up tilt, it's not going to kill. But still, 138% is no laughing matter when your winner's bracket run is on the line.
Yeah, now he's in jump around, jump up, and get down.
Do something, some type of movement. Try something new, something that'll work. Because right now, Capitancito is just in the driver's seat, and he doesn't plan on handing over the steering wheel.
Banger of a hit. Okay, he's going to respond.
Hold on.
Good response.
A little bit of momentum. Hold on.
Yep. Hold on to your seats, ladies and gentlemen. This one is going to go 5 games.
100% again. It's even.
He could steal this 100%.
It's off to an even game. Just literally one more conversion
this
from
supersonic rage is going to start to come into a factor here, but he's stuck on the platform. Look at him, stuck on the platform. The shark that is Capitancito.
Wow, that's true.
My platforms.
One thing that has to get taken into account this late in the game is that timer.
Yeah, 2:30.
And these guys have both been living insanely long.
True.
200% is not out of the question per stock for
these
guys.
light characters. It's wild.
Okay. Just like that, though. Even game. Who would have thought?
I was saying, I'm like, why are you tasking me with picking or talking about what's happening? We can just always know they're going to the last set and they're going to meet there at the precipice. And if I had to guess, it's going to go game 5. But Capitancito looks good going into game 5. Wrong way.
Yeah, forward smashing the wrong direction. He's going to pay for it, but he's that's
He's upset.
I just ate my own words right there.
No, I mean, nobody can guess somebody like Sonix is going to make that mistake.
No. If there's going to be a person who's going to do it, it's going to be Sonix. That's not the first time I've seen him die that exact way. However, Sonix in loser's bracket?
Yeah.
GG.
GG. Yeah, like I said, though, this is, I mean, now Sonix is going to go up against the talent of Las Vegas. Look at Juice, gives him the thumbs up. I'm crying, bro. Vegas is unleashed here at the HyperX Arena.
Wow. What a set, too. Like, those guys always are just insane. Always have such close games. It's incredible stuff.
Yeah. Oh, now we got Wrath. I'm guessing Wrath versus Sonix. Sonic's going to
Wait, there's no way we're at – no, it's MVD versus Wrath. I was like, there's no way we're at losers finals already.
Okay, I like
what happened to the rest of the bracket?
I like Capitancito in that match, did amazing things, but I have to go back to the platform use. I just think if you're gonna take him to FD at this point, what is he gonna do? That would be my only say for Capitancito, because he's just so good at platforms that he finds a way, a will around those platforms to either to work on them or to work around them to Shark. I think you take him to FD, force him around a little bit, and then Sonix is a little bit better there. Other than that, great showing from Sonix as well. Just that last second mix-up to jump off the ledge, unfortunately, SD.
Yeah. MVD is coming off of a Sonic loss as well, because he did have the
so he's ready to ready to put the rocket launcher to this Hedgehog's head.
He met Sonix in a winner semi, so you know he's gonna try to take out at least one. You know what I mean? At least one of those Sonics. But yep, MVD versus Wrath. We're getting into it. Game 1 here on PS2.
MVD starting out on platform, putting a little C4, doing his thing. Like I said, this is the warm-up. This is the warm-up to Sonix, man. I hate to say that about Wrath, but, I mean,
results don't lie.
Yeah, it's a different style of play.
Sugarcoat it if you want. Go for it.
Yeah, it's a different style of play for sure. So I'll sugarcoat it with that. But other than that, this is it's a different type of Hedgehog.
Oh, and those are the trades that MVD looks for a lot of the times when it comes to the scrambles with anyone, but especially with Sonic and his multi-hits. Those nade trades are typically in MVD's favor.
Facts.
The weight difference, the fast move kill difference. The MVD's main struggle is just being able to find the ground when he's getting juggled.
Right. Once he gets in the air, he does feel confident up there, which is sometimes bites him in the butt.
Oh, great call out from Wrath right there, just getting the back air.
Ayo. No grab, just going to hop over him.
Yeah, that was really tricky from MVD, too. It looked like he was going to profile something, go for the up tilt. But
that up tilt was locked and loaded from day one, I feel like.
Gets it anyway.
There's no reason that he needed to hop over him there. He could have just went for grab or anything else.
Grenade, going to keep him safe. Also tag on 10 to Wrath. So this extra credit is great. Also really good SDI, avoiding that second hit of up air. Now he just needs to find a landing.
Ooh, my land. Ooh, ooh. I love he's hopping around. He's so cute. Boom, boom. He must have got this is the frog snake. I don't know what this is.
Yeah, like I said, his options here are extremely tricky. He's setting up the stage for himself, though, with all these explosions. But it doesn't matter because Wrath is going to find the opening and take that stock.
Ooh, that would definitely be something that we would hear or see on Twitter or what may it be for MVD. Like, man, I went Sonic into Sonic and lost. Like, I don't think he wants to lose this
I mean, that's the nature of Vegas, man. We have two Sonics. And the funny thing is that the Sonics don't even live here.
Right.
They just come to visit.
It's crazy for this.
They got girlfriends out here.
Tournament. Yeah, I got to give a big shout out to Kevin and everybody that helps us run stuff here at the HyperX Arena, because you are pulling these top-level talent.
Yeah, I don't know what it is with the girls here choosing out-of-state Sonic mains to be their boyfriends, but you
Good
know what?
idea.
That's why we got this competition. You know what I'm saying? It's you know, that's how we got it.
Shout out to Vegas girls. And I'm going to go learn Sonic.
Nah, but you got to be from out of state, bro.
Oh,
you got to go move and then choose
right.
Sonic. There you go.
You're right.
You got the formula. Anyways, getting back into it, the percents are extremely even. One thing that MVD struggles with a lot is landing the up tilts to close things out. Usually he gets really creative with how he does things and really unsafe Cypher.
I think for this particular character, right, like when he tries to get up tilts on Sonic, it's a little harder, but when he does it to the rest of the cast, he seems just fine. I think that particular forward air or back air is what makes him strong in this matchup, but he hasn't been using it, so. C4 not going to hit.
Yep, he's trying to get a setup right here, but Wrath.
You ever just get hit in the head with a grenade? I'd be so scared.
Wow. That was extremely aggressive, too, of the homing attack, but he manages to find his opening. And NVD, like, you really see him start to struggle when he's playing from this far behind because he starts throwing out kill moves and they just end up getting punished. I would honestly like to see I would like to see more potential grabs coming out because that's always a mix-up. I understand it's difficult, but, you know, you got to try something new. The Wrath is just so prepared to shield or avoid up tilts.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think that back air is like his only kill potential move here. I think he could go maybe up air if he catches him in the right way, but
taking grenade damage as well. The back air. This might be a done game. He has to go high.
What would this be, fourth?
Fourth what?
Place. Sleep.
Oh, for this?
Wake up.
I believe so, yeah.
Jabs him out. 128. We have seen MVD live long time, but I don't know. We've seen a lot of come from behind victories tonight, though, but that is seeming tried and true. Wrath not going to get the kill there, but if he gets one more of those, I'm for certain about it. Okay.
Dang. You see how low that was?
Yeah.
Like, how far that MVD was above him? That hitbox does not play around. But that was a solid game from Wrath. Pretty much almost a JV2, if not a JV2. I don't know if it was or not. I didn't catch the ending percent. I did catch that juicy back air, though, and it looks like we are going to be counterpicking Hollow Bastion for this game, too.
Yeah, definitely one of MVD's favorite, a comfort pick stage, and he's definitely glad to have it in the lineup. He would have Lilat if we would let him, but we had to get rid of that real quick.
One thing about platforms in general is Snake gets to control it with C4, so it kind of extends his possibilities of setups. So we're going to see how he takes advantage of it here.
And the C4 is sometimes hard. Like, you see how the camera kind of goes flat here when they're on the bottom layer?
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to see sometimes.
Yeah, you could see that MVD's trying to play on the platform, but Wrath is just not letting him. Look at that. He's trying to find a landing, getting juggled. 0% so far racked up on Wrath, but here we go.
I mean, you spoke about how hard it is for him when he's getting juggled. Oh,
I didn't realize that Snake's rising down air from a full hop or double jump does 25.
Ouchie.
And that's a little fun fact. Your short hop aerials do less damage than full hop aerials. I don't know why they did that, but that's a mechanic.
I mean, it might have been
oh my God.
It might have been a little rage since he was taking a lot of damage there, but totally understandable. Oof.
All right, so we have the C4.
Wrath running into one or two C4s here might spell defeat for him a little bit later into the match, though. Right now, it's looking like he's got the lead.
Setting up Nikita at the ledge. Or not Nikita, the Mortar at the ledge, which isn't something we've seen MVD do too much. To be fair, he hasn't really had the opportunity to set up that comfortably at the ledge.
Do
Here
anything,
comes Nikita.
really.
Yeah, and then the homing attack is just going to go right over it. So
usually I see him at any percent. He'll do that forward throw, and then he'll bring out the Nikita, and they can't get back there before he swoops it into them.
Yeah,
but
one thing for sure is that Wrath is benefiting from this middle platform way more than MVD is so far.
That little extra jump
he's
gets.
going to take a hit.
Got back.
Okay. Wrath definitely wanted to avoid the Cypher right there. Opts to air dodge. And again, it's just
That's
MVD,
gonna hurt.
MVD having to play from behind. Usually,
Gets up there. Oh.
Usually MVD has no problem closing out these stocks too, but just against Wrath, against Sonix, it's been been a difficult road.
Chillax. I mean, I can totally understand what it's like to be in this situation where you just had to go against Sonic and I go against a different style Sonic, but he did it in the right order. You know, he's going against the first one right, and then gonna run it back. You think he said
that's the second time we've seen a forfeit. The first one was Frawg, I believe, against the Sonic as well, and it's just like, dang.
I think it's that way because when they do have the lead, they have the potential to run around, jump around, do whatever they want, run that timer out. You don't want to give the mental that it takes to get that win when you're down that much. So I can see why MVD would choose that there.
I mean, yeah, I get it if saving energy is your thing, but at that point, me personally, what I would just do is start to experiment. I mean, if you feel like you lost it already, just do something different.
I agree.
See what works, you know?
I agree.
If raw aggression doesn't work, really switch it up. And
I'll,
we're really switching it up. We're going Rob on Town and City. MVD could be facing a possible 3-0. It doesn't look like he's taking it too serious.
I seen him. He handed the controller to Missions. I seen it. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, wait a second. Okay, so we did see a Rob win up against Sonix in this previous tournament at Crown.
That was
Zomba.
Yeah, Zomba's a beast. I think he won the whole thing, no?
Yeah. And, I mean, he got 3-0'd first game by Sonix.
Dude.
And then it was a complete change of a pace after that.
Dude, because Jackal was feeling himself, right? I saw the funniest Twitter exchange because Jackal was like, free agent. And after the tournament, Zomba had retweeted it. Emphasis on free.
Yeah!
That had me dying,
That's
bro.
hilarious.
Zomba he's a menace.
That's hilarious. Oh,
Wait, up till. Okay.
Till?
Hey, wait, the
Okay.
Rob kind of sauce, and never mind. He rotor armed. That's really hard to say.
Very hard.
Trust me, it's
I'm
harder
not even
to
gonna-
say
not even gonna
than
try
you
it.
think.
Mid-sentence? Don't even
Rotor
get me
arms.
started.
Rotor arms.
Ooh. Okay, so MVD playing a little bit slower, playing an off character. Like you said, try something else here. Snipe. Okay. Throws it up. Is it coming down? What goes up must come down. This is mine now.
You gotta get rid of that gyro, man. This is not looking good.
Yeah. Nice shielding coming out from MVD, but not nice enough.
And these homing attacks are landing, and those are the warning shots that I'm telling you
Yeah.
about. Like, you're playing a sloppy neutral if you're getting, pieced up by homing attack.
Okay,
and
gonna
it
put
just
him
is
into the
what it
ground.
is.
Might get this kill. Doesn't the
Excellent
platforms
mash,
come
yeah.
just in time. Ooh,
Homing attack gonna be pretty safe.
my gyro. Ooh,
Falling
you know
up
what,
air,
you know what sounds
interesting.
great right now? Nice little gyro with some lamb. Ooh. Okay, back to center stage we go. Wrath looking very dominant in this matchup right now. and,
Yeah.
I'm thinking the switch is because either he's sitting next to missions and he's somehow winning without looking, or MVD feeling strong about this counter pick.
The way that Wrath is traversing the platforms as well, it's just really hard to catch him. This is looking like a potential 3-stock.
Yeah.
I
think
yeah,
he'll get
Wrath
this
is playing
one. There's some
extremely solidly.
cheesy stuff that Rob's got, so I wouldn't give him the 3-stock here, but
Well,
it's looking like
Nice
it,
up
yeah.
smash. Okay, we got one on the board, and every great comeback starts with that first stock. So,
True.
Let's
It's
see what
very important to keep your mental that way, than vice versa, what the previous game was, where you can't just give up 3 games here.
Yeah, but even still, just looking at things realistically, the way that MVD is playing the neutral, he's losing a lot of exchanges here and taking a ton of percent from it. And I understand that Rob is a big body, but like I said, the homing attacks, just getting put in the blender.
Oof. He does have ways to get back, though. Nice.
He does manage to find the solid
Perfect.
ground. Does some good percent there. Spot dodge? Oh, he tries to roll it, but even
Oh.
still, yeah,
He probably tried to spot. He just went a little
Try-
diagonal with it.
MVD just laughing that one off.
Things not going MVD's way
Oh,
here.
got the laser.
A little tap.
Ooh.
Just tap it in. Oh my gosh, he's just stealing this projectile, using it against him perfectly. I feel like other Robs don't use that to get in. They use it for like the hit after they get a confirm or something.
Yeah, well, he's just trying to
Got that kill, though.
solidify some type of stage control. And again, that's the
Okay.
second stock. I mean, Rob at 140, 130, it's
Might be a little
it's
too
it's a little
late.
scary,
Might
but
be a little
it's
too late. He's
possible.
gonna-
Can he find his landing? He does. Honestly, one combo.
Yeah,
I don't
why
know if
not?
MVD got a Rob like that, but one combo realistically can flip this on its head.
3 minutes, plenty of time to work with here for both players.
Yeah, but
that was a sick little adaptation. You can see even Wrath starting to play around.
Yeah, Wrath has a lot of control of the gyro, and he's just
Okay.
letting it fly.
Ah, man, that was the space
That's
in.
it.
now.
Yeah, the fear of the spring.
I don't want to get hit by my own top or my own spring.
Yeah, well, very well played from Wrath. I feel like overall, it just like MVD may have ran out of juice in the tank. You feel me?
Yeah.
Ran out of fuel.
I can
But
understand that.
solid 3-0 from Wrath, and he is going to move on to fight. Sonix in losers bracket. Who put these guys in losers
Who
bracket?
took our Sonics down?
Who put Wrath
None-
and Sonix in losers bracket?
None other than Capitancito.
Crazy stuff.
We're going to see Capitancito start to, hopefully, warming up somewhere. It's very important. You got to face the 2 fastest, or one of the Sonics right now. It would definitely be an upset, in my opinion, if Wrath goes down to Sonix here, or if Sonix goes down to Wrath here. But this is what we've spoken about in the past. I've asked Sonix about Wrath, and he said he disengages well, which can be good. They're going to go to a neutral stage. They're both asking which player they're going to play right now, I'm sure. Hey, who you going to play?
I mean, I think they've done that before. Like, they kind of, I don't know if it's like an honor code thing, but, sometimes they will, use different characters. But it looks like this time, you know, being this deep in the tournament, being in that losers finals, like you got here for a reason.
Yeah.
And none of these guys wants to lose. They want both of them want their revenge on Capitancito, the man in grand finals right now, and this is where it starts. Sonix versus Wrath, Game 1, PS2.
Yellow shoes belong to Wrath. That's all we got. That's all we know here. If you're trying to keep your eyes at home, if you're watching this and you're saying, "Man, I'm never going to Vegas. Look at what I got to face." I would say that you're scared. Number one. And number two, we got every single. I mean, we got Zeldas, we got Swordies, we got Spaceys, we got some of the best Spaceys in the world.
Oh my God! What an angle!
I mean, that is a very telltale sign that Wrath is in for it here. Oh, but we're taking him to the
You know, that was a really interesting option. I know this is like mad late to mention,
Yeah.
but that homing attack that kind of was the precursor to Wrath losing his first stock, Sonix did not spot dodge it. He actually shielded the whole thing and just forward air punished it. So that's just an interesting exchange to keep mind.
Down air losing to up air there. That's pretty crazy as well. With the grab.
Also, winning a Ditto doesn't necessarily happen for like the better Sonic player.
That makes
it
sense.
just shows who has the more character knowledge in the matchup, because people will typically say like, oh, Dittos don't mean anything. Well, it means who knows the matchup better.
Right.
Like against your own character, you know, the options are going to be different.
I can see that. Makes sense to me.
But right now, Sonix is definitely showing his expertise and knowledge all around of this character. He's going to go ahead and reset neutral. Wrath going to try to hunt him down, though.
Like I said, one thing to look out for here is Sonic is going to engage and Wrath is going to disengage. Now, does that mean that is a bad thing for Wrath? No, it means that he's going to set himself up for a possible setup.
Yeah, but just the overall pressure from Sonix is seeming to be overwhelming for Wrath at some points. And look at that immediate punish. Like, Sonix is no stranger to handling that homing attack, which we've seen in so many sets previously, is the move that gives people the most trouble.
Yeah, he got this early
Good
kill.
tech.
He got this early stock as well, so Sonic's feeling nothing but confidence here going into stock 2.
I'm not going to lie, this is kind of cheeky, but watching Sonix play this matchup is kind of like, so that's what you do against this option. Because right there, I understand the speed, just the ground speed is different for Sonic from every other character, obviously. But when Wrath was recovering to the stage with Spin Dash, Sonix ran away from it to the middle, like outside of its burst range. And Wrath respected it and was like, nope, I'm not going to commit. I'm just going to play on this corner. So it's just interesting little things like that where it's like, okay, these are certain things that you can pick up from seeing, you know, a master of the character play the matchup.
I hate to be this guy, too, but it does seem a little bit like Sonix is faster. And I know it sounds crazy because they're both zooming hedgehogs, but
it's just playstyle, dude.
Yeah, it just does seem like sometimes Wrath is standing around or won't be putting in an option.
That was a good punish from Wrath, too. Like, these guys, none of them are shaken at all from punishing homing attack. They almost make the move not look viable.
Right.
Like, don't do it. I'm going to shield it. You're going to take a huge punishment for it. And
they've both talked about how it's not the best move and have tried to, like, not put their playstyles around it either.
Yeah, but that's the thing. If it keeps working, they don't have to switch it up. And against a lot of people that don't understand Sonic like that, they're getting juiced up by it.
Nice. Gets back to the platform there.
Wow. Just strictly using movement to avoid that grab. No spot dodge necessary, and that's the game. And that is the side effect of homing attack just completely missing, is you just have a year of in lag afterwards, and Sonic's aware of that. He's going to up smash himself to game 1. We're going into game 2.
Yeah, and I do feel like you were saying, it does seem like Sonix knows what also could beat him. He knows what he doesn't want to face. And the person that probably taught him all those things is Capitancito, to be honest, if you think about it.
You know, both these guys are just clawing, man, mouths foaming, just like, give me that meat gunner. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's so true.
Because, I mean, like, they're both going to give it everything that they got. Game 2 back on PS2 as well. So, you know, this is
They're
just
also
a really
playing for money,
stage.
too. I don't think that we really talk about it too much because we just flew into
the
bracket.
Yeah, we did just fly right into it.
But these guys are playing for big money, so the better percentage you can get, this is our losers finals. This is the loser of this is 3rd place. So shout out to MVD for 4th, I believe.
Yep, I would believe you're right. Getting into
in a stacked bracket.
Wrath having a ton of momentum here early on. the spinning Sonix duel as well. Wrath is going to win that one out. But it's always so awkward when you get to those moments of a clank where you're both like kind of reset into like a animation.
I was going to say they both have the same animation too. So
yeah, and they both have the same frame data. So like sometimes you just jab right after, sometimes you grab. Like it's always a mix-up after that. It's almost like an RPS. Like you rock, paper, scissors, who wins that exchange. Because I believe what happened was someone shielded and got grabbed because like who grabs out of that?
Yeah. Grabbing out of shield. I love it. Oh, okay.
What an
adaptation
edge guard,
here.
yeah.
And now big shout out to Sonix for bringing this one back. He's at 146, I think.
Oh, that is going to kill. All right.
Maybe didn't see that one coming.
Yeah, man. Wrath is going to be taking this first stock, which is great. Adaptations have been made because Sonix was really running away with that game one.
Literally.
But you love to see Wrath keeping things competitive here and taking the first stock. And look at the neutral between them now. Look, this is like an actual footsies going on.
Literally.
You're just throwing out whatever safe moves. It's like this equivalent of throwing out like your light punches and kicks just to feel around, you know. And then that exchange is what really matters because, you know, you get that one grab. You get that early momentum. And an overcommitment like that dash attack we just saw will go punished.
Any kind of dash attack, any kind of... Oh!
No way. No way.
Okay.
The neutral air is going to do it, man. There's kill options all around this character.
Only taking 16 damage is what you want. I would have to guess that this one is going to go somewhere close to a minute in time as they both know how important Game 2 is to win. So I have to guess that this one's going to go a little bit later, but they do seem to be brawling this one out. Oh, double forward air is a perfect.
Yeah, and Sonic's feeling so much comfort overextending there.
Yeah, that's something I don't see Wrath do. I don't see him go for the double a lot, but I know Sonix is able to put that input in a lot.
You typically won't expect something like that, so Sonix is just going to do the unexpected. But you should expect a more aggressive option, you know, like at this point.
For him, you should expect that he's going to go out there or take the 50-50 chance to knock you off with homing attack or something like that.
We got a lot of short hops going on, too. What are we, Palutena?
Literally, everyone's in chase mode.
Oh, hold on. That's huge. And using the platform as well to extend. Big hits coming out from Sonix. But, you know, Wrath, he's not done. He's not done because he's currently on the hunt. Runs away from it, able to have enough time to shield, too.
Good shielding coming out from Wrath, to be honest.
He
but
tries to duff him.
Sonic's still sneaking behind him. He's going to have one shot to get back to ledge. He does, but he gets tilted off. I'm tilted, to say the least, if I'm Wrath. Okay. Wow.
The triple
that was
jab,
rock,
right?
paper, scissors jab for both of them, I think. And I'm going down there because guess who I am? I'm Sonix, baby.
Yeah,
Take it up a notch.
and that's just always something that you can mix up is just fast fall forward air. I mean, at that percent, why not? It's going to kill. And right now, I mean, Sonix just has a really big opportunity to extend this lead, but
there was another, I think, holding away from the holding away from stage helped Sonix get away from his own forward air combo there.
Dude, the startup of the spin dash just beating Wrath's spin dash is actually insane.
That's what I'm saying. What makes him that much better? He's just on the he's on the perfect frames of it.
See, I don't even know if that was intentional or like if that was an accident, but either way, it definitely looked like he knew what he was doing.
Yeah. All
and
right.
Now we're last stock apiece.
Yeah, this is definitely comebackable for Wrath. He's going to have to put a combo together like he did at the beginning of this set. Ooh.
Charging the spin dash, going to go ahead and just down air. Stay in his corner right here.
Kicked
and I
it
like
up.
that from Wrath. Finds the opening with a dash attack. Doesn't convert too much. In fact, kind of takes a punishment
He
for
might
it.
be dead here.
What's the option? Down tilt. And he understands that Wrath never panics, so he just pulls the trigger on an aggressive option.
Yeah, and he gets the reset too. So, well, Wrath finds his way out of it. Got to be thanking his lucky stars for that one. Ooh. Got him right where he wanted him, though.
Man, the edge guarding has to be real from Wrath.
Oh, that's so unfortunate.
If he wants to come back from this, because Sonix just has so many answers in this corner.
True. Got to put Sonix somewhere where he doesn't want to be.
That could have been the game. That drag was so
got hit.
far,
He's dead.
too. No,
He's back! What
Sonic, baby. We got recoveries. We got springs.
Literally sprung. Spring is sprung.
But what did happen is now we have an even game. This really could go either way.
85 is I don't think, like I said, this one's going to go to the time here. 140 on the clock. They're both at 100, but I don't think they're too
You're calling time? I don't know, man. I feel like
at least a minute.
Yeah, at least a minute. But any exchange right here, because Wrath is even looking for the forward smashes too, so he's trying to close this one out. He doesn't want this game to last any longer than it needs to. Look at the patience right now. just being really wise with the shield. He gets the back air. He gets the back air. That's gonna do it. Gets the back air. Gets the game.
Jeez.
Not even to a minute, man.
That's true.
Literally, like, what, 10, 13, I think it was 12, 13 seconds after we said that it was going to go a minute, the game ends.
True.
Crazy stuff.
That was very crazy in the sense of Wrath takes game 2, and we go to our game 3 tied up. I mean, if you had to guess who's foaming at the mouth more to get to Capitancito.
Oh, for sure, Sonix. I feel like Sonix also will, like, go to Twitter and be like, I lost to myself.
Look, he's right there.
You know?
He just typed it.
Yeah, he's right now like, bro, give me my run back. What am I doing in losers finals? You know what I'm saying?
I don't think he's ever been there.
But if Capitancito wins, I can't wait for the I lost to myself tweet. That's my favorite. But that's a huge if because Sonix is looking very on point.
Couple of moves come out for Wrath, but this is just the start. It's so crazy that they have tasked us to talk about 2 of the best Sonics. Is there another?
Ken. I would say Ken is
that's
definitely up there. I think Ken is probably second best. I don't know who would be up there with, Ken, Sonic's Wrath.
That makes sense.
At least nowadays, I'm not completely in it.
Yeah, no.
But those are the Sonics that pop up whenever you hear the name. Shout outs to Como as well. I don't even think Como plays anymore. But that was like the OG
Shout out to Gabe.
Sonic.
We're going Vegas local.
Yeah,
for
Gabe top 5 Sonics. Let's go. I know Fancy uses Sonic as well, but I wouldn't think he's considered for some of the best.
Yeah, so Sonix wins out on another one of those clanks that we were talking about earlier.
The pace of this game is also much slower than you saw recently. Like, Sonix is the kind of player that really plays at whatever pace he's allowed to, right? So if he's allowed to just run over his opponent, he's going to be the most flashy hype player. Oh, I love Sonic, in the world. But if he's playing someone who knows how to shut down aggression, you'll really start to see him be a lot more decisive, and that's when the campiness can come into play. However, when you're dealing with the Ditto, you guys both have the same options, so it's all about like a safe footsie, safe neutral game.
And you kind of want to have that dominance throughout the game, too. You want to pretend you're the best Sonic in that situation, or just the best mirror.
Oh, wow. Gosh. The instant jump from Wrath, too.
The quick clank. The ratchet and clank. Ooh, boop, boop.
Oh, that's a really big spin dash, actually. I like Wrath weaving out right there.
Yeah, like him weaving out, but also him throwing the forward air not all the way to the right.
Didn't fully commit to it.
Kind of reacting to where Wrath's movement was. The disengage is real.
I wonder if that back air has any type of application. I think he was trying to cancel out the hitbox of the spring. That was probably it. Because I don't think he was expecting Wrath to go down there.
Okay.
But what do I know? I'm just a commentator.
Yeah, literally. Well, that's not true. I'm just the commentator.
Just a commentator.
You're the only one that can't use that.
I can these days, all right?
I feel like that's the commentator easy get out, but I don't think Fo could use that one. Okay. Still very, very even, Fo.
Oh, until Sonix was able to punish Wrath's landing, I believe he just let out a little hop. That was like a full hop or something.
They've been doing these little short hops, but that full hop comes out, and Sonic instantly goes for the punish.
Yeah, and I feel like the short hops are primarily to bait. And right there, Sonix takes the bait.
Oh, but
takes the stock too. Hook, line, and sinker.
Wrath taking a little bit of catch-up. Musters up a big hit. Wow. Oh, whiff.
Yeah, whiff punish is coming out.
Kick it up a notch. Nice.
Oh, this is going to be big, but no, the DI from Wrath.
There's a great disengage.
Yeah, makes Sonix actually whiff the back air. Could have been a huge follow-up. Would have put Wrath well into the 70% range.
It's like, when he said that at first, I was like, wow, that's kind of rude, but I see it now.
The disengage? That he's better at disengaging?
Yeah, I thought that was him just being like, he's better at running away. Or, like if I said, what's so good about Fo when he fights? And you were just like, he runs away. I'd be like, okay. But
as a Ness, I wish.
You know what I mean?
I wish I could do that.
I see it, though. I see now how Sonix is totally down to just fight and clank and do whatever he's got to do, and Wrath kind of has that last second, okay, I'm going to back out. I'm going to figure out what my standing is. I'm going to try to get this win because it worked game 2.
I mean, I think it all boils down to patience as well. I definitely feel like Wrath is more patient, meaning that he'll really take his time and not really be too flustered at, like, come on, there hasn't been an exchange in a little bit. Like, he doesn't get too antsy, you know what I mean? Whereas I feel like Sonix does have a ton of discipline to play his game. However, I feel like if between the two, Sonix will get impatient faster and probably do something that will get him punished.
Yeah, and Sonic is – I mean, you could see that in matches where Sonix has to go up against
oh, my God.
Oh!
These guys are just so even, so neck and neck.
Literally.
1-1, even percents, even stocks.
And the even though there's a lot of people in the venue still, like, it's kind of a dull roar. So these two goats are just going at it, and it's just a silent roar. Nobody's really.
These guys are trying to get the nairs on each other, nair to back air.
They did finally put us up on the big screen too, so that is kind of crazy to think about. Now it is on. We got the big screen and the big screen in the background,
Yeah, Wrath is also trying to look for this kill too. You can see he's throwing out the force smashes, catches him, but does not connect.
I've ever seen.
Oh, wow. Yeah, you see Wrath button mashing right there. Yeah, that one does not feel too good.
Gonna zoom in. Okay, 130. This game is a little bit different. We got 2 stocks on the board, and you know Wrath's going to be trying to get this one. This might be where Sonix takes his lead and runs with it.
Yeah, and this could be the match that goes to time as well. And that's what happens when you're playing such a safe neutral is like minimal exchanges. The timer is going to count down, and right now Sonix is in control.
The longer you can live for Sonix, the
better. Yeah.
But you kind of need to put damage on too because he gets this stock and kicks you in the head once and you lost. So.
Absolutely. That should be the stock, but wow, a trade of forward airs right there. A very awkward exchange at that.
Hit.
And Sonix still holding on to this stock, 36%. Just any type of lead extension right here is going to be detrimental to the mentality of Wrath.
That's not a kill. 182 up throw, not going to kill.
Oh, my God. Yeah.
Get out of my game.
He's going to wait it out on the Asian platform.
Okay.
Just wait it out.
30 seconds.
Wiping the sweat off of his hands. Any one exchange right here can bring the game back to even.
Okay. There's a 3%. And, yeah, now you're a time.
My God.
Everything's against the clock.
Yeah, it's Sonix's game right now. It's Sonix's game. Wrath is, running into a wall right now.
Yeah, literally a wall of attrition.
Hold on.
Okay.
No. In 5 seconds, you're not racking up 80%.
Good game, though.
He might as well just SD.
Yeah. It was a great game, though. And very similar to how wait a second.
Did they play it out? Oh. Damn, that would have been hype. But, yeah, I mean, ultimately, Sonix really ran away with that last stock.
Literally run away, mate.
Like primarily because you could even see that Wrath was like, I could do it. I can get these last few hits in.
Yeah.
But Wrath would just, Sonix would just throw out a hitbox that Wrath would run into, and just Sonix would convert. And, that's a GG, man. So getting into this game 4 here, Wrath is currently, on his, he's going to be out if he loses this game.
Yeah.
And one way you don't want to lose to is the timer. So something's going to have to give here.
If I had to guess, I'd say game 5, but that's just because I know Wrath wants this so bad. But can he do it against Sonix, who just has been so nasty in every tournament? And, I mean, he is down on himself as of recent, but I think that's just kind of the mentality you have to have when you are looked at as perfect. When you're seen as perfect to so many people, saying you messed up is always going to be on you, nobody else.
Excellent parry, gets the down throw, and the percent. There's no way.
Bada bing, bada boom.
And there's no jump here either.
He tried to go get him, though. This might hurt.
What? Again? That was the tip of the Knuckles. That was insane.
Shout out Knuckles.
But again, Sonix just having so much awareness there. And it was the perfect hit of the neutraler as well that really set him up into that. It was like the last few ending frames. So he had so much time to do a forward smash afterwards. And right now, Sonix, again, just off to a great lead.
And we talked about how Wrath is so good at getting those hard-hitting hits. And, I mean, Sonix throws 2 back-to-back that proves that he's just good enough to do the same.
Wait, hold on. You know, Wrath is still in this. At first, I thought, you know what, maybe Sonix could be in Wrath's head. But from what I'm seeing right now,
Woo, they're in each other's head.
yeah, Wrath's still playing with the utmost confidence, and that's something that he needs if he wants to bring this to a Game 5 because, you know, the momentum from Sonix gets carried so far. The spin dash goes faster than Sonix's run. All right, got
crazy.
Got it.
Hey, we're learning. Yeah, no, I mean, what
Good grab.
would upset me, and I can assure you upsets you just the same, is if you play Ness every single day and then someone said, oh, there's a guy named Best Ness, there's a Better Ness, and there's this, that, and there's a Sind, and, you know, like, you...
Two different people.
Yeah, I can totally understand that how Wrath can be feeling in this matchup, so... It is good to see him
just
still
life,
being
though.
confident, you know?
It's an active community. You have so many legends using your character. You know, the competition is real. It's just what you're going to have to deal with. You're going to have to put on your big boy pants and just suck it up.
Yeah. But constantly being in the situation where you're putting yourself in where the possible better Sonic is at the tournament, it's like, no, I'm going to show up. I'm going to put in. I'm going to be the better Sonic, and I love that from Wrath, like you were saying.
Yeah,
playing confidently.
And to be fair, it's not like he's just getting blown out of the water. Like, it's a competitive game through and through. But
100%.
you just see that Sonix has just, like, this sixth sense in certain situations that just allots him, you know, these stocks.
100%. Great tech there coming out from Wrath. He does seem to be up more onto the offensive now, but what's the mix-up? That was a great sneaks behind him.
And into the lead, Wrath goes.
That was so sick from Wrath. Now everything from here on is extra credit, a situation that Sonix put him in almost very similarly. However, there is more time on the board than there was then. So this could be Wrath's game, and my Game 5 prediction might be solid.
Yeah, so I mean, this is definitely going to be the opportunity where Wrath can put % onto the board and try to extend his lead with, you know, more than 3 minutes on the timer. There's so much time for this game to still progress.
How do you tech that?
Nah, you're not taking that. How do you
one.
tech that? That's what I want to know.
Yeah,
Tell
no.
me, because I don't know.
Unaware.
But it's such an even game here. All these exchanges are so important. Sonic's just barely taking the lead back. Time is a non-factor here. I really don't imagine that these guys, with the way they've been
3
playing.
minutes, no.
Yeah, with the way they've been playing, too. They've
With
just
1 minute, it's definitely something to keep cognizant of. But with 3 minutes, it's like, okay, let's brawl this one out.
Yeah, and Wrath getting his way in with these dash attacks, too, really not allowing Sonix to set up a spin dash charge.
Yeah, I've never seen Sonix go for that. Well, like this little walk back, walk forward thing that Wrath is doing, we don't see Sonix do that. We just see him walk forward usually.
And drops the combo. It looked like Sonix may have overshot a little bit trying to extend the up air there to the platform, but
it's looking
he's not going to
good
get
for
it.
Wrath.
If we see a Game 5, I'd actually be very excited because you don't know what way it's going to go, and I don't think we've ever seen Sonix get third.
Exactly.
That's going to be his lowest placing in Vegas if that ever happens.
That's going to be factoids.
But, I mean, first off, Wrath has to get to Game 5.
Yeah,
and
he's almost
Oh,
there.
my
That was a
God.
bait. That was a bait that he did not fall for. Sonix did not fall for that.
This is so dangerous right now.
Look, he tries to do the same thing.
Yeah.
Calls him out. They do that little down
Yeah,
air.
the forward smashes are going to start flying at these %, bro.
You can see the
Oh, faithful.
no!
Oh, faithful, and that's going to do it. Sonix is going to take it a solid 3-1.
The old back of the head decker to win the whole thing. Big shout outs to Wrath, man. Like I said, I can only imagine what it's like being told you're number 2, right? And I know MVD has to deal with that a bunch, right? You're number 2 in Vegas. It's like, what? But
realistically, I don't even know how much they deal with that because if you ask me, I hear people comparing them a lot, but I don't know like if people are going up to him being like, you're number 2, you know? I don't think it's like quite in
I'm
that
like the
way.
only person that does it.
Yeah,
I'm just talking about it's like a big deal.
just the maximum projection. But I think Wrath also just, you know, has respect for Sonix as well.
100%. You have
and
to.
I feel like there's a lot of things to learn from someone as talented as Sonix. Like, they're both talented players.
Yeah.
But there's
and
just
that was so close at the end of the day.
Yeah, it was extremely close.
He was up. It was almost Game 5. We almost got there. But instead, we have none other than, oh, Captain, my Captain. Look at me. I'm the captain now. Capitancito from Winners going against what we haven't really seen before, which is a Sonic in Losers, a Sonix that is ready to put in the work, if I had to guess.
Yeah, and this is where things get really scary, too. I mean, Capitancito, this is his goal, is to defeat Sonix, and he did it in winner's bracket once, but can he make the same repetition happen here in the grand final set 1? I mean, Sonix, you saw that he was conditioned to play his set against Wrath very well, very safely, and I feel like that's kind of like a good precursor to what to expect in this match against Capitancito, where he kind of has to slow it down, but also attack when he needs to.
He's very strong at doing that exact same thing too, but it's just, can you do it against this particular laser setup that Capitancito has? He's got nasty setups for after he gets
Smash audio turned
one
down?
or two hits. And here we go into the picks, into the bands. Yeah,
It's really loud.
But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. If you are just joining us, you're late, but we appreciate you. Capitancito versus Sonic Grand Finals.
Yep, PS2.
Perfect.
Yeah, so if you missed the set between these two in the winner side, Capitancito is the one who sent Sonic's 2 losers, and it was a solid 3-1. Capitancito loses game 1, comes back a solid 3-0, essentially. Solid 3 games. So, you know, Capitancito's playing very well, but Sonic's coming hot off of a match against Wrath. He's pretty warmed up, you know?
Yeah, I
He's
was going to
feeling
say,
this
I
one.
was wondering, I'm sure it's like Vin or somebody else that Capitancito has been hanging out with,
Oh,
but
boy.
nobody plays like Sonic. So even if you warmed up with Vin, it's not going to warm you up for a hot Sonix who's been going up against an even faster Wrath. So.
Yeah, we got the green screen shoes on, too, blending in with PS2. You can't see where those backers are.
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
Yep, the edge guard's coming out from Sonix, though. And now he puts himself at a disadvantage having to deal with the bombs. I feel like the bomb actually saved him.
Yeah.
Took a ton of percent, though. But that's one thing
Ouch.
about overextending, is that when you put yourself on the ledge against a character like a Mii Gunner who thrives on ledge setups, it's like, ooh, is it really worth it?
Yeah, I
Only
like him
time will tell.
covering his landing with the bombs,
Nice.
but I'm going to go out there. It's a 50-50 chance Sonix is going to take it.
Bang! I like that repositioning with the forward air from Capitancito.
Oh,
The trickiness, yeah, Sonic's doing really well, putting on pressure while not pressing a button, delaying his attacks as well, trying to go for the optimal combos.
Oh,
That was almost a read and a half from Capitancito.
You're standing behind him as he shoots 50 bullets, and you're like, what do I do here? I'm just going to go ahead and grab
Very
him.
nice. Oh, tries to convert off of the bomb there.
And here we go. Capitancito playing around these platforms, something he does so amazingly throughout this night. But he knows he's got some games to work with. Do you just try to go and get this win here, or you try to warm yourself up too, or you got to be thinking warm up?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like he's going to be doing a little bit of both here, but there it goes. And the funny thing was that it wasn't even like the missile hit into the up tilt. That was like Sonic's in lag of bouncing off the missile.
Yeah.
Set him up into an up tilt.
Now, the funny thing was the 69%, but you were right.
Yeah, and again, this is just the nature of these two playing,
Yeah.
is that it's going to be even. It doesn't matter who takes the stocks. I mean, the percent doesn't matter. It's the stocks at the end of the game that do.
It's also pretty crazy, too. You think, you know, who maybe the fan favorite may be, and I really couldn't give it to you because they've both been kicking Vegas's butt for months.
Well, I would say in Twitch chat, maybe Sonix.
Yeah.
I feel like he has more like
That makes sense.
representation
Yeah.
out at major tournaments. But in state, I'd probably say people want to see Capitancito win just because he actually is a resident here. You know, he's kind of fighting for his, you know, he's number one.
Yeah.
He's number one in Vegas.
That seems fair to me.
But right now, we do have Sonix off to that lead. And this is honestly a great start in momentum here, considering that he has to come back and win 2 sets.
Look at the timing to get through the bomb and the rocket. Just so hard to do. Doesn't seem like Capitancito is layering on the lasers too much here. Not trying to use them too much. A little bit here and there. Nothing crazy, though.
Sonic's playing with a lot more confidence than he was in the first set, I would say.
Yeah, gets back, though.
Yeah, he's attacking a lot more aggressively off the ledge, but also the way he's traversing through the wall of projectiles is a lot more clean.
Exactly, and I don't think Capitancito's necessarily lacing on those too hard either right now, but he might turn it up going into this last stock or possibly the next game. Sitting at a 100 deficit. What's your thoughts here when you're in this position, Fo, when you're down 100?
I mean, Capitancito knows something that I don't, because somehow I guarantee that this is going to be a last hit game.
Right.
Unless Sonix just pulls out some insane gimp, which could actually happen right here.
Okay, thought he might go for spring there, but
Good
he's just
coverage.
going to load up the kicker.
The spring. Oh my god.
Wow, that angle.
So much percent being put on, and Capitancito still
Yeah,
in there.
Capitancito's like, stop this now. Let me get my footing. Let me sit down for a sec. Let me shoot some lasers.
Yeah, and he's just adding on these little bits of percent that are adding up over time, and now he has enough space to put up his wall.
Ooh.
And again, covers the landing from Sonix.
Here we go. Possible setup scenario. Has him right where he wants him.
Oh,
But the back
boy.
air is not going to hit. Back air finally does hit.
And just like that, this is a last stock situation, or yeah, a last hit situation, considering that this is the percents where Sonix can die from tilts.
Oh,
That'll
wow.
kill.
That was new. I never seen that one.
Nice mix-up.
He did like a...
No way does he die?
Oh,
Okay.
God, that was the longest
That was
kill
sick, though.
screen for it not to kill.
That's going to do it, though. Wow.
Sharks him. Finally, the captain with a shark on board.
Okay, yeah, but when you're Sonix and you have another shot at life like that, after a fatal hit like that, you don't just let it go to waste.
That makes sense.
You know? So that was a great rebuttal from Sonix.
That really was the longest kill screen for it not to kill, though. Like, good DI by Sonix, gets that, and we go to the next game, which I have to think Capitancito warmed up now, has no excuse. Got the headphones on. Sonix rocking no headphones.
Man. And this is looking a lot like their winner's set, too, where Sonix did end up taking the first game, but we'll see if it's going to be a repeat of their winner's set. Will Capitancito adapt and win 3 straight?
Game 2 here of Grand Finals. Capitancito versus Sonix at the HyperX Arena. If you're not entertained, my bad. Tried my best.
Up tilt. Huge conversion. Goes for the double back air as well. Ooh. And again, that's something that Sonix does so well, is delays the hit of the neutral air. Gets the weak hit. Oh my god. No
look
fear.
Look at me. I'm the captain now,
Seriously.
actually, though.
I mean, that's possible, but you need great timing to do that. And it looked like he took a phantom hit at least. That was insane.
Yeah, it must have been a ricocheted bomb scrap.
One thing that I'm noticing about Sonix is that he's just not taking as much ledge pressure as he was before. In the winner's side, we saw that Capitancito was setting up a lot with bombs like we're seeing right now.
Yeah, it's happening now.
But we didn't see it a lot at first. He was opting to kind of back air the high recovery, going for those risky reads, but Capitancito does end up taking the first stock.
This really comes down to Capitancito at this point now, right? You got to hold on to this lead, so you have to take as much punishment as you can on this character, which I think he's been living to about 160, 170, so right now it's time to get your extra credit in, but also live, and he does it. Oh my gosh.
I like that bomb there just to kind of layer his landing.
Yep, layer the landing. No literally.
You can only take so much of a beating before one of these kill moves is going to kill.
And normally we have a lot of the viewers or players kind of sitting back, but the rest of the venue kind of watching this one on the big screen. And this is why we usually have Smash on the big screen. But it puts the butts in the seats. Ooh.
Especially with a rivalry like this. Right. Classico. You'll love to see it. Oh, just walking into the back air right there. Interesting forward tilt. Oh, no, that's a combo.
I want to shout out Sonix and Capitancito for how well they got some English, too. They got very good English.
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay. You know, because I was just thinking, you know, I need to learn some Spanish to commentate.
Yeah, they're actually teaching that in elementary schools now. I love it. I love it. But yeah, this is one of those situations where you can see that Capitancito is looking to try to get this space. At least he was before he saw Sonix on the platform and started to shark it.
Right. The second, he's
looking for anti-airs.
Yeah, I was going to say, he tried to guess that he was going to go to platform there and did it, but
oh my god,
the double up air is wrong with this one. Sonix looking for game 2 and possibly the reset after that.
Oh boy. And gets the up tilt. Yeah, that's one of Capitancito's favorite moves to kill with is that up tilt, is the down tilt. Wow, 25% real quick. Ooh. And I like that Sonix actually did find an answer to punishing that laser. Capitancito, a little bit of misspacing.
Oh!
The little punish is coming out.
Really good spot dodge there in the 1v1 scuffle.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Beautiful
Okay.
tag. No punish from either. Okay, we reset neutral was fine.
I don't think he knew that that was coming at all.
There's no way that kills that one. 76. 76.
76?
That's the percent he died. 76.
Got like the last hit of the up air at the top of the precipice of his jump, and Sonix dies at 76. 2-1. Capitancito taking a lead and possibly the entire tournament here if he can just get one more game.
Wow. That is actually incredible
Holy
stuff.
moly.
And that was a very solid one. Okay, so now we're 1-1.
Oh, wait, I thought we were 2-1. Didn't Capitancito win one? Oh,
No,
maybe I'm bugging.
no, it's 1-1.
Okay, that's
remember, because in winner's side, Sonix won
Yep.
the first game as well. And that's all I was saying. Like, are we going to see Capitancito win it just 3 straight here?
That would be big. I mean, like I said, first game, you kind of have to warm up to what Sonic is putting out after he's just coming out of a Sonic Ditto, too, where he's got to play the best of his character to his character, and now he's got to play up into Capitancito. They put this little middle platform here. I think it helps Capitancito, but it's a little bit higher than I would imagine. But he's just so good at playing around it.
The up smash is just reaching. Everything is connecting for Capitancito.
Ooh.
And you can see that Sonic shaking his head right there. Feels that maybe he's being a little bit overzealous. Just going in so unsafe.
Oh.
He tries to retreat to the side of the stage, but that dash attack is going to reach. No,
Oh my gosh.
he's not dead, but man, he probably wishes he was. That's a lot of
damage.
explosions.
Gets back to ledge though. Second lease on life. Sonix pushes him onto the platform. Holds shield because he knows. He knows.
Just stop that.
Just
just a little laser.
It's literally a stop. Like he plays the.
Wow.
And he's dead. He literally plays that particular little shot instead of the charge shot because he just stops Sonix in his tracks.
That's actually, seeing this stage is so interesting because I feel like I don't see it a lot. It's usually PS2, but the fact that Sonix is actually opting to counterpick, it means that Capitancito's in his head some kind of way. We're not just running it back to PS2 anymore, you know?
Is this an Animal Crossing banger that we got going on?
That banjo is, they are strumming that thing.
Oh, doo-doo.
Wow, that was a really brave neutral air from Sonix. He gets another one too. And Capitancito making the most out of this stock.
Where's he going though?
Gets footstool. Does he make it back? He
Wow, got just.
I believe that was a phantom footstool.
He's got the best possible scenario.
Yep, here comes the setup. Sonix tries to back air it back, but now he's just getting hit, killed. Everything is just working out for Capitancito, and the frustration from Sonix in the player cam, you could see it building.
Right.
I was about to say, bro.
Yeah, Capitancito kind of gave him that one.
Yeah.
He was like, "You okay, bro? You're not acting like yourself, bro."
If this little scuffle doesn't kill Capitancito, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah. It's a possibility, though. Capitancito wants every hit to go his way here, and this
Hold on.
is a possibility. Okay, that is so good.
Yeah, the immediate up B was very clever from Capitancito because if he wasted any more time, Sonix was going to refresh his resources and go for a game.
Covers his landing, laces it up, protects it after. The kid is perfect.
Hey, man, what do you expect from El Clasico? We're going to find an even game, a last stock, last hit somehow
we'll
in this
find
game 3.
Oh my gosh. Right in the chin.
And it sounds so like meaty when boom. So much bass. Okay.
Headshot.
I like that ground control with the missile right there.
Still, Sonix is doing a great job of playing around that middle platform now instead of like using it or letting Capitancito use it. He's moving around it.
If Sonic wants a shot at this game 3, he's gonna have to take this stock sooner than later because like Capitancito, once he gets space is when it becomes scary. Right now he doesn't have it. So Sonix is capitalizing greatly.
Capital L there.
Oh no.
Saved him.
Is that it?
Okay, 2-1. Somebody's hype. Don't know who it is. Somebody. Might have been Capitancito. Might have.
Zerks that popped up? I don't know. Maybe
You know,
it was CJ?
some people got their own preference. Like you said, Fo, the people in town probably want our #1 PR, and the people online probably want Sonix.
Yeah, someone just started. Yes.
Yeah.
After that neutral air hit, that was so solid. Okay, all Capitancito needs is one more game to close out Knockdown 77.
Chase zooming into the corner to try to get some side on the corner, the Wrath corner. The whole
the posse is building up,
and then
giving him the energy.
And then you have Capitancito looking behind him like, hey, anybody from my side? All right, 2-1 could end the night now, or we could have some more friendlies to go.
Capitancito's side is sitting at this table over here. They're just watching the big screen.
All right, okay.
So they're just big chilling at the bar.
All right, this is
Capitancito's side is a bunch of alcoholics.
Potential game winner, tournament winner here for Capitancito, or will Sonix push us to game 5? I know which one Sisto wants.
What song is this?
It's got to be something. What's that Blue 12 who sings all the Sonic songs? Banger, regardless.
This sounds like some anime, like My Hero Academia. Like, what is going on?
Smash is so anime, bro. People
This is the Smash anime right here.
People don't even know, bro.
Sonic's Capitancito. Sonic's trying to fight his way through losers bracket. Like, yeah, this is an anime moment. But Capitancito is the hometown hero as of right now.
Tournaments in general are anime. Like, show up with your friends and you're the unknown guy and you do well. Like, it's just so anime.
I'm pretty sure there are, like, YouTube videos of, like, if Smash was an anime and it's like an anime.
Oh!
There's no way that catches.
Oh!
Yes, Sonix is like, damn.
Yeah.
God damn.
Literally.
He's like, what do I do?
Literally. And which is a position we never see him in. So he goes straight down using the invincibility. And now he's going to go down there.
He's trying everything he can.
Literally.
You got to hand it to him. Like, he's going to the depths that no one else
it's
will.
Just this character in particular, Capitancito captains so perfectly. Some of his moves just seem unbeatable. I remember in Smash 4, we had to, like, ban out this character. And some other places, this isn't legal because of how hard it is on tournament organizers.
Wait, ban who?
Meek Gunner.
Meek Gunner got banned? What?
Just the Miis in general.
Oh, okay. Excellent back air from Sonix. He is going to take the first stock. And again, this is still a very competitive game. Although I will say that the hits that Capitancito has been getting have been a lot more like gut-wrenching. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, because usually you'll see Sonix. He'll tag you for like 60% real quick. But he really hasn't been able to find that against Capitancito. Like, the defense is just too strong.
And, you know, some people would take multiple games to get warmed up against Sonic, who was warmed. Capitancito was able to do it in just one game.
Hey, but Sonix is answering back, though. Coming up really big, getting interrupted by a lot of projectiles. He just wants to play the game, but Capitancito is in his own world.
Bombs dropping. And
no, wait, did he die? Was that a dash attack?
Double bomb.
It looked like double bomb the dash attack. There's no way
the first bomb actually
missile
went
killed.
off. Yeah, I mean,
the layers.
Yeah, the layers.
That goes on. When you see Capitancito play, it's just immaculate. This man is a master of his craft.
Yeah, of this character for sure.
And right now, he's one stock away from double eliminating Sonix to win Knockdown 77. Does he have what it takes? Is this going to be another 3-game-in-a-row comeback?
Man, he's doing a beautiful job of it. I can't even do the moment justice.
Wow. I just don't get it. Like, nothing goes unpunished with Capitancito. The man never panics.
Feels the same way from Sonix at certain points, but
it does until he ran into Capitancito.
Yeah. And now we have a pretty even fight, 40 if he can put it on the board. Sonic wants this more than anything, if I had to guess, because this is him just saying. I mean, he has been,
especially with the girlfriend buff too.
Right.
You know, she was like right next to him.
Right. That's what I told Capitancito today. I said, one day one of the girls, some LaQuisha is going to come walking up to you and say, you know what my name is?
Oh, no. Oh, no. And for those of you who don't know, that's the name of his me.
Yeah.
His tried and true me. If he finds a LaQuisha, I ship it so hard.
That's what I said.
But, man, this is tough.
I ship this win so hard right now.
This is really tough.
Gonna go past it. Is he gonna take the win from here? This would be ridiculous come from behind comeback. Something we've seen Sonix do plenty of times, however.
And this is going to have to be the Gimp. And there a little bit of momentum. Does he get the punish? He doesn't. He gets up tilted for it. And that's the 3-game-in-a-row victory from Capitancito, taking Knockdown 77.
Took one game to warm up, but Sonic.
That's how it goes. Vegas, 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 Vegas.
I mean, I'm gonna have to see when it comes to where this guy lands. But as of right now,
check his Twitter. Check
our
his Twitter.
our number one PR in Vegas is Capitancito.
The hometown
and
here. We claim Capitancito, by the way.
I mean, yeah, we have to because I mean, I guess we claim Angie and we claim.
Hey, get this man some platanos and
yeah.
You know, that's his favorite meal. Get this man some.
It's rice and platinos tonight for sure.
Get this man some tostones. You know what I mean? Like, come on, he earned it. But you know, that concludes Knockdown 77, one of the most stacked tournaments that Vegas has seen in a while, guys. I mean, we had Sonix, MVD. Chase was here. He didn't enter. Frawg, Ven, Wrath, Capitancito.
And I want to continue to see this, right? Because this is what Smash is. This is how Smash works, and it always has. So I want to give a big shout out to everyone that watched. We are at HyperX Arena. Make sure you follow the socials. This is Vegas, and it's not getting any better than this, man, until the next tournament.
That's what I'm saying. So congrats to everyone. If you guys want to show some support, be sure to follow VGBC2 and even their main channel. Big shout outs to the HyperX Arena. If you guys want to show them some support, they're Allied Esports. Big shout outs to Paul. Big shout outs to, yes, the production, the arena itself, and also to Gimmer himself. And big shout outs to Capitancito for holding it down. Yep, this has been Knockdown 77. I'm Foe. This has been Nick. We'll catch you guys next week.